Ẹ kálẹ̀ bébì. Èyí ni ìyá yín.
Àná ti
Talẹ̀ kíníkì ìkí arúgbó.
Àná ti gbogbo wa.
Ẹ̀yin pè mí ní bébì ni. Ẹ kálẹ̀ Mr. Pata lẹ́sọ̀nà.
Lẹ́sẹ̀ wá kúkú pè mí ní ìyá yín. All kind of kìíní dáhùn.
Àìmọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Pata wọ́n ní gbogbo.
Ẹ sì wà lẹ́nu wọn ẹ má dáhùn. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ náà bébì yẹn. Ìyá mi.
Mo bá lẹ́yìn Pàìtá ìwọ náà yá mi.
Dúpsì ní sẹ́ ẹ kálẹ̀ Yẹmí sì tún ṣẹ́ dáadáa lẹ́wà.
Àná gbogbo wa ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta.
Ẹ ra sà ẹ kújọ́
Ọjọ́ mẹ́ta pẹ̀lú.
Àti mísì yẹn.
Gbogbo lé ń kọ́ sà. Iṣẹ́ ń kọ́.
Dáadáa láwà.
Mr. Seun, where have you been? Mr. Seun
Mo
tó
kí
jọ
lẹ́yọ̀
mẹ́ta
kọ̀ọ̀kan o.
Yeah.
Bọ́lá tún ti rí Mr. Seun báyìí.
Kí ló dé báyìí? Ẹ jẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ títí yín lọ.
Ẹ dẹ̀ míùtì kẹ́ kí Mr. Seun lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín bẹ̀ yẹn náà.
Kí mute báwo mo ń kíyàn lórí platform ní kí mute àbí kí ni gan.
Oh sorry mo rò bóyá lílẹ̀ tí ń káwọn èèyàn ni.
No, mo ń kí àwọn sweetheart mi lórí TikTok náà.
Ẹ wá ní kíkọ́ ìtàn òdákẹ́ Mr.
Ẹ má dáhùn Mr. yẹn lé lọ́n.
Ẹ ti lo
Mr. Seun tí òrì tí ń lò tẹ́yà àtàṣà ara yìí mọ̀ ó kù sí lọ́wọ́ ẹ ti comment section jàre ṣé dáadáa lẹ́wà ẹ jẹ́ ń káàmù èèyàn mi comment section Fọlá Robinson ṣé dáadáa lẹ́wà.
Ìbáwọn lọ ti dá mi lóòyìn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n rí tèmi rò.
Olúwa ṣe mí lóore báwo ni IBK Dúkì ṣé dáadáa la bá yín. Ayọ̀ ni mo fẹ́ ayọ̀ lèmi náà fẹ́ jàre. Àdùnní àdè ẹ̀ka lẹ́mà. Àdùnní yìí ta ni àdùnní yìí náà.
Ẹ máa dùn ní ó ti dá.
Àdùnní ṣé kò ṣe ọlọ́jà ìwà nìyẹn ni. Orúkọ yẹn ó rìn bí bẹ́ẹ̀. 1 + 1 is 2 soccer.
Hey, number 1, I want number 2. Number 1, number 2.
Ta ni number 2?
Àdùnní tẹ̀pẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
Àdùnní ohun tó ń ṣe fún mi ló ń dùn yìí. Kí ni mo jẹ́ lálẹ́ òun kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ náà? Ṣé ó ń kọrin ìdágbére ni?
Ó à ń bo ló ń lọ. Ó ṣàn ṣàlàyé mi ò kò yé wa.
Nígbà tó ń kọrin gẹ́tà sí bí oníbó ṣe jẹ́ báwo ló jẹ́ nǹkan táwọn public fẹ́ mọ̀ ní
wọ́n ti wọṣọ ẹ̀wọ̀n fún mi tán. Ọba òkè ló bọ Ọlọ́run mi. Mo dúpẹ́ o.
Ọba òkè ti bọ́ṣọ ọ̀wọ̀ lọ́rùn ẹ̀. Báà lè wá ṣe.
Kò tí ì kọ́ débi ọba òkè ló bọ́ lọ́rùn òun ó ti mú ní half. Ó ní kíní ló ṣì kọ́.
Ó ní òun ti mọ̀ wọn ara òun kókó ti fẹ́ lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ lóòótọ́ ó jorí màdò lóòótọ́ but kò tí ì mọ̀ wọn ara ẹ̀ ó wà láwùjọ kóńdó lọ́wọ́ báyìí but kò tí ì mọ̀ wọn ara ẹ̀ àwùjọ kóńdó tó wà yẹn.
Ó ní nǹkan tó jú rí lálágbọn kò ṣe ròyìn.
Àwùjọ kóńdó tó wà yẹn ó máa gba abẹ̀dá àwùjọ ẹ̀wọ̀n so at the end of the day bóyá tó bá wá jáde orin yẹn lè wá dùn nǹkan dáadáa pé aṣọ ẹ̀wọ̀n tó wà lọ́rùn òun o wọ́n ti bọ́ sí yìí o. Anyway òun àtúlẹ̀rẹ̀bí ló ní jù kò sí ètò kan àwa pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ṣe ó fẹnu ara ẹ sọ oní conspiracy ni wọ́n ṣàjẹ́ fún oní most of the things tó ń sọ ìwọ kọ́ ló ṣe lọ́dún ẹ̀ àbí. So and that's where we talk about ignorance and your stupidity. Yes, because somebody is committing a crime in your presence and you're enabling them, you're engaging with them, you're giving them a platform to allow them do that. You think that is not a crime on its own. even the conspiracy, then what is conspiracy tó náà charge ẹ fún? Ṣé o lọ gbọ́dọ̀ bóyá dẹ̀ ló lọ́mọ tí ó wà little bit knowledge?
Registrar.
Yẹ kó dẹ̀ fún wọ́n dẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí màmá ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé màá mi sórí yín ò pè ní ẹ mọ̀ pé báyìí tẹ́ ṣe yìí. A ṣàlàyé fún respectfully bẹ́ẹ̀ náà bá ti fi màá mi sí gbogbo every other thing ti wà covered. So gbogbo ilé tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ conspiracy náà nìyẹn, it's a felony on its own. Ẹ gbìmọ̀pọ̀ ni ẹ pawọ́pọ̀ ni you added to it, you're guilty by association. Anyway, wọ́n á fún lẹ́ education yẹn. She's in for a period of education and she will be educated accordingly.
And funny enough,
when she comes out,
nígbà tó wá ń sọ̀rọ̀, do you know, Papiano wan try láti analyze it. Ono wá ń sọ pé that is why I always tell you people to watch what you say out there. So Emo, if it's not happening to them, they have advice, they have words to talk about. Like, and in my head, mo pé ìwọ, tó bá mú ìwọ, conspiracy ti tiẹ̀ 1 million kíní ló máa fi wọ́n.
Ọlọ́run ló as lesson ni, a fi ṣe àwòkọ́ṣe ni, àwòkọ́ṣe a fi ṣe lesson burúkú ẹwọ́ tí mo ń jọ lákẹ́ fi kọ́gbọ́n. So nǹkan tó fẹ́ kọ́ lòun fún náà nìyẹn, because at the end of the day mo mọye tí mo tó ń rí gbà yé tó ń fún ọ, but òun ló máa mọ̀ sí bóyá ó wọ̀ tí àbí kò wọ̀ tí ẹ̀.
Mo ṣe àwọn pé nǹkan tó tún dùn mí Mr. Paita, she is talking about òun lọ sí Èkó ní kinní kan lọ́sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. This is the Èkó tó yẹ pé òun sọ fún Prime Boy pa tẹ bá ní kí n máa bọ̀ láàárọ̀ ọlọ́la like ó ń lọ Èkó bí ẹni lọ ṣe gbogbo àmì la máa ń sọ pé àṣọ ò lọ ọkọ̀ lé ṣó ò níṣẹ́ ni tẹ́ pé tó bá ti jí ẹ òun ló máa kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀. Prime Boy ní anywhere báyìí ó sọmọ náà ti pé Prime Boy sọ pé kóun gan tó débẹ̀ mò ń jọ láti débi tán bọ́ǹsì tó kan kéèsì títí ẹ̀ òun ní wọn ni kò máa wá sí Èkó lójoojúmọ́ pé ṣó easy kò easy mọ́ because kò yówó.
ilé tí kò fi lọ yẹ náà.
No, torí kò yówó mọ́ ni ò ṣe easy.
owó mọ̀.
Exactly.
ó tẹ̀lé lórí ẹbí jẹ́ káwọn Yorùbá tó ṣàánú ẹ̀rọ bàdáwò wọ́n ti bá bẹ̀ jẹ́.
Exactly.
alọ́ lọ tún lọ èsì lolúwa.
Àdúrà ni kọ́ dẹ̀ máa fi ràn lọ́wọ́ kọ́ lọ́ọ́ pa ọ̀nà ẹ̀ mọ́ tọ́lá bá ti pọ̀ ọ̀nà ẹ̀ mọ́ tó ṣọ̀nà ẹ̀ níre kó débẹ̀ kó bójú èrè àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n pàdé.
Ojú rere George no ojú rere
George báwo irọ́ o kò lè bójú rere George pàdé ojú rere àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ni kò máa gbàdúrà fún kó máa fi sí sẹ́ẹ̀lì tó máa ṣe kí méjì fún.
Mr. Paita.
Báyìí ló fẹ́ bójú rere George pàdé George ò ní ojú rere ọkọ̀ tó fẹ́ fún yàn lọ́ọ̀ ni George máa wo àti evidence tó wà wájú ẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó kan George pẹ̀lú ojú rere. Àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ bí kò má gba mo mọ̀ bóyá ń fún wọn ní blanket bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí àwọn other supplies.
Olúwatóyìn mo sọ fún pé mi ò ní interest nínú ọ̀rọ̀ immunizer question tẹ́ ń béèrè yẹn you are going to immunizer case and I said it I don't want it. Ẹ lọ kà nínú court of law ẹ lọ wá court of law mi ti orúkọ yẹn rí náà dò but then we are not interested in that.
So Mọ́njọ́lá á bójú rẹ àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ẹgbẹ́ ìpàdé sọ́dà tó bá fi máa jáde padà kò tí ì lè wọ́n tí ì lè ṣe strong thing tó pọ̀ jù fún náà á sì lè pè jáde. Hopefully with that she will learn 1 or 2 things for the rest of her life. Kò sígbà tí yóò lè kọ́ lẹ́sìn náà kò sígbà tí yóò lè kọ́gbọ́n kò sígbà tí Ọlọ́run ò lè ṣetán àti reveal ara ẹ̀ síyàn ó lè jẹ́ inú ẹ̀wọ̀n lòun ti máa rí revelation yẹn. So one way or the other ìrìnàjò ní kálukú náà.
iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ ẹ̀ máa fi yá ni.
jẹ́ ìrìnàjò ní kálukú náà òun náà ló dẹ̀ kọrin yẹn náà ẹni tó bá dalé agbọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ta.
Àgbọn ata.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ti jálé agbọ́n so kí ló wá ń complain fún gbàtà agbọ́n wá ń ta díẹ̀díẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ta dáadáa so kó fara burúkú balẹ̀ o kó kọ àwọn ibi tó fẹ́ kágbọ́n ta lára òun kó kọ́ sáwọn agbọ́n yẹn kó lè ta dáadáa so Mọ́njọ́lá fi rọ́jú tẹ́gùn
àwọn
bá
orin tó
lẹ́yìn
tiẹ̀
rẹ̀ máa
kọ̀ọ̀kan
rọ́ọ̀rọ̀
àwọn orin yẹn ó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa manifest nsìn ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn orin ó ń ṣèdárò ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ni ó ń sọ fún wọn bọ́dà láti
Exactly.
gbogbo yẹn kù dílé mú o kọ́ máa Mọ́njọ́lá lọ o
Ha.
Mọ́njọ́lá lọ o. Mọ́njọ́lá lọ o. Ta ló gbé?
Ẹ̀wọ̀n dilé. Ìwọ̀n jọlá má jẹ́ kán dẹ́rù bẹ̀ ò ní lọ sẹ́wọ̀n má wọ̀rí èmi wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ má bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀bẹ̀.
Ẹni tó ti rí fíjọ rẹ rí in a way she is a prophet ó ti rí gbogbo kí ló ti pa àwọn orin yẹn sílẹ̀ ó ti kọ àwọn orin yẹn sílẹ̀ pé ẹ kú ìdílé mú àwọn bọ̀dá láti àwọn ànégìn níbo ni Yomi wà ní gbogbo sága yìí.
wàhálà kò tí ẹ̀yẹn gan ló ń dà kó ń dùn mọ́ jọlá lù ó múùfù sí láìfù tí lè pé tí
ó tún fọgbọ́n ṣí
Yomi ló bọ̀ pẹ̀lú láìfù tí ẹ̀ straight ni.
gbọ́ tó ní gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ń ṣe òun kọ́ lòun ṣẹ̀.
òun kọ́ ló ń ṣe ó tún ṣí bọ̀dà láti létí ló bá wù.
ẹ náà ṣe conspiracy lọmọ wù fún.
ó tún ṣí léṣí ó tún ṣí.
òun náà tún bá ṣe tán. wọ́n ní ìwé bá.
kí ni
wọ́n ní kíní kan tún ní Yomi lọ̀gá òun. ó ní I'm working for my boss activist Yomi Fabiyi. ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú tòun tẹ̀rín ẹnu wa ò ní kó bá wa.
bọ́ tí ò bá ń ṣe lórí kéèsì yìí ṣá ó máa dì tí ò bá kọ̀ déédéé wà tó bá sọ pé àwọn èèyàn kan kọ̀ lè gọ̀ to some extent àbọ̀ lè wà greedy in a way because I don't even think it's greed. I think it's just èèyàn gọ̀ kò lọ́pọlọ but then you now be wondering báwo lọ lo life on débi tó fi dé yẹn ọpọlọ ta ló yá lò.
ó gọ̀ níbi pé Yomi mọ̀yàn. ó gọ̀ ní.
ẹ pé no pé celebrity ni Yomi jẹ́ sọ kó ní ṣòó òun máa rán lọ́ọ̀yà sí.
ọmọ wù mí ò kì í ṣe èèyàn àbí kì í ṣe citizen of Nigeria ni àbí tó ṣe rò pé àwọn máa kàn ṣe nǹkan fún pé kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tó bá wù ala lè fi ṣe.
ibi tí àbá tiẹ̀ ń ṣe nǹkan adẹ̀ yìí máa wọ̀ ìwò díẹ̀díẹ̀ á tiẹ̀ yìí máa yọ ṣe ń pé nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe yìí o ṣé ó bófin mu ṣé ó bá lànà mu. níṣẹ́ sì tẹ́ máa pè wèrè kan.
fún ni náà. ó tí Yomi fún ni náà ó bìlí pé ẹ má bíyànjú ni wọn lọ pé wọlé òun jáde òun
ṣe bá. òun ní bàtà ṣe sọpọ́dà tó gọ̀ ni torí mi ò mọ irú hope wo ni wàá máa fún mi bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wàá dẹni máa dìfẹ́mì èèyàn tóun náà lẹ́jẹ̀ lọ́rùn tí mi ò ní rò pé ṣé ìjọba ò ní mú mi mi ò mọ wọn bó ṣe ro ọmọ wù mí ò bóyá wọn rò pé kì í ṣe èèyàn ní pé nothing kò lè ṣe nǹkan kan jòsí gan a máa ṣàdúrà fún ọmọ wù mí ní tó kó odò wọn pọ̀ torí tí ò bá kó odò wọn pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa pé ṣóun nìkan ló máa dá ìyá yìí jẹ ni inú jòsí ń dùn bí ó ṣe kí ń ṣòun nìkan lòun dá ìyá jẹ báyìí.
ẹkọ ìyọkọ rí wàhálà ńlẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lọ mọ́rùn ààrẹ ó dẹ̀ lọ tì í bọ̀ ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òní ìyá ó wá sọ pé the next thing tó fẹ́ ṣe ni kò dé gbó ẹ̀yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bóyá àwọn public máa bá ìwẹ̀ ṣá o.
pamọ́ ẹ̀yìn.
àwọn public wà ń bẹ̀ fún láti bá a mọ̀.
àtọ́rọ́ tí ẹ̀ mọ̀.
ọmọ arántí ẹ̀ o nígbà tó bá gbé pè kalẹ̀ fún ọ.
jfm tó lóun ò ṣe mọ́ ló jẹ́ kán rántí ẹ̀. fídíò ẹ̀tàn rí ni.
òun náà mọ̀ fìyẹn wá trend ni òun stay away òun ò ṣe mọ́. ẹjọ́ ta ló lè sọ fún wa kí ló ń pa Kànfílẹ́kún àwọn ní vengeance náà sunkún kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ rí comment ta ló nà wọ́n.
ọmọọṣẹ́ wọn ní pé ọ̀gọ́ tọmọọṣẹ́ wọn gbé síta ló jẹ́ kó máa ké.
ta lọmọṣẹ́ wọn.
ọmọọṣẹ́ wọn imú níkà.
ó kí ló wá sọ pé ṣẹlẹ̀.
èmi mọ̀.
kọfí ò ṣe bí kọfí kọ́ ni ó ń dágbére lánàá tí láti ń ṣe iṣẹ́ òdágbére fún tó lóun ò ṣe justice mọ́ ẹkún kí ló tún wà ń sun kiri lẹ̀.
ó mi mọ̀ pé lílì ló wà ní DPA gan sef. sorry mo ń worúkọ yẹn mo á wò pé aṣọ ewu mi ni àbíyàn mi mo á ń kílìkì lé lórí pé ṣé o ti change DP ni. mi mọ̀ ṣàná ń sunkún lè ní pé wọ́n ṣe ṣé wọ́n sunkún bọ̀ ó ti sọ pé òun ò ṣe mọ́ bàdó náà nù náà pé torí wọn ní inú láti àgbárí kan.
bóyá láti ló ń dá lóhùn láti ṣàṣeṣó dágbére fún un.
no wọ́n wá ló ń sunkún pé immunizer ọ̀ pé wọ́n petition immunizer pé yẹn ló ń sunkún sí.
kò ń ṣe APC làwọn yẹn lọ́nà òun bá da iṣu papọ̀ ní kọ́ ló yẹ.
yes na nǹkan tó sọnù fídíò ẹ̀ ni ó ní PC exactly. báwo nìyẹn ṣe wá kankan fi torí mi ò mọ ṣé ó rí ẹ ṣe APC tẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
láìfọ̀ ní láìfù náà ló máa sunkún lé lórí ẹ tí ò ní láìfù tọ́jú ẹ̀ tó ń lò.
anybody máa sunkún mọ́ ọ.
ẹ tiẹ̀ jọ látọjọ́ ọjọ́ yìí mo ti rí any one of them kò tẹ́ṣò kalẹ̀ fún Joseph Aloba pẹ̀lú gbogbo èébú tí Joseph bú.
no láti ti dá padà fún lánàá láti ṣíṣó lánàá.
ọ́fíìsà ni kò tí ì ṣe ṣó tẹ́ṣò lẹ̀ fún Josina àbọ̀kọ̀ jù sọ́ọ̀bù fún láàrin ọ̀nà kò ṣíṣó fún Josina where's the fear
ṣáàrin ọ̀nà ni mi bá ń bẹ̀ mí.
ó kàn ju sọ́ọ̀bù here and there ni Josi ò lè ti torí wọn ṣe ṣó bẹ́ẹ̀ káwọn má lè gbé ṣò kalẹ̀ fún Josina even Yomi Fabiyi where is this new fear coming from.
bàbá tọmọ ẹ tó sọmọ ọnù wọn fẹ́ bá bàbá tó sọmọ ọnù figagbága ṣán wáìnì.
bàbá tó sọmọ ọnù tó wá ganu sí ọ̀rọ̀ public ó yẹ kó lè fi ṣíbí ṣan lẹ́nu náà.
no
because a bá sọ síbi ta ní ká sọ sí kí ni ó kan Joseph Aloba nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yẹn kí ni ó kàn gangan ṣé nǹkan tó ń jó lọ́wọ́ òtó ni ṣé kọ́ bá wá kú ṣòro ẹ̀ ni. so ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ wàá lè kọjá lára Joseph ń sìn lórí online kó má dá sí.
wàláì Ọlọ́run àjẹsẹ̀.
abirù wèrè wo ni máàní yìí náà.
ẹ ti dọ̀kànràn sí wa lọ́rùn.
ẹ tí ò bá dẹ̀ ń ṣe olórí burúkú àwọn yẹn náà àwọn náà deserve ẹ̀ náà but mo kàn wọ́n pé yẹ ká méjì kọ́ tiẹ̀ wá call truce ní pé jọ Yomi kí láti pé Yomi pé jọ one day jẹ́ ká fi ju white flag sókè ká fèsì Joseph Aloba fún nǹkan tó wá dá sí tó bá dẹ̀ fèsì ẹ̀tàn kan tún padà sí jẹ́ àwọn torí ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́bà títí wọn ọ̀rọ̀ o fún mi lówó tó iye báyìí ló gba iye báyìí ló fún mi ní issue títí wọn eventually gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ yìí ń bára wọn jàre lórí that is not the issue the issue still goes down to money. Because mo understand the confidence tí Yomi máa ní láti lọ máa bá láti pé kó lọ kó 4 million wá tí o bá ti máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ in the past tí o bá ti mọ̀ pé okay o there is a slush fund somewhere àbọ̀ níbi tá à ń tilẹ̀ access pool of funds kan tó kọ̀ máa dé gbójúgbóyà ayé ìyàtọ̀ sí pé tògùn wà ń bẹ̀ tàdó wà ń bẹ̀ tó kọ̀ máa dé lọ bá ń pọ́yà 4 million ló kọ̀ lọ gbé 4 million wá. so ó ti ní ọ̀kan tó ti jọ ń ṣe papọ̀.
ó tún po nílé náà o.
yeah so ó níyàn kan tó mọ̀ ó níbi kan tó ti jọ
òkè
o yes àbó ló ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́nà pé ẹni ẹlẹ́ni láàrin òru tó ní kó lọ jí ọkọ ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ lọ kówó wá.
nǹkan ló pè ó rán yàn ni ìyẹn wá la bóyá yẹn ti bóyá ó ti dóbò kó tó ládò kó wá ṣiṣẹ́. because wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n máa ń rán líò yẹn náà ọ̀nà máa tó wá ti nípa ẹ̀kọ́ tàdó yẹn wà fún nìyẹn nípa ìṣe láti lọ powó wá yẹn kò ń ṣètò yìí kí wọ́n gba pátá nìyẹn.
Leo ló máa ń gbé àdó lé lọ́wọ́ the same àdó tó fi gba pátá náà lọ fi ń gbé.
oyè òun kọ̀ parọ́ pọ́n fi gba pátá òun ní jàre iṣẹ́ owó ló ń fi àdó ṣe.
ọ̀rọ̀ bá tẹ̀ fi gba pátá ẹ̀ wà òkè náà àdó yẹn multipurpose làwọn oògùn Nàìjíríà irú èmi làwọn aporó ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ̀fọ́rí kinní kan ó ń pa ilé ó ń pa tọ̀hún so àdó náà lè máa ṣe multipurpose iṣẹ́ kó máa gba pátá kó dẹ̀ tún máa gbowó náà.
kódà ó máa ń gbé fún wọn nìkan tọ́lá torí ìgbà tó fi lọ jí woman yẹn náà lóru tó béèrè 8 million Yomi wà ní London gbà yẹn.
Munizer ló rán àbí mo ní Munizer kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ ló rán.
pé London nìyẹn wà.
Expander.
London nìyẹn gbé ìgbà tó wà lọ́wọ́jọ́ wà pọ̀ ní ló ṣe lè gbá lo àgbo fún bóyá tọ́lá lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn fún mi ó wà London gbà yẹn.
lórí ìyá yẹn
àti ẹ̀ wá sọ̀rọ̀ tó ní pé kò ṣiṣẹ́ no ó rí pé kò ṣiṣẹ́ wá wò pé àbóyá dádì ló yẹ káwọn lò fún ó ní ẹ lọ sọ fún dádì.
ṣé ìyá yẹn sì wà pẹ̀lú wọn náà ṣá.
àwọn dàpọ̀ wà London jí àwọn ṣé òkú sì wà pẹ̀lú wọn.
ó sì wà.
tó bá ìwà bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sígbà tó rí òlì gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ náà.
wọn kì í dẹ̀yìn
ṣebí ńgbà tọ́sọ́pọ́ lọ ṣe tàwọn kan mọ́ṣẹ́ láti bóyá 2024 lọ ti sọ nígbà 2023 ṣebí wèrè ìyá tó pera láìtàn ẹ bọ́ ṣé láìtàn ló tiẹ̀ bọ́ síta ń gbà ẹ̀ ní. tó sọ pé mọ́mí àná tí ó ti dé yín máa gbọ́ lóní ẹ̀hún fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mú ní à.
ó lọ́mọ tẹ̀lẹ́ lòun.
èpè ń ṣìyàn jà á ti ní kan táwọn náà ti ṣe. wọn wá rówó náà bá ń sin ọgá ọ dáwó fún wọn kó jẹ́ kó ṣe the next case kó ṣe class action the same class action yẹn náà kọ́ ni bọ̀bọ̀ lúkọ̀ àbúrúkọ olè tí ẹ ń pè sí yẹn náà òun náà kọ́ ló ń sẹ́ẹ̀lì fún wọn pọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe
máa ṣe gbọ́ pé máàsì náà ti padà dé.
ta ni ẹ máa tú ẹ̀ làbí. ṣé ìyẹn ti borí mo rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o máa rí 20 million kóun tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ni wọ́n yọ ti fún láàdvánsì yẹn. bàbá ìlẹ́yìn ṣe ń bì iná tẹ máa ń gbọ́ bọ́sìmà.
mi ò mọ o wàláì mi àwọn platform yìí lásán mi mọ o.
apart from voice ẹ̀ tí ẹ wà annoying àìmọ̀rọ̀ bíi for the past 1 year or 2 years bọ́sìmà ti sọ anything new the same story tí a ti ń gbọ́ bóun ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ báwọn kan ṣe dànù báwọn ṣe competition báwọn ṣe fún Bíọ́dún Lawal lówó tí Bíọ́dún Lawal béèrè 40 million àbí ṣé mi nìkan mo ti gbọ́ story yẹn rí ni because almost every time it's the same story bí wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ pé ìyá Mohbad wà nílé táwọn rékọ́ọ̀dì ẹ̀ táwọn ṣoríṣiríṣi.
bí tèmi ṣe pé kí n gbọ́ àti pé kó gba fóònù ìyá Mohbad.
kí ìyá Mohbad sáré delete tí ìyá Mohbad sáré delete nọ́mbà. but ṣé anybody mọ eré àbí tí bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ ń gbé kó try láti yẹ̀ wò bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀ need intervention no and I mean medical intervention because something must be wrong with Bossman really even jokes apart now. And I can't even I can't place my hand on the exact issue mo pe borders around some kind of disorder mental disorder bí ọkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ń ṣe Bossman but anyway èmi kọ́ lọ́lọ́run èmi dẹ̀ kọ́ ní doctor ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó rí ìwòsàn tó péye ọmọ tí where are you? ọmọ tí come now oríṣiríṣi kan ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta yìí kí lè ń bá Oríyọmí pò ní Ọ̀yọ́ náà ṣojú governorship tọ̀jọ́ ń fà yìí lọ ni tó ní pàtí ń pè òun tó bá ti dé òun mọ́bẹ̀ tóun bá ti padà sílé lọ́jọ́ yẹn gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ti wá sọ́ńtà káà má gbàgbọ́ tó bá sọ pé òun lòun rán àwọn olè kan ṣe àbóhun support kidnapper káwa má gbàgbọ́ ṣó ti lé tó yẹn ni. ókè ẹ wá 10 minutes àwọn ìrọ́pọ̀ lẹ̀ láti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ la dẹ̀gbọ́ ti tàwọn olùṣọ́sẹ̀lẹ̀ náà tó ń lu ọmọ tó ti ń gba pátá tó ń ṣoríṣiríṣi.
Mr. Paita, can we leave that topic? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ náà?
títí tó sìn títí Àjàyí yẹn náà.
Ìyẹn ni
Tó ṣe
mò ń
wo
sọ
nìyẹn?
Dr. Ajayi.
tó fẹ́yàwó tí
Dr. Ajayi kan náà.
tó kú níbi 2
Ó
years
dà
ago.
pé èèyàn kan sẹ́ǹdì kan sí mi, ẹ jẹ́ kí n pílẹ̀. Èèyàn kan sẹ́ǹdì ó dà pé sí Dr. Ajayi yẹn jẹ́ n pílẹ̀.
ok tó bá ṣe tán máa sọ pàtí
ẹ ṣàbẹ̀ kí
olùṣọ́sẹ̀lẹ̀
Mr.
yẹn.
Paita mú mi sọ wá rẹ̀.
Bluetooth mode. Waiting
Ẹ jẹ́ ká so lè ná. Ẹ jẹ́ ká so lè ná.
connected.
Dr. Olùṣọ́sẹ̀lẹ̀ wò. Gbogbo yín tẹ̀ ń rẹ́rìn yẹn ọlọ́tẹ̀ nìyẹn ọlọ́tẹ̀. Èmi ò rélé ìplé o.
ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo tí ẹ ṣe ń dá lórí alábàáhùn yín náà.
Mr. Paita, Mr. Paita, Mr. Paita, Mr.
kì í
Paita.
ṣe fídíò kì í ṣe fídíò lẹ́tà ni wọ́n kàn kọ́ ni.
Ó yẹ sọ fún wa ń gbà náà èèyàn kan ṣe
olùṣọ́ náà ni Mr. Paita ṣe wá
Wọ́n
lè
ṣe olùṣọ́.
olùṣọ́sẹ̀lẹ̀ làwọn náà.
irọ́ èmi ò ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ o
ti jákèrè àyíjà ni.
èmi ò ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ o.
Èwo lẹ́yìn ò ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ọkà wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀nà àpò.
kẹ́rìbọ̀dì má lẹ́kì mọ́sẹ̀lẹ̀ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
Ó ti da. Bóyá sọ fún yín pàwá náà ò pè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbégbá lé wọn lórílẹ̀ ń gba pátá àwọn kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ó ń pẹ́ àwọn ṣe gbórí wọn lẹ̀.
àwọn máa kúrò ní ayé pé káwọn dẹ̀ fà ayé àwọn fọlọ́hún the next thing ni pé wọ́n máa kó àwọn olùṣọ́ burúkú lọ́nà. ó ga ọ.
Wàhálà lọ kóra wọn sí. Àwọn náà ṣe ń wá wàkúwà káàkiri.
Let these ladies rest, please.
The ladies should let
them
the
breathe.
shepherds rest. They should stop going kóbẹ́kóbẹ́. Mo ẹ wá ṣọ́nà fún mi sà. Ẹ wá ríran sí mi sà. The ladies should allow our shepherd to rest.
Ẹ fi.
Mọ̀mí Yẹmí ẹ sọ ti Tósìn fún wa náà. Àbí?
mo rò bí ẹ ṣe ń fa àrọsẹ̀lẹ̀ àti olùṣọ́.
Sọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. Ti Tósìn la fẹ́ sọ.
Padà sí yẹn la máa sọ last tọmọ tí bá dé.
Mr. Paita ṣẹ́rí ti Dr. Ajayi rẹ̀
Àní ìka ni máa ń yọ lọ.
ti Dr. Ajayi yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa ti gbà náà máa yẹn kú ní bíi 2 years ago àgbàlagbà ni ó ní hospital àwọn èèyàn tó lówó lọ́wọ́ ni so but ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ as in ìyàwó àárọ̀ ẹ̀ tán jọ fẹ́ ra àwọn tán ṣe ìyàwó tán wà tó wà legally married so wọ́n wá separate for years but wọ́n divorce wọ́n wá separate so bàbá wa rí ọmọ ke Miss Nigeria Miss kini kankan ni Miss Universe ọ Nigeria kan ni woman yẹn bí tó find it bàbá ṣàfẹ́ as in bàbá ṣà mi ò they wọ́n legalize marriage wọn of course gbà tí existing marriage tí wà tí wọ́n ti dissolve yẹn so ó bímọ bí méjì àbí mẹ́ta náà fún bàbá yẹn bàbá òun ló ṣàwọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ bàbá ló ń tọ́jú bàbá gbogbo tí bàbá fi ń sìkì tí àìsàn àgbà dé bá bàbá òun ló tọ́jú bàbá ló kó gbẹ ló kó tọ̀ bàbá bá kú wọ́n bá ń sin bàbá àti lórí abẹ́rí grand gan níjà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ èmi máa bú yẹpẹ sí wọ́kọ̀ wá bú yẹpẹ sí ibi tí ìṣùtì ọkọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn kó tó wá kan property. So ìyàwó tó wà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá tí bàbá fi kú ìyẹn claim pé òun ní right of administration lórí estate ọkọ òun torí òun ni òun ó fẹ́ òun lòun wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó fi kú. The first wife wọ́n ti separate for years, not almost 2 decades of separation tó ti lọ. So ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣàṣẹ wọ́n ṣàkóra wọn lọ sí court. So last week ta ló tán yìí ni court ṣáà give judgment pé no matter years of separation as far as wọ́n ti dissolve marriage yẹn, but the first woman ló ṣì wà legally married to the man and òun ló dẹ̀ ní right of administration lórí ogún ọkọ ẹ̀. wọ́n ṣà ní ìyàwó yẹn náà ó jà kíta àwọn ṣe Kalabari wedding. wọ́n ní kókó evidence of customary wedding wọ́n wá picture photo video gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣà ní ìyá orí kólẹ̀. wọ́n tún wá kọ́ sí ẹ̀ pé tó bó rí kólẹ̀ gan-an that does still not say that she's the one that has the right over the man's property because there was an existing marriage tí ó ti wà dissolve. wọ́n jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ti wà dissolve wà bá lọ fẹ́ lòmíì ó wá ṣe. kódà kó jẹ́ customary marriage gan pé they could have still recognized that, but existing marriage wà nílẹ̀ tí kò tí wà dissolve. So kí Miss Universe má bínú o, ìyá over 20 years of separation òun ló lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí ogún ọkọ ẹ̀, ló lè give ló ní power of administration lórí estate ọkọ ẹ̀. So that is it. a ní kí a gbé wá sí orí kóòtù tí wá ń bí náà káwá bá wa ọtún làwà lórí
ọbẹ̀ so Miss Universe wá ó pàdánù báyìí kò pàdánù náà tí màá bá lówó lóòótọ́ náà gbogbo nǹkan tó náà bá ti kó jọ during the lifetime of that man kó manage yẹn náà kó fara mọ́ ìyẹn náà ti tó nìyẹn àbí kí ni ẹ feel if she was dumb enough not to seal whatever they are having or to go into that kind of relationship, that kind of union with a married man. There is no pity for her, there is no sympathy at all. So we say it the way it should be, the way it should be said. She knew what she was walking into. So who knows what her own state of mind too, for her to agree to that kind of thing. Kò ń ṣe ọmọdé. So for her to agree into that kind of relationship, ọmọ kan tó ń walk into, òun náà try láti make it flexible fúnra ẹ̀ ní, òun try láti create opening fúnra ẹ̀ náà nítorí àyè báyọ̀ náà. Ó dẹ̀ jó lójú nìyẹn. So nǹkan tó bóyá jẹ́ nìyẹn, ẹni tó lẹ́rú ló lẹ́rù. First wife ló ní ọkọ ẹ̀. So kó máa manage property lọ. Òun ló ní àwọn lọ́jọ́ ṣiṣẹ́. So and especially tí mànìyàn bá ti ní will kankan. Tí ó bá ti sẹ́ni will nílẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni ti tẹ́ni. In fact kí will wà nílẹ̀ gan pàápàá gan. They will still have to contest it, especially if there's an existing marriage somewhere. Kó ní will nílẹ̀ pé ọyá ikú ogun nǹkan mi fún ẹni tí mo fẹ́ yìí. The wife will still contest it and she will still have a very good chance of winning everything. Wọ́n bá wà separated as long as there is still an existing marriage under the act. Kò sí nǹkankan tí anybody lè ṣe sí. Kí ló ti ń pè tó bá jẹ́ traditional marriage ni lọ́yìn lè fẹ́ máa bring out àwọn technicalities kan pé àwọn ti wà separated bóyá òun ti dá bride price padà àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But under this one, if there's no dissolution of that marriage, then the marriage still stand in the eyes of the law. Any other thing, they were only engaging in illegality. They were only engaging in immorality, if you want to put it that way. Anything on both sides, ìyá tó lọ náà fún 10 years, àwọn náà lè máa jẹṣẹ́ bó ṣe wù wọ́n bẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn bàbá tó dẹ̀ tún dìdí gbé ọmọ wálé náà, àwọn náà ń jẹṣẹ́ legally ni. So, and at the end of the day, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Téèyàn bá máa ṣe òwàlẹ̀, èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ nẹ́ní. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ ti mọ in and èèyàn ti gbọ́dọ̀ mọ do's and don'ts kó tó torí bọ some of these things. Tó bá ti torí bọ, you cannot come back and start complaining about the life not being fair to you. No. Nígbà tí ó ṣàmà nìkan tó wà tí bàbá ẹ̀ jọ sọ, níyẹn Miss Nigeria àbí Miss World lẹ́pẹ́ tó fi wò ń pòkè o, òun fẹ́ dínà ní fún wọn. And if it was actually love then you should have used your brain also. Okay, what is going on here? We can move in now. Ṣe gbé lè tẹ́ bá ti complete àwọn step yìí. Bàbá tó dẹ̀ decide láti má complete step yìí, bóyá bàbá náà dẹ̀ gbọ́n ní. Ó lè ti rí ọmọ ẹ̀ náà tán ní Miss Nigeria àbí Miss World yìnyẹn. Kó ti wò ń pòkè go digger lélẹ̀. I will not give her this satisfaction. Kó dẹ̀ máa gloss over, kó dẹ̀ máa try láti redirect àbí distract yẹn from that issue of mo ìwà married níbì kan. Ó lè ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà, who knows? Who knows? Leila, yes, please ask your question.
Mr. Fighter, good evening, long time.
Yes,
Shewa.
good evening. You miss me?
Of course, I miss you.
Yeah,
But I don't miss you
money.
that way. Me, miss you that way. Like I.
You miss me, you miss money.
I miss. John Toriolo. Sister Temmie, mi mẹ́kẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa lẹ́wà. Akumura.
Mọ̀kàn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ọkọ miss mi àbí ọkà yìí mo ti máa ń sọ bó nǹkan tẹ́ máa ń bá mi pàfọ́ọ̀mù.
Mr.
Nǹkan tẹ́ máa ń ṣe
Fighter,
pẹ̀lú mi.
kò ń ṣòro miss yẹn lákan miss yín pé long time ṣe mọ̀ pé ó ti ṣe díẹ̀ tí mo wá sórí platform náà so long time tí mo máa gbóhùn man yìí that's it ẹ má rè pé miss oru miss yẹn ẹ jọ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Mr. Fighter, I have a question.
Ask away.
The question is, see, I thought they said grounds, part of grounds for divorce is if you've been separated over time, then it's a ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this man has been separated from his first wife because just rumor has it that he moved out of the matrimonial house and even moved into an hotel. He lived in Sheraton Hotel for a while, I think about 6 years. And they've been separated over 10 years before he met this Ellen woman. So my question is, you are not divorced, but you've been separated and it's part of grounds for divorce, right? So why would they like being married to another woman or not being married? I thought that should cancel the first marriage automatically.
No, the first marriage will still be intact until somebody makes a move. There's to most of these things they cannot be done in the void. Someone needs to make the move. Yeah, the foundation is there already. Someone needs to build on it. These grounds for divorce are there. Maybe because of irreconcilable differences, because one of them are not performing their marital rights, there's been total breakdown of the union. All these grounds are there. But somebody needs to now make a move and file for that divorce, citing these grounds. The grounds are just there. They are more like abstract. You have to call them into existence. You have to now use them in the divorce suit. When you're filing for dissolution of that marriage, you now have to cite these grounds. They will not automatically break that relationship until you now bring them up in that discussion that, okay, because of this, it could be the man, it could be the woman in that case. But in the lifetime of this man, he didn't make that move. And also this woman did not make that move also. It's possible they're not just aware, they just thought at London, but then the marriage is still there. The law is still in effect. The marriage is still in effect. The grounds are there, but nobody made use of them.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense, like it's clearer now. But I know you might not be able to answer this question. This man is a medical doctor. Ellen is a lawyer. Like, they are both educated. Ellen went to Ife and she studied abroad.
Ellen is a lawyer.
Ellen is a lawyer, Mr. Pythagoras. She's a lawyer. She's friends with all this Moabudu, all these people. Like, I'm just trying to let you understand the kind of, friends she rolls with. So I'm shocked that even a man as educated, sorry, sir,
I continue.
Yeah, a man as educated as, as a doctor, the doctor man is that educated, and Ongono ko tidy up before he passed on. And a woman as educated as, their caliber, they still left all these things, like they still left loose ends. To jekwe gbogbo everything they are still, it took a while before they buried this man. They had to set up a coroner inquest and all of that because they said she killed the man. So I'm just wondering, how can educated people like this fall into a trap like this? Like, Kote makes sense to me at all.
Leila, before you go further, I think the answer is there in the comment section from Omoti. I understand Ellen, she was married pẹ̀lú Kilotin pe former husband, kò tí file fún divorce lọ́dọ̀, So the answer is now clear. That's why the other man too, tí ó ṣe make a move yin, or that's why she was also not pushing for it. So technically, she was trying to enjoy from both sides. I don't know who her former husband is. Maybe there's something to be gained there too, or maybe there's something she's trying to hide from. But whatever it is, make it bed there. Let her just lay on it and be contented with that. Ogun ológun ni ó fẹ́ dẹ́bìtì àyàlú yìí. So
she might even be losing on both ends now, because with this development now, her own husband Gogo might now file for divorce. That she might not even get anything working.
No, only 5 for divorce. Not about 5 for divorce. How you get in depending on.
Sorry. But both marriage, Lolomo. So she had 2 girls from her first marriage, and she had a girl with this doctor. So even with the doctor, I don't know. But we learn every day. No,
with the doctor, more like Kilotimpe, there will be some kind of what's it called now? Maintenance, not really. Found one in the bed. But they should know first and pay Yahweh alone every other thing. Anything to my emphasize. So in wisdom, Lord, if ma wo tó bá fẹ́ wà magnanimous, ló máa pín kan tó bá ní láti pín kan. Ibi tí marriage under the act, níbi tí yẹn too strict dé nìyẹn. Ìyàwó yẹn ló ní, not even àwọn ọmọ, ìyàwó ló ní gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn. Yes, there are some accommodation, there are some flexibilities there, but the wife, tó wà married to yẹn, òun ló ní everything. So kí Ellen ní kó mọ́kàn, kó lọ tètè fight for whatever she wants to fight for from the other side. Otherwise, kó náà, but so now she looks like a successful person too. so kóun náà
So
kóun
she's
náà
a
ṣiṣẹ́.
successful person. She is. I don't think, but Okoya Mileno, the like a successful, educated, Otonipe Omo, like you are educated, you are surrounded. Like that thing baffled me. Like I'm still in shock that women, hey, what's going on? Lord have mercy.
ọ̀dà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìfẹ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́n sí ellen náà ń jẹ níbi oúnjẹ lọ́ọ̀ ni oúnjẹ doctor ta ló mọ̀ gan bóyá òyìn jẹ the former husband náà who knows a lot of things tá a mọ̀ so the only thing tá a mọ̀ ni pé ó ń ṣe ṣìnà pẹ̀lú married man ni ìyẹn dẹ̀ kú mọ́ ní orí nìyẹn.
They were married traditionally now. At least she said she no yet. She was just half married.
So she said, but she wasn't able to provide anything.
Oh, she wasn't able to provide anything.
Yes.
ṣìnà ni ẹni sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí n là á fún yín ṣìnà ṣì ni when a man is ready to do full time ṣìnà with you ẹ gbàgbé ẹ á lọ sílé àmọ̀ ìyá àmọ̀ bàbá àmọ̀ ogun ẹbí ó lè kọ́lé fún ìyá ẹ̀ gan just to give you that false sense of safety and you start losing your guard and all that. So ṣìnà ni gbogbo yẹn because like you said the man is educated ó mọ̀ pé she were married níbì kan. It's not something you just easily forget. It's not something that you just wish away. You know the process, you know the steps. You know the things you did before you got that marriage certificate. You know what you need to do to get out of that marriage. You know. So if you're not getting out of it, it means you want to be there. There is still a part of you that does not want to believe it's over there. So bóyá even tó bá tiẹ̀ ṣe gan, let's say the man had the best intention tó ṣe tradition because the moment tí marriage bá ti lè wá sórí ẹ̀ then you could remember I'm still married somewhere. Why did he do the traditional engagement and all that and did not go the full length and láti lọ ṣe the other type of marriage also? Because ọpọlọ ẹ̀ sọ fún lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ pé mo wà married síbí kan ó dẹ̀ weigh options here. Ó dẹ̀ wọ́n pé no, it's better I still stay there. Eléyìí is still an unknown to me. Is it something strange? I cannot give all my life. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ti kó jọ, I cannot sign it away to this woman here. So to put it bluntly, Ellen no what here fún man yẹn ni.
Mr. Pythagoras.
Ma.
I think the same thing ni máa yóò bá ṣe fún àwọn ìjàwó mi tó ṣì wà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ bóyá nǹkan tó máa happen sí wọn náà nìyẹn tí wọn bá tètè jára wọn bíi Regina because that man yẹn ipa àbí kí wọ́n máa pe bàbá yẹn bàbá senator yìí ṣe máa bá tí mo sọ because òun náà first wife ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ní London ló wà and a man of his educational status mo believe pé experience that ètùjọ́ ń gbé ní western world ó máa marry yẹn legally as in the first wife tó dákẹ́ tó ń wo gbogbo shenanigans tó ń ṣe káàkiri yìí. So mo believe pé the same thing except tó bá kọ will also even ẹni wọ́n lè
contest here as long as there's still an existing marriage.
That
woman will contest it.
tó máa happen táwọn ìyàwó yẹn o. Àbí.
Àwọn náà dẹ̀ máa lo sẹ́jẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni now. If they want to be stupid, then it's fine. Let them be ready to get their reward when it comes. And who was saying the woman refused divorce? Somebody in sorrow in the comment section. So you mean the doctor's wife tó kú yìí sí man tó kú yìí sí first wife yẹn ó kọ divorce? Ṣó file ẹni? Ṣó provide enough grounds? I'm sure tó bá provide enough grounds kò sọ̀rọ̀ refusing bẹ́ẹ̀. You cannot force, at the end of the day, you cannot force anybody on anybody, really. Yes, it's stricter in Nigeria to get out of marriage, unlike Western countries. Even some countries, you don't even need any reason, you don't need any ground. Once you are tired, you're tired, they'll let you out. Yes, Nigeria, you still need to show some grounds and all that. But I don't think any other person can force the other party to be in a relationship with them.
I think the doctor,
once there's the will.
I think the doctor, I think he has his children at heart. Because he could have written a will at least. Woman. Ó dà pé máa yẹn náà ti mọ̀ pé owó ló wá wá. Ó dà pé òun ní àwọn ọmọbìnrin, àwọn ọmọ márùn-ún tó wà lẹ́gà tí òun bí sínú marriage òun kó tó di pé ìwọ̀n àti ìyá wọn jọ separate. Kó wá gbé gbogbo bùkátẹ̀ gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó ti ṣe láti jẹ́ kó gbé lọ́wọ́. Ó mọ̀ pé òun ní sùn rè.
Ọjọ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tọ́jọ́ ṣe ni even Ellen náà mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ Ellen lọ sọ pé òun náà ṣì wà married yẹn náà. Sọ́jọ́ ṣáṣí ara wọn ni. That's just the plain thing. But Ellen náà lọ get a divorce lọ́wọ́ former husband ẹ̀. Ó ṣe traditional kò ṣe traditional ó ṣe illegal ni. Any marriage tó bá gbélé marriage kan, it is null and void. It's as if it didn't exist at all. Even kó lọ kó gbogbo picture jáde kọ́ níbi tó ti dọ̀bálẹ̀ kọ́ níbi tó ti jókòó sẹ́sì ara wọn kọ́ níbi tó ti gba bride price gbogbo ẹ̀ sàárà náà sì ni ọkọ̀ ṣe party lásán ni. In fact gan kó lọ sí kóòtù mi gan kó lọ sign another marriage certificate gan it will become null and void as soon as tó bá ti present the first marriage tó dẹ̀ ṣì wà valid. So the second marriage will become null and void at that point. So kò matter. It's either you have to get one out of one before you get into the other. So le miss your papa, you cannot eat your cake and have it. Bisi Mida, how are you doing? Omoti, where are you? So kí ẹ lè ń tẹ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kó fomi lò.
Bàbá wèrè yìí nǹkan bá títí kí lórúkọ Ìjẹ̀ṣà kí lè rí sọ sí. Kí lè rí sọ sí Ìjẹ̀ṣà àti bílíọ̀nìyà wà ìwọ̀ ẹ̀.
Òṣì ló ń ṣe àwọn yẹn kọjá máa ṣòṣì mọ́ kiri lọ.
Òṣì ló ń ṣe.
Wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́ sí limelight ni orí wọn ní òpè ṣùgbọ́n ti jọ ṣòṣì wọ́n ti dóra wọn lóyún nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n àìbóyá ṣe ni wíwá dẹ̀rọ̀ bí ó wà lẹ́wọ̀n tí ò sí lẹ́wọ̀n ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti ṣòṣì ọ̀hún nìyẹn kílé tẹ̀dẹ̀ lè pín àbí kílé tẹ̀dẹ̀ lè jó débi tí ẹ pín ibi tẹ gbé sàárà yín dé. Why you not putting it in people's face? Yes, ẹ bímọ congratulations fún ọmọ tẹbí ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó yọ lórí burúkú bí bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà àti tiẹ̀. So keep it at that. Why are you pushing it in people's face? Why do you think people just have to accept you like that? Why do you want to make a sin out of it? You know what you did? You're still in the process of working your way back into the community. So you think this would be a good way for you to come back and people will just suddenly forget everything that has happened? No now. Yes, one ní issue pẹ̀lú ọmọ tó bí nobody kò sẹ́ni tó ní issue pẹ̀lú ọmọ tuntun yẹn. Kíyín kú ayọ̀ kíyín kú ewu. Yes, the woman to choose yẹn náà in some way I don't have issue with her. Yes, so choose yẹn ni ẹ choosing pé you can live with the animal. That's fine. Some people choose python as their pets. Some people raise tiger as their pets. Tó bá ti sọ pé o lè tame ẹ̀, tó bá ti sọ pé o lè control ẹ̀, that's okay. This is your choice. You are an adult, nobody's going to choose for you. Tó bá ti bite here, don't come crying to us. That's our own. Because it is clear, this is a convicted sex offender. Yeah, it's okay. Ó máa ní life eventually. Tó bá wà repentant, tó bá dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní treat ara ẹ̀. Because yes, it's as much as mental condition as it is medical condition, medical illness. It's also mental illness. So tó bá get the treatment eventually, tó bá lè keep under control, tó bá lè keep her under control, yes, it's good. Ẹjọ́ ní life. Kó integrate padà sínú community. Tó bá dẹ̀ pé wọ́n lọ́lọ́run rán níṣẹ́ yẹn láti integrate sínú community, good, is your choice. But will people talk? Yes, people will talk. You can't stop people from talking. Ẹ ti ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ó dẹ̀ ti doyún mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ dẹ̀ bí ọmọ yín, and from even what I'm hearing gan, wọ́n ní bóyá àti March àbí April lẹ ti ṣe ṣáwọ́ àwọn lẹ ti bímọ ọ̀hún. So àwọn PR níṣẹ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n pé no, ẹ ní láti push gbogbo picture ẹ̀ síta, ẹ ní láti push gbogbo kíní síta ń sìn láti fi generate discussion here and there, right? So be ready for the backlash. Be ready for it. So anybody tó bá wá fún wọn, I don't blame them. My own is that èmi ò blame really anyone, no one, no. But we will talk about it. We will bring back to remembrance àwọn nǹkan tí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. And we will analyze it. We will start by asking the question, níbo lẹ ti dóra yín lóyún? Àmàkà timeline fún yín. Since you want it out here, then come and explain to us too. So tí ẹ̀kọ́ bá sọ pé bóyá wá analyze life wọn àṣẹlẹ̀ analyze ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ kọ́ analyze life tèmi ò gbé wá sí online now. Bá gbé life tèmi wá sí online kọ́ analyze ẹ̀. So explain to people, àmọ́ kó wà nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n for some time. Ìgbà relationship ìbẹ̀rẹ̀, ṣé kó tó lọ sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n ni, ṣé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó dé ni, àbí láàrin ọ̀nà ni. So people are right to ask these questions. But fún tọmọ tẹbí, ẹ kú ayọ̀. Ire náà bá yín kalẹ̀. But tẹ́nítì bá ṣẹlẹ̀, sí àbí kílẹ̀ porúkọ yẹn, kó máa ẹni ó lè wá pariwo síta náà, kó wá pariwo. But orí ẹ̀ láti máa kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ analysis yẹn. The only good thing ni pé let this man turn a good leaf. Let it become a productive member of the society. Kó dẹ̀ má padà sí gbogbo àwọn ìwà pálapàla yẹn, criminality yẹn, kó má padà sínú ẹ̀ mọ́. That is the only time all this is going to make sense. And that will be today, that will not be tomorrow. I don't know, maybe in the next 10 years, taba review gbogbo kini, taba rí pé I know, and he has now been a very good person now and all that. Yes, we can now come back pé okay, and he learn a lesson and all that. So bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe rí nìyẹn o.
That is the issue there. Kò tí ì learn lesson yẹn because nǹkan kò tí ì rí nǹkan tóun ṣe yẹn kò rí as anything big. Kò tí wà remorseful. Kò tí ì rí wípé àṣebí akànfọwọ́ kan obìnrin akànfọwọ́ kan ọmọbìnrin what's the big deal there. Ká jẹ́ pé bó ṣe jáde even kò tí máa kí lóde ẹ̀ tí máa fẹ́ gan sef. Kó tó dìbò lọ sef for the fact that was what he did that made him to be sent to prison. Let's assume the love is so strong that you cannot do without him. Then you should be able to think of how he should be a better person. For the fact that you love him and he loves you should even be the basis for you to excuse yourself from him for some time. I say, what you are in prison, if you really want him to learn,
ó
you are not
lè
going to
má
force
lè
him to go to
excuse ara ẹ̀ because at the end of the day èṣù náà ó sì láwọn angel tọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ náà kò lè burú títí kó má kúyàn kan mọ́yàn náà eventually ó máa kúyàn kan bó jẹ́ irọ́ ara ó lè jẹ́ ara twisted ìfẹ́ ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn we can't really say that ó máa kúyàn kan náà mọ́ àwọn èèyàn lọ́mọ wọn ń pààyàn. Yes, they will condemn the actions. They will condemn the action. They will condemn everything, but they will still stand by their child. Wọ́n sì máa provide their lawyer. Wọ́n sì máa provide their adequate representation. So it's still part of life. It's still because of the love, the likeness, the bond, and all that. Wọ́n sì stand by you know. But the main issue ni pé ṣé wọ́n condemn èèyàn yẹn fún nǹkan tó ṣe ṣé wọ́n try láti make èèyàn a better person so nǹkan tó matter láàrin yẹn nìyẹn. Sista Tẹ́mi bọ́lẹ̀ wa o ẹ jẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ pásítọ̀ Sẹ̀lẹ́yìn.
ọ̀rẹ́ wo lẹ́lẹ́ fẹ́ sọ láti báyìí nísìn ọmọ tí ìtò oníkẹ́ fún òun 10 minutes àárín wọn báyìí.
Lílà ṣe wà òkè pẹ̀lú question yẹn.
Yes, Mama.
Okay.
Tẹ́mi ti sùn first round.
Mr. Python tó bá yẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Sẹ̀lẹ̀ lẹ fẹ́ sọ 2 hours ẹni tí kò lọ. Prof D5 ẹ̀yin inú ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ Sẹ̀lẹ̀ pásítọ̀ yẹn. ṣe ti wọ́ network Mr. Python ò dá so wọ́n kọ̀ wá kí yín lé nìyí so you see him some other time. Wọ́n ti kúrò ń bẹ̀ yẹn ìlè mọ́ pọ́n wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀. So.
Mo kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀gan Sista Tẹ́mi ẹ̀ sọ story yẹn fún mi.
Kí lẹ sọ? Hello ṣẹ̀ṣì wà ń bẹ̀.
Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tán ní ó gba pátá ayọ̀ yẹn tó dẹ̀ tún lù ú mọ́ lórí.
Ó kú pátá mọ́ lórí.
ẹ ti jìnnà sí fóònù gan àgbọ́yìn dáadáa.
Sista Tẹ́mi ni ò fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ mi dáadáa.
Irọ́ o, wọ́n ti gbẹ́nu sí nǹkan bẹ̀ yẹn ni o.
Mo gbẹ́nu sí náà nìyẹn.
Mr. Python pásítọ̀ yẹn ò gba pátá o.
Sista Tẹ́mi ni ò fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ mi dáadáa àbí kọ́ múra sí i.
Àgbọ́yìn dáadáa mọ́ sí ẹ nẹ́tíwọ̀kì yín ní program.
Ó ní náà nìyẹn.
Kọ́ sáré fún wa ní 1 hour náà.
Ayé lẹ mọ̀.
Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ àgbọ́yìn sẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ sọ story fún mi mò ń dúró dè yín láti sọ story.
I don't know about the story. I don't know.
Ẹ̀sọ́ ẹ̀ lè gbọ́ mí sí yẹn àbí.
Mi gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ.
Èmi náà gbọ́ yín dáadáa náà ni network yín break bóyá ẹ̀ ń sùn lọ́wọ́ ni.
Èmi tí mo ti fi yín lẹ̀ tí mo sáré sùn díẹ̀ sí. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà gbọ́ story ẹ gbọ́ ta ló mọ pastor ta ló mọ story pastor I don't know mi gbọ́n pa ẹ̀.
èmi gan gbọ́ pásítọ̀ yẹn ó dà pé ọmọ tí ló mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ who knows about it kan gòkè wá sọ fún wa èmi gan gbọ́ rí.
Yàtọ̀ sí ọmọ Azeez Fọlá kan tó ní gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké orí tó ń ṣe TikTok live yẹn ọgbọ́n ló ti bá sùn tó tún dùn wọ́n.
ǹjẹ́ ògbìn yẹn.
Ẹ mọ ọmọ tó ń jẹ́ ẹyin jú àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
ẹyin dúdú.
ẹyin jú
ẹyin jú
ó máa ń ṣe TikTok content báyìí tó máa ń jó and all that. bóyá bóyá kẹ fún wọn lóògùn oorun.
wọn ò ní sùn o.
Ẹ fún wọn lóògùn oorun.
kándù ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ń ṣiṣẹ́.
Yeah, daddy, no
atún
grace.
nìyẹn bá. ta ni ẹ.
Tí daddy yóò bá dẹ̀ ti sleep báyìí, ìyàwó ò ní kúrò lára yín.
network bí sápàtà ti lọ ló máa jẹ́ nìyẹn. ó dàárọ̀ o.
Àgbà fẹ́fẹ́ yẹ ń já wọn bọ́. Pythagoras padà pé láé.
Sister Temmie kí ló tẹ drop mi.
ta ló drop yẹ mama.
Sister Temmie. Sister Temmie network yìí ń break yìí o. Sister Temmie network yìí ti lọ o.
kí lẹ sọ.
Wọ́n ní network yìí ti lọ.
ti tèmi.
La Grace ẹ káalẹ́ mà ẹ kú ọjọ́ márùn-ún àtààbọ̀ ṣé dáadáa lẹ́wà.
mo ti ń try láti share live yẹn sí La Grace mi ò rórúkọ wọn nù list mo kàn fi wọn dẹ̀ nù. wọ́n ti ń béèrè yín láti before this.
Àwọn tèmi nìyẹn ẹ kú ọjọ́ mẹ́rin mà.
àwa dísà láti máa sọ̀rọ̀ ní ẹ ní láti sọ fún wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ béèrè ni àwọn tó máa béèrè mi máa béèrè mi.
whatever. Leila ṣé ní job kò jẹ́ lókè tẹwà ya mi. mo fún yín yàrá lé ní ìsinmi ìsọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣáà tó fẹ́ kọjá yìí. olúwa ọkọ ọmọ tí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ sùn o.
So kí ni ṣé ẹ ti kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn sílẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ yẹn mélòó láti release inú wọn sìn.
ìyẹn mi máa mọ̀ bóyá àwọn kan mo rí fídíò pọ̀ tí kó wọ́n lẹ̀ mo rí fídíò wọn kó wọ́n lẹ̀ kò yé mi ọmọ tí náà ló máa mọ̀ wá náà.
It's sad. And politicians there might continue they'll continue their life like nothing happened. Anyway, Ọlọ́run kó wa yọ.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé kò sí fídíò yẹn lẹ́niwẹ̀ ní ta ló ní sítórì yẹn lọ́wọ́ náà.
Fídíò tẹ ó máa lọ nǹkan tó máa lọ lọ́dà pọ́dọ̀ ọ̀dọ̀ Akeem ni mo lè tọ́ sí
ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà.
ọ̀dọ̀ sọ yìí.
ṣé ni ni.
Ẹni lè mi lè tọ́ ń discuss yẹ o.
ṣé ni náà tán. títí mo gbọ́ tó ń sọ ti ọdún bóyá ti dókítà yẹn náà nìkan tó ń sọ last week mi I don't know wọ́n ní màá yẹn náà ń fẹ́ wọn náà ni in fact mo rí bí kan téèyàn kan ti sọ pé Akeem was practically saying tó bá gbé máa yẹn kó wá sọ́dọ̀ oúnjẹ kejì pé nǹkan tó máa fojú wọn rí wọn ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ wọ́n ṣàní lọ́rọ̀ kan gbà tí máa yẹn máa dénjọ́ kejì ló bá di wẹ́lú Akeem bá tún protect máa yẹn ìṣòro táwọn èèyàn drag ẹ pé ó ti
Azeez
gbowó ó ti
nìyẹn
ṣe kinní kan ṣe.
bọ̀bọ̀ Azeez footballer yẹn nìyẹn ìyẹn ni àwọn TikTok girls yẹn àwọn Miss Gold àwọn ẹyinjú wọn ni ó ń ṣe yamayama pẹ̀lú wọn.
ṣé kò ń ṣèyàwó ọmọ ògògbó ṣá?
níta ni
ṣé kò ń ṣe ọkọ ọmọ ògògbó? ọkọ ọmọ ògògbó kí lorúkọ ẹ ọkọ ẹ náà fúbọ́là ni ṣóun kọ́ ṣá?
mo rò bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Tèmi Desola, how are you doing, ma?
ọkọ kíra lọmọ ògògbó.
Mo rò bẹ́ẹ̀ eléyìí young kínní làwọn eléyìí mo rò pé tí màárì yìí mà àwọn ọmọ ẹyin jú tó máa ń jó lórí TikTok tó máa ń ṣe àwọn TikTok content yẹn ni
mo mọ
ọmọ
wọn
tó ní ọpọ́n tọkùn ẹ̀ tóbi tó yìí.
tó máa ń ṣe bàràbùlù yẹn mo mọ.
Gbà tí mò ń gbọ́ sítórì yẹn rí kò ń pa nínú pé àmọ́ yìí náà dán nǹkan wo ó yẹ àfọ́tò òun ó fún òun lẹ́sẹ̀
lára
láyà.
àwọn ọmọ tó ń sọ 1,000 lọ́dọ̀ màmá síta ń gbà ẹ̀ tọ́nà gba 30,000.
eré ọkàn ń ṣàwọn yẹn o àwọn yẹn tún kéré sáwọn wọ́n tún kéré sáwọn kí lorúkọ táwọn yẹn kéré in terms of exposure sí irú rubbish bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Local, yeah. Okay. ẹ̀yin gan mọ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn TikTok jẹ́ mi gan lọ everywhere you go ní MTN.
kí ni màá ṣe nígbà tó jẹ́ pé bọ́sùmá lẹ́ máa kì mọ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ a máa play mo wà léwábò mi lọ.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o Mr. Paita.
ọmọ tí ní
Ìjọ
sẹ́ẹ̀.
mẹ́ta. Ẹ káalẹ́. What happened? Ó ṣe káalẹ́. Àbẹ́ ní dáhùn.
kí ló tẹ̀ ń kí mi
Ọkọ ọmọ tí ẹ má sùn, ọkọ ọmọ tí ẹ
wọn ní
má
sùn
gbọ́.
sá wàhálà wọn ní sùn sí.
So
nẹ́tíwọ̀kì yẹn tún lọ ọlọ́run ṣeun.
ó dà pọ̀ ti fi control
what
network
happened?
fún host báyìí.
Ẹ gbọ́ mi àbí?
a ti ń gbọ́ yín sí i.
Ẹ̀hẹ̀n. So tí Azeez Hussein yẹn, young guy, ó ń play ball for Jordan, I think a club in Jordan. So about bóyá last week ó ní girl kan Miss Gold, girl yẹn àwọn tó máa ń ṣe content lórí TikTok yẹn ni ó ṣáà jáde pé boyfriend òun jí gold òun, ó ṣáà ń sunkún síta mọ̀ bóyá ẹ rí content yẹn tó ṣáàkì látìgbà tóun ti ṣe content the only achievement òun ní gold yẹn o tóun máa ń gbé sọ́rùn pé ìgbà tí bọ́bọ́ yẹn ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ òun pé ṣé original ni òun mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ jí ni black ó ṣáà sunkún ṣáà ní káwọn èèyàn bá òun wá bọ̀bọ́ ṣàgbé picture bọ̀bọ́ yẹn sí àti gbogbo videos wọn ó ṣáà ń pariwo before we knew it ó ṣáà ọkọ̀ àwọn single mother ẹ̀mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe máa ń gbẹ́jọ́ wọn lọ síbẹ̀ bí àwọn different girls ṣe dìde nìyẹn pé ó ti fẹ́ mi náà rí ó ti fẹ́ mi náà rí so apparently the guy has been sleeping with all of them all these young TikTok girls tó ń wà tó ń ṣe TikTok gbogbo wọn yẹn tẹ̀ ṣe ń wò wọ́n apparently they won't be getting it because ó máa tẹ̀ message sí wọn pé I'm a football player in Jordan I'm coming to Nigeria tó bá wá fún Nigeria fún ilé lọ́tẹ̀ yìí ìmí ló máa wá bá lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ìmí ló máa bá social ó ti ń fi footballer yẹn kún wọn lómi ọbẹ̀ lọ but ti ẹyinjú yẹn ló crazy jù because apparently this guy would record himself sleeping with her tó bá ti ń bá wọn sùn ó máa record ẹ̀ á ní òun kàn fẹ́ mú sọ́wọ́ ṣe mọ̀ pé òun ò gbé Naija tóun bá ti lọ kó máa bá fi rántí ẹ̀ nì so a máa wá fi fídíò yẹn á máa fi blackmail ẹ̀ he was beating her her mom knew that she was dating him and he was beating her there was a time he beat her so badly at her hotel ìyá ẹ̀ wá bá lóòótọ́ yẹn ó wá gbé kúrò ńbẹ̀ the next morning she went back to him the mother still allowed her to go there so manager ẹyinjú is ẹyinjú's ex-boyfriend in fact àwọn ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀tì ex-boyfriend ẹ̀ ni manager ẹ̀ so ìyẹn náà ó máa pè lórí fóònù a máa rí sí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ń nà lórí fóònù ó máa record gbogbo bó ṣe ń nà bọ̀bọ́ yẹn máa nà tó máa gbá gbogbo so bó ṣe ń fẹsẹ̀ gbá bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló fi ọwọ́ gbá bọ̀ sorry about that I'll clean it for you bó ṣe ń fọwọ́ gbẹsẹ̀ gbá bọ̀ ló ń fọwọ́ gbá bọ̀ so ó ṣáà máa bá wọn sùn bó ṣe ń já wọn lólè ara ló ń já wọn lólè gbogbo ẹ̀ so gbogbo wọn ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde nìyẹn in fact àzàbí mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ more than 4 girls ni bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ti fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó máa jí wọn lówó he doesn't spend on them o ó tún máa yáwó lọ́wọ́ wọn ó máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ á ná wọn á bá wọn sùn á record wọn so ó ní story bọ̀bọ́ yẹn so there's nothing much about it it's just that those girls they are desperate àwọn náà fẹ́ fẹ́ Osimhen wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó Osimhen ni wọ́n fẹ́ fẹ́ footballer ó dẹ̀ ń gbá wọn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn bá tẹ bá gbọ́ tí bọ̀bọ́ yìí bá lanu tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ mo sọ fún yín pé typical èdè bọ̀bọ́ yẹn is such an illiterate if you listen to the way he talks illiterate gidi tó mi ò bọ̀bọ́ yẹn parí primary school I'm telling you and all these guys were saying kò lọ sí school illiterate ni o àwọn rò pé kíní kan ṣe as in but because a lot of them just wanted the yes now dv beating ìgbájú ìfọ̀rùn fọ́ wọn lójú fọ́ wọn lẹ́nu gbogbo fídíò yẹn náà pè gbogbo ṣe na eyín ojú tó gbogbo ojú ẹ̀ fọ́ yàkàyàkà so nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń pa ti ṣe ìyẹn ò nínú náà.
Don't get it wrong púpọ̀ nú àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà àwọn náà bí almost illiterate làwọn náà wọ́n ń ṣe pé bóyá.
illiterate jọ ni wọ́n illiterate gbogbo wọn náà lọ school ṣe àpá àwọn náà kọ́ ní followers lórí social media ni gbogbo wọn náà lọ school gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọn lọ sí school gbogbo wọn pátá so méjì tí yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ṣàṣe ń wálẹ̀ ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan nìyẹn o tó ní kálukú ń gbé evidence wá pé ó send message sẹ́bi náà nínú inbox mi ó yá 100k lọ́wọ́ tèmi náà ó yá kinní kan lọ́wọ́ tèmi náà èmi náà fẹ́ so and gbogbo wọn náà máa ń post ìtàn bá ń fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ so kò sí èyí tó lè sọ fún pé are you dating my boyfriend in fact wọ́n nígbà tí ó wá sí Naija ẹ̀yinjú yẹn tún ṣe fídíò pé ẹ mọ àwọn voice over tó máa ń ṣe yẹn my way to go and pick up my footballer boyfriend ó tún gbà àwọn olórin lọ tó ń lọ jó pàdé ẹ̀mí airport tó lọ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tó dé tán ló fún ní gbàgbó stóòlù tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tó fẹ́ tán tó gba gbogbo owó tó bá sùn tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tán ló wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jump sórí Miss Gold lẹ́yìn tó wá bá Miss Gold ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó tún bá ṣe ló wá jí gold pàǹpà ọ̀run yẹn ló jí lọ sí Jordan ṣáàlà àwọn àrípọ́tì ẹ̀ sí club tó ń play fún àwọn àṣegbá àwọn aṣáwórí ibi tán wà nìyẹn ń sè so it's just púpọ̀ ń gbà wọn náà.
wọ́n wá ní Akeem tí bóyá ó ti dá ìmáta yẹn àbí bóyá wọ́n accuse ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ òní ẹ̀kú bóyá ó ti gbowó àbí ọkàn bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ mọ nǹkan kan ẹ wo Mr. Paita ọ̀nà àtijọ́ àti mo lóníkàlùkù ń bá kiri lórí TikTok ọjọ́ yẹn ó ní òun máa make sure pé ayé ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ òun ti pe Punch òun ti pe kíní kan news òun ti pa àwọn kíní kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń kó oríṣiríṣi lórí kíní ẹ máa rò pé ẹ̀fún ọjọ́ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mò ń yín mú òun ni Bamzo òun ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mò ń yín mú lọ́jọ́ ìwà tó fi máa dọ́jọ́ kejì báyìí ó ní gbogbo yín ẹ̀kọ́ ṣobo ṣaṣalani ẹ̀yin lẹ cheap gbogbo yín lẹ cheap náà tẹ́ẹ̀ bá cheap kò ní bá yín sùn ó bá yín sùn nìyẹn ọmọ boy ó jẹ ayé lọ nù ìwọ tó ló máa pe news ó máa pe Punch ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ẹ máa bá yé ẹ̀jẹ̀ bọ́rọ̀ ṣe lọ nìyẹn o.
nítorí àwọn yẹn ò ti fún ní content ni àmọ́ yẹn kìlì show yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn because she was asking pé kẹ́yìn jú send gbogbo àwọn nude kinní táwọn tọ́jọ́ share kó send ẹ̀ sáwọn.
ó fẹ́ kó send gbogbo nude kinní ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ lóun ò ní send ẹ̀ yes ọmọ yẹn lóun ò lè send noodles òun sí ẹ̀ pé báwo ló ṣe máa send ó ní kó send ẹ̀ kó fi kinní cover ojú ìyẹn ní tó dẹ̀ tí mọ̀ pé ó wò òun ni ó ṣàmọ̀ pé òun lòun ni òun ò lè send ẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ náà so wọ́n ṣá pariwo lọ́jọ́ yẹn náà kò lórí kò ní irú yẹn kẹtì mọ́ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yẹn gbogbo àwọn oyin bills gbogbo wọn náà kún bẹ̀ yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn oníkàlù àti kan tó máa ń pè ní òṣì ẹ̀dá àbí kí wọ́n máa ń pè tó máa ń parí kan báyìí tó máa ń.
mo ò tiẹ̀ tètè mọ̀ yẹn mọ́ ìyẹn mà dẹ̀ ti mo mọ̀ pé yẹn náà ti ní follower tó yẹn mo náà ti gbà tí yẹn máa ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún.
Mr. Paita in fact ó ti ní gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yẹn kò yé mi o.
kí ló fi kún
ó ti ní wọ́n pèèyàn ló ṣí ẹ̀dá ṣáwọn
èrò àwọn ìgbà tí ẹ lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ògbàǹgbà kan fún owó àbí
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o gbogbo wọn ò bẹ̀bẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo wọn náà ti di celebrity lórí TikTok gba ọmọ yẹn fi kó mílíọ̀n followers
kí ló fi táwọn lè fi kún báyọ̀ lọ́hùn.
kí ẹ sọ.
mo ní kí làwọn ọmọ ẹ fi kún tí wọ́n sọ fún wa.
ṣé ẹ rí nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe lórí tiktok ṣé èèyàn lẹ́nájì nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe ni ọmọ yẹn wà lórí tiktok 24/7 wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe live náà ń ṣe géèmù náà ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ yẹn lẹ́nájì ṣe kò yé yín ni ó ṣàṣe bó ṣe lọ nìyẹn àfi bó ṣe dọjọ́ kejì tá a gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti dá ẹ̀ mátà pé ó ní kó má gbé wá sọ́dọ̀ òun mọ́ òun ò lè dá sí mọ́ because àzọkùnrin táwọn náà bá tẹ̀lé wọn sílẹ̀ kò ní bá wọn sùn náà ọkùnrin ìran ọkùnrin ló ń bóbìnrin sùn bọ́dọ̀ yẹn ṣe lọ nìyẹn o ẹ ṣáà mọ bí switch ti bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé òun ló kọ́kọ́ gbé gist pé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà fún bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ti fẹ́ èèyàn kan tó ti ṣe pé ìwọ tó lọ tẹ́ẹ̀dì sílẹ̀ fún ex-convict.
bọ́ẹ̀ tún connect bọ́ẹ̀ tún send ẹ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń jẹ.
mo ti
mo
gbọ́
ní lọ́jọ́ tó ṣíṣò tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè fún gbogbo everybody wọ́n ní wèrè nígbà yìí.
tó tún fọ ọmọ Bridget tó kú tó tún fi bú ìyẹn ló dùn mí jù nínú gbogbo ẹ̀ ìyẹn ló dùn mí jù nígbà tó kọ́ àwọn pípọ̀ yẹn náà máa ń ta sórí ara wọn síta wọ́n ti lọ ta sórí pé yẹn ní stillbirth wọ́n ti lọ ta fún I'm sure it's one of our colleagues that told him that she had a stillbirth ó dẹ̀ fi yẹn náà bú mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ìyẹn ni mo ti rò pé this is the height of it so bọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn o. tí Celestia sister Temmie.
ṣé ẹ wà lórí show yẹn lénìí ni.
àwọn kọ́líìgì àárín ní símbò èmi ò ń gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn podcast gbogbo wọn tí bá ti wá sí pápọ̀ tí bá ti di páwọn yẹn náà ń play màá yà wá ibi tó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ màá rọra ló sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí mi ní comment mi ní sọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan màá ṣàgbé headphones tí màá máa ṣiṣẹ́ ilé màá máa gbọ́ lọ́dẹ mo ṣáà ń gbọ́ tí gbogbo wọn ń pariwo léni pé pásítọ̀ ń ya ìhòòhò àwọn ìkan lòun wà ní church òun gbé church fún over 1 year ó bá rí church
ó fi ń bá wọn bọ́ Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ ni because normally Ọlọ́run máa béèrè pé ṣó rí wọn tán ó jẹ́ ní láti prove pé òun rí wọn tán tó bá ti jó lórí pé ó ń ya òhò wọn yẹn ó fi ń bá wọn tẹ́ńdà ẹ̀sọ́ Ọlọ́run ni.
ẹ jẹ́ kí ọmọ tí continue ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo kàn fẹ́ mọ̀ pé wà ń bẹ̀ náà ni.
ẹ ṣe.
ọyọ ọmọ tí ẹ continue.
ẹrí ìkọ́ṣà ní ìgbà tí gbogbo gist yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ girl yẹn ṣáà ń sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní òun wá on behalf of àbúrò òun pé olùṣọ́ ọba ayé àbúrò òun jẹ́ wọ́n ní ṣàbúrò ẹ̀ gangan máa wá kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ fúnra rẹ̀ ó ní àbúrò òun kò ní lè face camera pé ojú ń tì í pé so òun lòún ṣe wá ẹnu òun fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ torí pé nǹkan tí màá yẹn ń ṣe kó má bàa lọ máa ṣe sí other people then a man that can be doing that to vulnerable people can actually do that to kids so that they can stop him on time, put his face out there. The girl has a lot of that man's video on her page. Ó ti post video máa yẹn mi mọ̀ bóyá àbádẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan play ẹ̀ o. So
Sister Temmie ẹjọ́ ṣé mọ̀ page girl yẹn.
Ó ti kọ́ máa yẹn out wọ̀.
Ebi Sister Temmie ti máa help wa lélẹ́yìn.
Láti gbogbo last week kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ náà ẹ líǹkì nìkan ló ń jẹ́ àbí ẹ̀ ó dà sí ẹ líǹkì nìkan. ó dà pé ẹ líǹkì nìkan ló ń jẹ́ Ellen Watson ó ṣáàjì orúkọ yẹn ṣàfọ̀ ní bákan mo sáré fọ́lú ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ìgbà káàtì mo fi fọ́lú ẹ̀ yẹn àfi tí bá kọ́kọ́ sọ̀kalẹ̀ ń bíbá yìí tí bá wá forward ẹ̀ Sister Temmie tí bá wáyà ṣe kí n kọ́kọ́ drop náà kí lọ bá yín wá tí ó bá ti private account ẹ̀.
ọ̀nà happiness ló ń jẹ́.
mi ò ṣọ́ bóyá happiness ni ṣé ọmọ kéèyàn bíi 5 ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́nu ṣá Ellen ló kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ so Shelley ni àbá happiness mo ṣáà orúkọ wọn rí bákan bóyá ṣá ni méjèèjì mo fọ́lù ẹ̀ o but ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀kalẹ̀ fún 1 second náà ó ti ń call máa yẹn out láti bí last week ó ṣáà ń call out pé olùṣọ́ òṣì tó ń fi òwò àwọn obìnrin tó ń ṣe gbá tó ń ṣàwò so apparently wọ́n ní it's happiness okay thank you laughter apparently ó ya ìhòòhò àbúrò ẹ̀ ó wá lọ fi hàn àwọn ènìyàn ló wá sọ fóun ló wá sọ fábùrò ẹ̀ ṣó ti yẹ yín bẹ́yẹn who is at the door so ó ṣá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pariwo kiri pé irú gan.
ṣé ibi tó ti ń ṣègbè lẹ́nu chọ́ọ̀chì ni.
ibi tó ti ń ṣe ni o.
ọlọ́run ọba o ẹ̀yin ọ̀gbélé fáwọn èèyàn ẹ̀ ń ya ìwò wọn mọ́bí tó ti ń ṣe ìgbélé. Sista Temmie abẹ́rẹ́ pọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba tán.
ìkan lára àwọn gẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣáà ní òun gbé nínú òun gbé ní church yẹn fún 1 year pé màá yẹn bà relationship òun jẹ́ ẹni tóun fẹ́ pé màá yẹn lọ sọ fẹ́ni yẹn pé òun fi picture ẹni yẹn sínú go perfume láti bà yẹ ẹni yẹn jẹ́ ó wá so apparently màá yẹn ń gbé wọn fún bọ̀bọ̀ kan bóyá Michael àbí nǹkan nínú church ìyẹn náà wà lára àwọn members church so tó bá ti gbé wọn fún yẹn á ní pé kí ìyẹn máa gba owó lọ́wọ́ wọn tó bá ti ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ wọn olùṣọ́ máa ń gba kọ́tà nínú ẹ̀ ṣé gcs yẹ yín nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nìyẹn tó fi jẹ́jọ́ so olùṣọ́ ó introduce there is this particular guy in the church as àwọn brother church olùṣọ́ máa ní kán lọ fẹ́ bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn pé tó bá ti fẹ́ owó tó tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn bá ń gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn máa fún olùṣọ́ ní kọ́tà so one of the girls ìyẹn ìgbà tí ìyẹn ṣàlóyún fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ìgbà tó lóyún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá ní òun ò gba oyún òun ò ready láti lóyún ìgbà tó ṣàbí ọmọ 7 months ó lóun bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní complications wọ́n wá ní kóun ṣe c-section lọ́jọ́ tóun ṣe bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá ní kó má ṣe c-section kọ́ induce òun bla bla gẹ́gẹ́ ṣáà explain gbogbo kìíní yẹn yamayama ó ní second day lẹ́yìn tóun bímọ ni bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá bá òun pé ọ̀gá àwọn ìjọ ní plan póun fẹ́ kó máa bímọ fóun o plan òun ni pé káwọn kan máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ káwọn máa scam òun àti wòlíì káwọn máa scam ẹ̀ káwọn máa enjoy ara àwọn òun fẹ́ fi kò sẹ́ni tóun rán sí ó ní ibi tóun ṣáàtì mọ̀ pé wòlíì rán bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sóhun láti máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ pé this wòlíì dẹ̀ ni kò sẹ́ni time tó bá fẹ́ ṣe harvest àbí gbogbo kinní tó máa ń ṣe ní sẹ̀lẹ̀ wọn tó máa ń ṣe yẹn tóun ò kí ń dá owó pé she's always dropping money ó lóun ò sí Nàìjíríà àbí nǹkan wọ́n sì ní wà lóye tí ẹ̀wọ̀n bóyú tó wà bóyá Cairo àbí nǹkan bó ṣàṣọ pé òun ò sí Nàìjíríà pé wọ́n ṣàgbá òun ọtí tóun wá find out wípé àṣé the same thing tó ṣe fóun yẹn lọ ṣe fábúrò òun náà pé tábúrò òun tiẹ̀ wá worst pé wòlíì ó ń sẹ́ndì òwò àbúrò òun ó ń sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí a lot of guys nínú church àwọn yẹn ló wá sọ fóun so báwọn other people náà ṣe dé ní ewu wọn náà ṣe ní he did the same thing to me he snapped my ohun ìṣekiri kan gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ibi tí mo bá nìyẹn tẹ́mi fi busy so pastor.
ibi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n dà pa àwọn lọ́wọ́ mọ̀ bí tó ti lọ rọ́lọ́pàá tó kó sórí live táwọn yẹn bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí ó ní òun ló sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ sóhun òun ló sẹ́ǹdì picture òun sóhun fúnra ẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run ló sẹ́ndì òun sóhun fúnra òun ó fẹ́ẹ́ fi extort ẹ̀ láti gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀bọ̀gbà tó ti di pé kò fún bọ̀bọ̀ Michael yẹn lówó mọ́.
náà bọ̀bọ̀ olùṣọ́ yẹn ńgbà tán interrogate ẹ̀ ó ní lady yẹn ló sẹ́ndì.
olùṣọ́ padà wá àbí àìmí ò dúró gbọ́ olùṣọ́ ṣàpọ̀ ń pe olùṣọ́ yẹn
wọ́n pè lórí
ìgbà yẹn lèmi busy okay. Èmi ti kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé láwọn máa pè bọ́ táìmù yẹn mo ti busy wow so wá lóhùn ó ní kẹ́yẹ ló sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sóhun fún rẹ̀.
nǹkan tóun sọ ní ẹjọ́ bó ló ti rí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó kó sórí láìfù náà.
ó mà ti di international ẹ̀yin lẹ ń fojú àná wo kúdẹ̀tì àbí kí náà bá ń pè ọ̀rọ̀ láìpẹ́ yẹn mà ti kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ṣe rò Mr. Fighter ó máa tó lẹ́yìn jù ó lásán lẹ́ni tó ra mọ́tò tó kọ́lé lọ́dún yìí ni lásán lẹ́ni tó kọ́lé fún mọ́tò.
ìlànà ọlọ́pàá ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n sì lọ ti ṣe investigation báyìí.
orí láìpẹ́ kan lóògùn gbè tí wàá ka kínní ni tí odidi lọ́ọ̀yà fi ń ka kínní lórí social media ṣé bí orí láìpẹ́ ni wọ́n ti ń ṣe ń sìn o ẹ wò ó Mr. Fighter ṣì di international.
ẹ bọ̀ ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí èmi ò mọ̀ bó ṣe àti máa rọ̀ bí I'm coming for her now but ó ṣe jẹ́ pé tí mo kí ni bá ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn white garment churches yìí not even just select this time around now àwọn white garment churches yìí ni why is there so much not even immorality now evil níbi tí àròbóyá white yẹ kó máa wà níbi tó yẹ kí nǹkan mímọ́ máa wà ó jẹ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ láti ń rí evil káàkiri what is wrong with these people? Can they not just come out clean okay o nǹkan táwọn wà after lélẹ̀? The other day náà la gbọ́n pé pásítọ̀ kan àbí bóyá olùṣọ́ sẹ̀lẹ̀ kan náà ni wọ́n ká mọ́bi tó ti lọ sí bẹ́ríà àwọn ògbóni tó dẹ̀ ti ń dìnnà ìwọ̀n látọjọ́ ọjọ́ ẹ̀ lèèyàn lọ gbé
àwọn select disclaim yẹn lénìí báyìí pé kò ń ṣara àwọn.
wọ́n ká mọ́ kó mọ̀ pé fídíò àbí bóyá picture máa gbóhùn mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ọ́ ká mọ́bi tó ti wà ń bẹ̀.
fídíò recording ni fídíò ni.
kí ló dé tí o dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ̀ ń wà nínú organisation wọn at least the constitution of Nigeria allows freedom of association anybody ò lè discriminate here because you have associated yourself with
mẹ́ta lọ́kàn tiẹ̀ wà kò fẹ́ tó máa mú ẹ sí.
Exactly. Is this societal we want to live by the dictates of the society? Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ rí Kristẹni kó bá àwọn aláwo ṣeré. Kí ló wà níbẹ̀ tí o ti bẹ̀ kúrò tí gbàgbọ́ ẹ̀ bá rọ̀ mọ́kàn tó ń ṣe nínú ògbóni fara mọ́ wọn náà. Show it ṣe tọkàntọkàn má hide ẹ̀. Ẹ gbọ́ sísá tí mo ní kẹ́ bá mi dá sí.
ẹ ṣe with your full chest ẹ má máa disguise.
Yeah. Sister Temmie, please unmute. Ẹ dá sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn.
Sister Temmie ò lè dá sí láyé láíláí ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó búlọ́ọ̀kì mi lálẹ́
ẹjọ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà àtúndú ohun mo ti ń gbọ́ tẹ ti ń porúkọ mi kí ló dé ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé bàbá mi gbà ṣe olùṣọ́ àgùntàn ẹ sọ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ tá a ṣe lórí platform yìí o kí ló dé.
A ti sọ̀rọ̀ sẹ̀lẹ́bí mẹ́ta ń sìn yìí kí ló ti jẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀
gbogbo nǹkan tẹ sọ rárá mo ń sùn mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lajú ni mi gbọ́ nǹkan.
tí ògbóni yẹn láti ẹ̀tún sọ tó ń ṣògbóni tí kámẹ́rà ká mọ́bi tó ti lọ sí mítìnì wọn tó lọ sí fẹ́ríà.
ó ń fiṣẹ́ ọwọ́ kúnṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ni ó ṣògbóni.
olúwa dàní.
kí lè tí sẹ̀lẹ̀ kétu wá ń dìsọ náà.
Anybody tó bá ṣe bí olórí burúkú gbogbo wá dìsọ náà ni mi go mọ́ sẹ́lẹ̀ that's the new rules. Anybody tó bá ti mess up ń sìn mo láti nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní Kétu yẹn ń sìn wọ́n máa gbé release press release jáde ni we are not associated with him we don't know him we have nothing to do with him gbam. So right now, I'm telling you, everybody on this platform, I don't know the story you're talking about. I don't know the man. I don't know the seller. In fact, I can categorically tell you, he's not a seller man. Disclaimer. Thank you.
We want to set the record straight.
Bàṣẹ anywhere. Ìjọ kan mo ọkọ kan Ìsàbàtà mo rí kan mo ti rí tó sọ pé woman yìí pé wọ́n gbé ṣúgà nínú ilé ẹ̀ kíní kan mo kàn rí lórí Instagram mo á dààmú àti inú tiẹ̀ bí mo ní ṣé wọn ò rí fọ́tò ẹ̀ míì àfi ibi tó ti wọ sùtánà nípa àbórí èèyàn tó gbé sítórì ìjáde ò gbádùn ni mo wá sọ mo kàn ṣáàdàkẹ́ bí mo bá dórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ page ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ generation kíní kan bá mo kàn ní we want to set the record straight mo ní well done kí á lọ́dún sódà pé bo àwọn
ó dìgbà tá a bá ká shepherd in charge yín ní Kétu tá a bá ka mọ́dí ìbàjẹ́ ẹ máa bẹ ẹ máa disclaim yẹn.
ẹ lè ka mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ojú wo ló fẹ́ fi ṣe bàjẹ́.
ọ̀ ilé tẹ́ ń disclaim gbogbo wọn yìí sì yìn ẹ̀ta lẹ́ wá ń tì wọ́n lé lọ́rùn tẹ́ bá pẹ́yìn ọmọ anything pẹ̀lú wọn.
wọ́n wọ sùtánà fi disclaim ní redeem lọ ti wá.
ṣe ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti wá fún yẹn ti redeem ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ń rọ́ mòdì sí wọn.
kò ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ tí wọ́n kọ̀ wọ gàmẹ́ǹtì ni. Sẹ́lẹ̀ I can categorically tell you we don't have bad people in Sẹ́lẹ̀.
No, we have bad people all over the place.
We don't have bad in Sẹ́lẹ̀. Wọ́n ti àti wẹ̀ wá mọ́ nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù so àti yí padà. Ọmọ tí ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe o.
Okay ma, yes ma.
Ọlá àbúdàpá ìtàlẹ̀ ṣe ń jẹ́ lórí síìtì náà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe.
Ẹ ṣe ká rí ìṣù ká má lè sọ nítorí ọjọ́
aláàtì. Kí ló dé why you involving me?
Ṣé fẹ́ máa fún wa ní gàgọ̀dà? Ẹ fẹ́ máa fún wa ní gàgọ̀dà lórí
why you calling my name back to back?
Mr. Paita, ó ti fẹ́ máa jọ gàgọ̀dà o. lórí ẹ jẹ́ ká má wàá sọ̀rọ̀ wọn
ló
lórí
ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́
platform
máa
wa ni.
gáàgì mi ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ máa
Ká má wàá
gáàgì mi.
freedom of
sọ̀rọ̀
expression wà níbi.
ká má wàá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí platform wa mọ́ ni.
Express ara yín dáadáa, express yourself.
ẹ ṣe bó ṣe wù yín sẹ́
ó wà wá
ṣé
gbà wá.
nǹkan tó ń bá yín jà sí kí wà ní tèmi tẹ̀ ń porúkọ
tó
mi.
nígbà táwọn
nígbà pàtàkì tó wáyé pé bóyá ẹ fẹ́
oníṣẹ̀lẹ̀
fàbò sí why not just discuss this issue and leave me out of it why call me my name. ṣé mi ni pastor ni ṣé bàbá mi joyè pastor ni.
I need your voice on this. I need you to.
a fẹ́ gbọ́ opinion yín.
Yeah. Ṣé fíìmù kó
mi ò
tán?
gbọ́ mi ò gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ mo ti sùn mọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jí ni.
Ṣé pásítọ̀ tó ń ya ìwòwò àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ń
àkílẹ̀
sẹ́ẹ̀lì
báwo
wà
làwọn
tó
ṣe
ń
ṣe
bá
báwo làwọn ṣe ṣe tán tí òun wọn á gbọ́pọ̀ tó yẹn.
ṣé wọn lè wẹ̀ nínú chọ́ọ̀chì nígbà tó yàn gbélé fún wọn tó ń yà àwọn ọmọ inú chọ́ọ̀chì
báwo lọ ṣe ń wẹ̀ nu ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wọ́n wẹ̀ nu ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kẹ̀.
tó ti sẹ́ẹ̀tì kámẹ́rà àti gbogbo bedroom tó wà ní àyíká chọ́ọ̀chì ni
o set camera.
tẹ́lẹ̀ nǹkan àbá ló gẹ́ẹ̀tì ìwòwò wọn
wọn kò fẹ́ protect wọn ni kò fẹ́ kán.
nínú bedroom.
everything
Set
gbogbo
camera.
everything. ṣèbí bus rat náà ṣèbó fi camera sí bedroom ya Mohbad náà. ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ mi.
ẹnu fi kọ̀nà fi kámẹ́rà sínú bedroom wọn.
ó ní camera is everywhere.
Only camera is everywhere.
Only when she's waiting, she's doing. Mi ò kí ráyè bọ́ọ̀sì láti ni. Ó máa sọ fún mi bóyá òhò ya Mohbad wà lọ́wọ́.
Bọ̀ ṣé bí ẹ má jẹ́ àrùn ìjìnà náà ṣé bí bọ́sra ti sọ pé òun ní okó Mohbad lórí fóònù òun.
Ṣètúgbọ́ ṣètúgbọ́.
Ọlọ́run òun ní kí ni
Okó Mohbad ní mọ́ṣúárì ó wà lórí fóònù òun.
okó Mohbad.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. In case
bọ̀ yẹn ni.
ẹ bá fẹ́ sùn ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ lè mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa sùn ẹ̀ fún. Arípa ló bá wọn.
kí ló yà kó Mohbad fún.
Ó fẹ́ máa fi rọ́ọ̀tì.
Ó kọ́ nípa àwọn ìyá láti orí ẹ̀ òun ní píkṣọ̀ irun orí ẹ̀ títí dé okó ẹ̀ títí dé ibi èékánná ẹsẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn ní.
Ayé ti ṣe àwọn pípù yẹ eventually o. Ẹ lọ ya kóòpù sórí fóònù yìí.
Of a call restitution of a call. Arípádẹ̀ sọ báwọn ṣe wọlé tóun ṣe rí ìyá gan lọ́jọ́ yẹn ó explain gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Ó jẹ́ kó yé wa pé àwọn bribe àwọn tó ní àwọn.
Báwọn á lè mọ̀ bóyá Mohbad nílò tọ́sí táwọn ọmọ boko Mohbad ṣe rí tẹ́lẹ̀.
Títí ọ̀gá Mohbad ga wọ́n ní láti mọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe kó má lọ jẹ́ pé òkú kó má jẹ́ kó kú mi náà gbé sí mọ́ṣúárì.
Nǹkan ti ṣe àwọn pípù yìí wọn kò tí ì mọ̀ ni. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo òṣì yìí náà wọn ò ríbi dé ẹ ti ya everything tẹ́lẹ̀ láti yà kí lè tẹ̀ wá lọ prove ẹ tẹ̀ á lè wá bí tó ti ṣèṣe lórí oko kẹ lọ fìyẹn ṣe case.
Ṣèṣe lórí oko bíi ti báwo kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí náà. Ẹ jọ mọ̀ fún o. Kí ló dé?
Gbogbo ìtàn sọ pé wọ́n pùṣì ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè wọ́n pùṣì ẹ̀ ibi tó ti ṣèṣe nìyẹn picture lélẹ́yìí ìyẹn ti tó ń ṣe case náà.
Yes now comrade náà ti rí now comrade náà lòun ti rí gbogbo wọn náà ní fídíò ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ní mọ́ṣúárì those people so just for you to know the extent tí wọ́n lọ they were going there to make his videos to take his pictures it's in fact.
So but even with all that now kí ló fi achieve nothing gbogbo àwọn tó ti náwó wèrè lọ́dọ̀ wọn. How bad are you feel by knowing that you've spent money for nothing? You didn't achieve anything at the end of the day. You wasted all your time, all your resources just for nothing. For this story, T-Boss Mama ma sọ every now and then. Àwọn set camera, àwọn ṣe gbá, àwọn ṣàwo. Ẹ̀rín ọkọ̀ rí gbà nú ẹ̀ náà.
Yomi Kolo lọ sí presidency. We just want you to know that Yomi Kolo no arrest pending. Yomi Kolo láti ọjọ́ yìí ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní rẹpẹtẹ òun gangan.
Tó bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ jọ́ ṣe èèyàn kò ń ṣe mọ̀rọ̀ bóyá kó lè tó yẹn pẹ̀lú ti bossman yìí.
was to me, Yomi, we just want you to know that it was not Yomi that arrested spending. And the presidency that he was saying, the police were already in Lagos before the presidency, before he got his letter from the presidency, the police were already in Lagos, they were already Balati, you know what? The presidency, Mr. Paita, àrígbé tó bá ṣe àwúrò ẹjọ́ fún yàn kò yẹ kó le tó yẹn Ọlọ́run ọba ń gbọ́. Eléyìí worst.
ọjọ́ wo ló rojọ́ títí tó wọn ẹ̀dẹ́ àtòdẹ̀ ń rò lọ mo ní à.
14 hours. He was on live for 14 hours. 14 hours, Mr. Pythagoras. 14 hours. Ní bàbá ẹ̀ fi ṣe live lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
ó tiẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kó tẹ́kùn nìkan ló dẹ̀ wà lórí láìfẹ́ yẹn tó dẹ̀ ń dá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ mo dẹ̀ lọ́bi iṣẹ́ mo dẹ̀ dé bọ́sì máa yìí ń to ẹjọ́ lọ. àmọ́ òun pòkè.
Láì kí n ṣe wèrè.
mo ti find out nǹkan tó ń ṣe bọ́ yìí báyìí serious malady ló ń suffer from.
Ó sad o, ó sad gidi. Ó sad. I don't know. At this point. Ẹjọ́ láti pín sọ́nà mẹ́ta báyìí. Àwọn Ọ̀ndájì, Yomi àti àwọn Maxwell.
ọ̀pọ̀ àkàn ní gidigba group àwọn tún ló ń jẹ́ gidigba.
Àwọn wo tó ní gidigba báyìí mi ò gbọ́ yẹn o.
aláwọn UAG wà àwọn UAC àwọn APC àwọn gidigba àwọn kìíní pé group tí wàá pè group náà ṣe.
lórí ikú Mohbad náà. Mohbad ká máa wò pé ìrànyẹ wo ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan báyìí kí ló le tó yìí. And the fact that I can't imagine even as a kid trying to solve a math problem. You are doing the same thing and getting the same answer for almost 3 years and you're not stopping. What's the dement? In case nobody has told them, what's the dement? What's your normal thing, ma?
Hello. Mr. Pythagoras.
Desire ìyá mi ṣé rárá lẹ́wà.
Ẹ kú ogún ọdún ọmọ bá mi.
ọgbọ̀n ọdún tẹ̀lé.
Gbogbo ní kọ́ o, àwọn ọmọ mi ń kọ́ o.
Dáadáa láwa ìyá mi.
Ẹni pé bọ́sùrà àtìyàn ń rojọ́, o gbọ́dọ̀ má rojọ́. Nígbà téèyàn bá yọ kóòkù, wọ́n rán ọ̀rọ̀ dẹ̀ ló dẹ̀kù. Ẹ filẹ̀, túrì tí Mohbad ló ń dà láàmú. Ọmọ tí
Mọ́mí Désiré tẹ́ bá mọ̀ nǹkan tí Mọ́mí Désiré pọ̀ lọ sí beach ní last week. Ìyá yìí.
Ọmọ tí must you cast me?
Ìyá yìí.
Must you cast me?
Àwọn ìyá ò ní gbà.
Tó dákàdì ẹ máa jẹ fún ara wọn.
Sọ díẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀ kó o mẹ́nu dákẹ́ òun lọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Àwọn màmá ò ní gbà.
Ẹ bá rí nǹkan tí ìyá yìí pọ́n.
Ọmọ tí iṣẹ́ yìí nìkan lẹ fẹ́ máa dá pọ́n gbogbo ẹ̀ ní tí àwọn náà.
Mo dàgbà mo ò ṣoge mọ́ owó ni ò sí.
Owó ni ò sí ìjọba ní owó rẹ̀ sì náà wà lára ẹ̀.
Àwọn ìyá yìí ò gbà rárá o.
Abẹ́ àti ìgbà ni ẹ má wọrí ó dìgbà tábà ó di August kẹ́ tó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ.
Ó yá ìmọ̀ ẹ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ kọ́ tá à ń ṣe o ẹ má pọ̀ ọkọ̀ púpọ̀ wá síbi birthday o.
Àwọn ọmọ àrọ yín iṣẹ́ o ẹ jẹ́ àbúrò àwọn yín bá ní.
Ṣé fẹ́ máa threatening wà ní báyìí?
A fẹ́ máa threatening yín o. Àrọ yín o.
Kẹ́nìbọ̀dì má ṣe kọjá àyàn wá síbẹ̀ yẹn o.
Ẹ jẹ́ yà lógo.
Ṣé máa wà gan Mr. Paita? Ṣé fẹ́ máa threatening na guest àwọn guest ní báyìí?
Ẹ ń dá wọn lóhùn.
A máa ṣe kí ló ti ń pè pamphlet tá a máa fi how to dress how to pọn how to do everything tá a máa fi owó picture.
Ṣé ìbárí ká wọ white garment wá wọ́n dẹ̀ pé turtle neck ni.
A máa ṣe nǹkan báyìí o. A máa ṣe nǹkan.
We gonna go gaga.
Ó yá.
Let's go there.
Àwọn màámi tí kò ní gbà.
Mo ti fẹ́ lọ rí ẹ̀rọ padà sí kinní mi sìn sí dream mi. Farmer body ni
a máa wá ṣe
Everybody,
nǹkan o.
everybody, everybody.
Ìyá ti rógo ó ti dáa ó ti dáa Mr. Paita ẹ ṣáà lo ìgò dúdú lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
èmi
Bó
ò
ṣe máa
lògùn
jẹ́
kankan
nìyẹn.
but mo ń wọ̀n everybody ní ẹ o ẹni tí anybody bá try láti display nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti fẹ́ kẹ́ anybody rí ẹ má display ẹ o.
Ó ti dáa ó ti mú warning dání báyìí.
Tẹ́fẹ́ máa threatening wa ni.
threatening yín o ajẹ́kẹ́ mọ
Ẹ
ni o.
jọ. Tẹ́fẹ́ máa threatening wa ni.
nǹkan tẹ́ everybody bá lé sílẹ̀ la máa wo.
Oh Lord, it is well, Jerry. Ẹ wò ṣé bí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sẹ́yìn àwọn pé church kò sí church kan kò síbi tí ṣe ò sí. That's just the truth.
ọmọ
Ó wà ní
redeem náà kò mọ
bó ṣe
ṣẹlẹ̀.
gbogbo religion ló wà. Ó wà ní sẹ́ẹ̀lì, ó wà ní redeem, ó wà ní Catholic, ó wà ní everywhere.
ọkọ̀
The
pọ̀ sí
thing is
ṣẹlẹ̀
kéèyàn ti mọ nǹkan tó ń gbà. That is my own take there. Èèyàn téèyàn bá mọ nǹkan tó ń gbà èèyàn á miss ẹ o.
ọ̀pọ̀ sí ṣẹlẹ̀ ju bòmí lọ ní yù.
Ẹ rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ ti lọ síbòmí.
ebola àdé.
Okay ṣá èmi ò lọ bòmí at least mo redeem ṣáà lè mí lọ tí mo dẹ̀ sí lẹ́yìn Anglican tí wọ́n bí mi sí redeem níbi tí mo tún lọ at least à ń rí gbogbo oríṣiríṣi. Ìbá àrà àwọn pásítọ̀ náà tọmọ pẹ̀lú bá ṣe pèrè àwọn pásítọ̀.
ẹ ṣàgbèrè ẹ̀sìn.
Èmi ò rí káàkiri o.
Ẹ ṣàgbèrè church.
tó bá ti tẹ̀ bá gbèrè ẹ̀sìn nìkan làwa ṣe táà ṣe ogun táwọn olùkọ́ wọn ń ṣe.
Ṣé bá gbèrè lásán ni?
Agbèrè ẹ̀sìn nìkan la ṣe àṣe tara táwọn olùṣọ́ ń ṣe táwọn pásítọ̀ ń ṣe kiri lẹ̀. àìmọye pásítọ̀ tó ń fojoojúmọ́ excommunicate tó ń fojoojúmọ́ ní kó jókòó sẹ́yìn church.
Kò síbi tí ìkẹyìn ò sí o, they are all crazy. I don't know what the problem is with those people. Okay, ní káwọn èèyàn wá ṣe ìgbélé ó wá ń yá àwọn káàkiri. What does that supposed to mean?
Wọ́n lè sùn wọ́n lè wo.
Irú ṣé nǹkan tí Jésù ní kò ṣe ká máa ṣe ní ìgbélé nìyẹn? I think ìgbélé supposed to be pé àwọn èèyàn ní problem ó wá síbi àdúrà.
Ilé ìwé kan lọ ti ẹ̀ gbé.
Wọ́n invite girl yẹn wá sí.
No, àwọn kan ṣe ọ̀tá ní
ó wá go on
I've heard it that wọ́n máa ń lọ sí church yẹn wọ́n á lọ for prayer so that they can it's just like wọ́n lọ sórí òkè.
Désìrè ẹni sùúrù ẹjọ́ ẹlẹ́mìí ni ẹni tó ya ìhòòhò ẹni.
Nà ó wà on trans ni.
Ó ya ìhòòhò ẹni.
Can you
Ó wà on
imagine?
trans òun àtọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ wà on trans ni. Ìgbà kan wà on trans ni.
Ṣe rírun nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Ìgbà kan wà on trans ni.
That person will not even know what is going on.
Wọ́n wà on trans ni.
You see?
Ẹjọ́ náà tá a bá ń sunkún ẹjẹ́ àmàríran irú ẹ̀mí òun ló lò náà tó fi bọ́ bra tó bọ́ everything lára.
Ẹ̀mí oníwàrà pàdé.
Ọmọ tí ìwọ náà sáré gbà ẹ́.
Ẹ̀mí oníwàrà pàdé kò mọ́ nítorí.
Kò lè jẹ́ pé mi ò rò bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ pé ó ń lo ẹ̀mí yẹn. Bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ clean fún. Mi ò dé bẹ́ẹ̀ rí èmi ò.
Ṣé pásítọ̀ ló máa ń clean? Ṣé pásítọ̀ ọkùnrin ló máa ń clean fún yàn ni?
Ìyẹn ni mi ò lè sọ. Nítorí bí ò dé bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kàn máa ń gbọ́kàn lọ lórí òkè ni. I don't even know how it happens. Kí wọ́n máa sùn ní ṣé wọ́n máa wà. They won't know what is going on around them or something.
Ẹjẹ́ àbẹ̀lẹ̀ ọ̀sìn starting bó yín ṣẹlẹ̀.
Sísá Tẹ́mi ẹgbẹ́ báwo náà ṣe máa ń lọ sí mẹ́rin?
Ìpàdé
Sísá Tẹ́mi ti ní ká máa pè àwọn ọmọ.
ẹ ti rẹ́dí fún wa.
Ọmọ mọ̀mí ayílála ni.
Ẹ jẹ́ ìyàwó mi lẹ̀ ìyàwó mi ń sùn.
Wàhálà Ọlọ́run mò ń fi yín sùn ni o. Gbogbo story ten sọ mò ń gbọ́ ò mò ń sùn mò
Ẹ
ń
fi
jí.
ìyàwó mi lẹ̀ ẹ máa ń
Ọkọ mi ló ń jí mi.
Ọ ní ṣe táwọn èèyàn bá wà nú ẹ̀mí tó bá ń lẹ̀mí lọ́wọ́ ṣọ́ máa ń bọ́ṣọ ni.
Ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì àwèrè wọnú ẹ̀mí ni. Sábà gbogbo ẹ̀mí ni àwọn ọmọ tí bá lè sí ẹ̀ ní kẹ́bí mi o. I don't know why you are involving me in all of this.
Ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ náà kọ́tà ìfẹ́ mọ̀ nìyẹn.
Ẹ ṣé mi wá jẹ́ ìyàwó pásítọ̀ ni. àbí mo wà lára tax force officers anita
ẹ
náà
níbi tẹ́mi ti lòyàn rí ni ọ̀nà ẹ̀mí lòyàn pásítọ̀ dẹ̀ ń yàwó owó ẹ̀ ṣé yẹn da ni.
òun káṣọ sókè ń wà tẹ́mi ń lò ní.
báwo ni pásítọ̀ ṣe lọ ń ya ìhòòhò ẹlẹ́mìí.
pásítọ̀ yìí la máa ní láti arrest.
mo dẹ̀ rántí nígbà tá a máa lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì gbà wá ní ká má wojú ẹlẹ́mìí pásítọ̀ kò wojú ẹlẹ́mìí nìkan ó yà ìhòòhò ẹlẹ́mìí.
To be sincere, I don't even know how that thing happened. Ẹni onímọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní
wọn wojú lásán wọn wọ abẹ́ ẹlẹ́mìí.
Like
Ọlọ́run ló mọ ẹni tó ń sìn òun.
Kọ́nà ṣàánú wa.
That pastor should be giving firing touch.
I thank God the body of Celestia ṣe. There are a lot of people tó láwọn shepherd tó dẹ̀ pé wọ́n tó dẹ̀ pé oníkàlùkù.
Only no, it's only female that stayed in the church.
They play.
They play my fans. Mommy, they play my fans. Gbogbo ẹ ti
dojúrú. That's why they say kò síbi tí ó sì. Kò síbi tí ṣe. Rántí time kan tán ní man kan redeem pastor kan tó ń ṣe agége pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké ní church àwọn teenagers. There was a time like that na tí kí ló ti ń pè. You can imagine that kind of thing. Níbo lòun ti ríru doctrine yẹn. At least I've been in the redeem since I was 17, 18. And I'm 53 years old. Mi ò rí bí tọ́sí sọ pé.
In all of this, I just feel that a lot of these girls náà oríṣiríṣi náà máa ń wá káàkiri ìyá. Ẹni tó bá ń wà wákúwà á rírì kúrì gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké yẹn wọ́n ti mọ bọ́n ṣe ń tojú bọlé débi wípé
àwọn ọmọ ọ̀sìn tiẹ̀ wá too terrible.
Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn girls tó sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá yẹn, I'm telling you these girls should be in their early 20s.
Wọ́n ti mọ bọ́n ṣe lọ́dọ̀ táwọn olùṣọ́ yìí.
Ọdún kékeré làwọn ọmọ yẹn pa Mr. Pythagoras. Ọdún kékeré ni wọ́n. Ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn ló invite òun lọ sí church yẹn.
You know the parents cannot even control them anymore because àwọn ló ń mówó wá sílé fáwọn òbí wọn.
Ẹsẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti gùn débi wípé irin ìyá wà lẹ́sẹ̀ wọn.
Ìṣòro wo ló dé báyé wọn tó ń wá pásítọ̀ lọ tó ń
wá. Ọdún mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn ní èjì yẹn kí wọ́n máa wá pásítọ̀ lọ bá wá kí lọ. Kí ló wà láyé ẹ tẹ bá máa wò náà kò jọrọ ọkùnrin lọ tẹ bá máa wádìí nǹkan tó ń wá kiri tẹ bá máa wádìí nǹkan tó ń wá kiri kò lè jọrọ ọkùnrin lọ àwọn ọmọ yẹn kò lè jọrọ ọkùnrin lọ kò lè jọrọ ọkùnrin lọ.
And that young age when they're supposed to still be thinking of how they will better their life, and their parents a lot of them are not under their parents anymore though.
tó bá wà lọ́ndà pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ ṣé á wà ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì fún ọdún kan ló fi gbé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì náà ọmọ kékeré yẹn ọdún kan ló fi gbé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ọdún kan ló fi gbé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì.
ìgbé níbo ló máa lóun lọ.
Ọdún kan ló fi gbé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ṣé yẹ ò wá ni ṣé bàbá ẹ̀ ò wá ni.
ṣá àbára content náà nìyẹn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ má bínú èmi ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ni o ẹran mi tí wọ́n bá mi gbé wá ni mò ń pọ̀ tí mò ń pààkì nítorí ìgbà yẹn lọ́ máa sọ pé ta ló ń tọ̀ sí. That is the generation.
Torí ẹ̀ lèmi gan ṣe mute mo ń clean kitchen for the night láti ti lè ṣe.
Mo dé láàárọ̀ yìí ó rẹ̀ mí ní ìṣe. Mo lọ sùn and I still went out. Àwọn tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ alẹ́ là ń ṣiṣẹ́ òru là ń ṣèkà lọ́rọ̀ wa.
Èmi náà ń screw nǹkan kan bì náà ni.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ yín àwọn ọmọ yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́bọ̀ kan tẹ bá ń screw tẹ bá ń screw.
Èwo wá ní screw báyìí?
Mo ń dín àwọn nǹkan kan bì ni.
Ẹ máa dé. Ṣé ẹ dé?
So gist wo lẹ tí wàá fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ Mr. Python? I think that's basically.
Àwọn tí ẹ ló yẹ ká gbé gist wá fún ẹ káwọn lọ́la wọ́n ti láwọn làwọn rìn kiri ṣé táwọn bá ń gbọ́ àwọn
ẹyẹ
òkú ní gist
gist
bí
Oríyọmí ń kọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sóríyọmí tí ó wá ń pariwo online ni pé wọ́n fẹ́
ó
gbóhùn
dà
lọ
kí
pàǹtì.
ṣé ẹ rọ́rọ̀
náà yẹn ní
ọ̀rọ̀ Oríyọmí yẹn kò sí
I
ìyé mi
learned to
dáadáa.
want to become a governor aspirant or something.
Wọ́n ló jam talk pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun mọ bí àwọn wọ́n ṣe máa ń lọ kó àwọn èèyàn ní prison tó bá ti use wọn tán níta láti disrupt bí àwọn talk tó máa ń lò yẹn wọ́n á wá dá wọn padà síbẹ̀.
Okay. Ó
So
ti
ibi tó
padà
ti
yé wa.
sọ wọ́n ti wá ní since tí ó mọ̀ pé he can't know about it if he's not part of them ṣé ti yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé ìwọ tó fẹ́ jẹ governor
Right.
tó dẹ̀ ń sọ
And that
fún
is
bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn
true.
definitely you know
You know
how
something about
they
it.
have been doing it. So come out
Mm-hmm.
and come and tell people who are the people tó ń lo àwọn prisoners yìí ṣé ti yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ Mr. Paita tó ń lo àwọn prisoners yìí tó dá wọn padà.
Ẹni tó ní káwọn èèyàn gbẹnu sí
And
máìkì
now
ni kó wá
he's
gbẹnu sí
complaining.
máìkì báyìí.
So now he's complaining about the fact that òun ti ń rọ́wọ́kọ́wọ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ wá plant um, iyọ̀ kòkánà tó ti yé yín pé wọ́n fẹ́ wá plant ẹ̀ sí Àgídìgbò pé àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ kóun di governor. Ó ṣáà ń sọ a lot of things. I don't know the foundation of the whole gist, but I ṣáà know that he's in a lot of trouble. He has said a lot of things, and I think he has offended some people in the higher echelon. Ó dà ń pé ẹ mọ̀
Àyàn wá
pọ̀rọ̀ politics
wọ́n
wọn
tún kà á lọ́yàn báyìí.
ẹ mọ̀ pọ̀rọ̀ politics wọn yẹn tí wọ́n bá ti fẹ́ dì
Ẹ̀gbọ́n
pẹ̀lú
ọ̀fẹ́ ìlú
àwọn.
òǹdọ́rin.
So yeah, so I think that's what it is. But I'm not really. Yeah, he thinks it's about emotion. Ó ti yé yín IBK. So ó feel pé gbogbo àwọn tó push ẹ̀, I'm sure they didn't tell him it was going to be this hard. So ó fẹ́ máa lo emotions ni, and it's really getting out of hand because they said he's trying to ó fẹ́ try láti mi ì mọ bí mo fẹ́ sọ nígbà téèyàn bá fẹ́ kó bá Ṣèyí Mákindé by saying that he's trying to indirectly insinuate that Ṣèyí Mákindé ló máa ń lọ kó àwọn èèyàn ní prison tó máa ń lò wọ́n as thugs tó máa ń dá wọn padà. So they are saying he needs to bring evidence of that. So he's calling on Nigerians to come to his aid pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa òun wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe gbá wọ́n fẹ́ ṣàwò ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀pọ̀rọ̀ politics wọ́n bá fagbára wọ́n bá fọwọ́ agbára fà á ni àwọn opposite ẹ̀ mo rí tí woman tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìsọkúsọ yìí Yínká TNT mo rí tó ń sọ pé everybody mad nìkan tó ń ṣépè lọ́tọ̀ pé Oríyọmí has to prove everything he said. Ṣé tó ti dọ̀rọ̀ gbòòrò báyìí kọ́ ló ń ṣàánú so I don't know how the whole thing started.
Nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ politics nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀
Yóò bá tí ìmọ̀ yẹn by now. He's in for a period of education nìyẹn. Ọ̀fẹ́.
Mr. Paita nǹkan tó ń pè ní online ló wà sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe wù ẹ́ nìyẹn. Ó ti lọ fọ́ fún ẹnu ni ṣẹ́rí gbogbo wọn yẹn máa ń sọ pé Àgídìgbò nọ́mbà 1 rédíò ní Nàìjíríà. Ó sì rò pé bóun ṣe yẹn báwọn indigenous Yorùbá.
Àwọn ará ọkọ̀ Ìbàdàn.
Ó ti rò pé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lòun ṣe máa ṣe ti yẹyin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni politics ṣe máa lọ kó mọ̀ pé dirty game ní politics he has to be able to play dirty. So I think he got the memo wrong.
Ṣé first time Ṣèyí gan lélẹ̀ ní àbí second time ẹ̀?
Second. I think this is the second time, right?
He's leaving.
Okay.
I think he's leaving. Ṣèyí is leaving.
Oh, okay.
Ṣèyí Mákindé is leaving, yeah.
So why is he now going?
Ó ti ṣe 2 terms.
Why is he now going after him?
Oh, but you know that.
Ó máa fẹ́ make it clean.
Wọ́n mi dé sílẹ̀ fún mi 1 second ma. Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa ń lẹ́ni tó máa ń fà sílẹ̀.
Yeah.
And that's
You know they don't just live like that. Because there has to be somebody that he knows that àwọn tó ṣe ìjọba play a game. So and Oríyọmí is in an opposite party lóríyọmí wà. Kò sí ní party àwọn Ṣèyí Mákindé. Ṣé ti understand game yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? So gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́
ẹ ṣe. ADC ní Oríyọmí ló ń tì.
Oríyọmí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ADC ló lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so opposite party ni àwọn ṣé àwọn kíní yẹn dẹ̀ kí ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti affect the program àgídìgbò yẹn kò jẹ́ kí kíní yẹn kó gbilẹ̀ dáadáa mọ́ because it doesn't even have time for it anymore.
sọ́nà
Ọlọ́run yẹn máa fọwọ́ mú.
oníkọ̀ọ́ṣọ́ òun ní station àbí ọ̀kan
ó lóun
bẹ́ẹ̀
kọ́
yẹn.
lòun ó lóun kọ́ lòun náà ó ń try láti jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin arábàdàn ẹ̀yin lẹ ní o àjọ ní ni o Oríyọmí is in accord ok wọ́n l'accord party ló wà ṣé accord tún yàtọ̀ sí AGC ni ìwọ AGC ìwọ l'accord aláìní ìmọ̀ ìwọ̀n yàtọ̀ ní gbogbo ẹ̀.
Kí n ṣe kú lẹ́yìn APC àti
prof èwo ní AGC èwo l'accord kí
mi
ni
ò
fún
fún
mi
mọ̀
ní
mi.
AGC kí ni fún mi ní AGC ṣé AGC kọ́ ni accord ni
ìrọ̀ ìdìsí kọ́lá accord.
ah ah ADC ní Àtíkù
ẹ wo tún ní ADV báyìí.
èwo ló lè di àmàwá ṣe nǹkan o èèyàn máa má dàyàn lórí irú lálẹ́ èwo
Wàhálà
èwo
bí
tún
like
NDC
bicycle.
NDC tún wà ẹ wo ó dàárọ̀ mi fẹ́ lọ sùn èwo tún NDC
Padà wá ọmọ tí ò lè lọ.
máa èwo tún NDC kò yé mi ní NDC báwo NDC tún yàtọ̀ èèyàn máa ṣe nǹkan o
Problem no dey
èwo ní
finish.
èwo wà ní tàwọn Sunday èwo wà ní tàwọn kí lorúkọ Ṣọwọrẹ́ èwo ní tàwọn Ṣọwọrẹ́
Ìṣòwòrẹ́ náà tiẹ̀ tó wà ń bẹ̀.
èwo ní Ṣọwọrẹ́.
So that's another one.
oníkálukú wọn kàn move ṣé òbí tún ti lọ sí NDC òbí yẹn ń tanra ẹ̀ ni tí òbí ò bá
Ìṣòro
ní
ọlọ́jọ́kọ̀.
ìbìkan láti build ẹ̀ ó ń tanra ẹ̀ ni nǹkan tí ò mú kí yẹn ní ẹni kìíní nìyẹn traction.
ẹni tó yẹ kó rọra lọ ṣe vice president àbí senate òun lè kìíní káàkiri.
nígbà tó bá fi máa try for the next 20 years ádá àtìkù sí wọn lọ́wọ́.
Kò máa dá 20 years lọ́nà. Àmọ̀dún mẹ́rin.
No, politics requires some kind of investment now. You have to invest your time in a party. You cannot just be jumping from one party to another. Ẹ jọ báwo tó ń ṣẹran lọ́wọ́ ẹ bá mute náà.
Ẹ mute mi, ò síbi tí fóònù wà.
Okay. Politics requires some kind of investment. You have to invest in the party also. You cannot just say you get to a party and because they're not giving you the ticket or because they're trying to play you politics there, you run to another party who is just ready to provide you with a ticket. Party tí ò tí ní any grant, tí ò tí ní anything. At the end of the day, the way Nigeria structure, well, even every political party anywhere in the world, there has to be a structure, which is the party, which is the people. Yes, you might have your own, what do you call it now? Your own good side you're bringing, your own value. But then you still need the structure. No matter how much people like you, if the structure is not there, ibi tí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ń debate ló ti máa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún ẹ debate ló ti máa win. You will not win in real life. And nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe òbí nìyẹn. You want to get to PDP today, all you want to demand for is what's it called? The presidential ticket. Tó bá jẹ́ ọ̀la lọ padà sí APC àbí lọ padà kí nǹkan, you are demanding for presidential ticket. Tó bá dẹ̀ wá lo politics fi ẹ̀ jẹ́ out, you are running to another party. Èwo ló ti bá wọn build? None. Yes, people like you, people feel you can do something, but still you have to invest time in those political parties. Àwọn kan ló dúró ń bẹ̀ náà. Àwọn kan ló ti wà ń bẹ̀ látọjọ́ ọjọ́ tí wọ́n jà fún post now. So why do you think you're better than them? Why do you think you cannot also be on the queue, pay your dues, and not just start moving from party to party every 2 years or every 4 years? So nǹkan tó ń ṣe òbí yẹn lè ṣe ń tiẹ̀ nìyẹn, and that will still happen in this time around too. Bóyá CNNPC lẹ́nu ti bára ẹ̀ sí nàbẹ́ NDC. Who is NDC in the scheme of political whatever in Nigeria? Yeah, let's even leave corruption out of it. Let's leave rigging out of it. Ká fi ogun yẹn out of it. How many states ilẹ̀ NDC yìí ló ti ní structure, ló ti ní secretariat? And party tó kọ̀ jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá máa wò Abuja nìkan ló ti ní secretariat àbí state kan tí wọ́n bá ti ní dominance. So how can all these things work? Kò lè ṣiṣẹ́. You will just try, and at the end of the day, you will come out to cry wolf. Not rigging, not shaking, not just rigging. It's not just rigging. It's because some people have taken their time to build these structures. They understand this game. You want to win them in that game, you have to study the game too. And in Nigeria setting, yes, rigging is part of that game. Gbogbo intimidation tó ń ṣe fún Oríyọmí is part of that game. Ó máa fara gbà á. Ìwọ náà máa learn from it ni. Kí ló tí rí? Ṣọ́tì wàá gbé kọ́ wá tì mẹ́wọ̀n. Wọ́n ti wá ara sí ẹ̀ ní. Àìmọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó fojú Fáyọ̀ṣe rí ni tó sunkún I'm in pains, I'm in severe pains ní gbogbo ìgbà yẹn. I think it's getting better. I know, yes, it's not where we want. But I think the political landscape in Nigeria, they're getting more mature, they're getting more exposed. Gbogbo àwọn uncivilized behaviour kankan tá a máa ń gbà yẹn, wọ́n ti ń yọ kúrò ńbẹ̀. By now, ó yẹ kó ti Oríyọmí mọ́ bí ẹ̀wọ̀n méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ògbà tí politics lè yẹn ni. Wọ́n á ti wẹ́sùn sí lẹ́sẹ̀.
Wọ́n lè ló pààyàn, wọ́n lè ló ṣe kinní kan.
Babadi, it looks like you want to disagree with me. Ẹ wá sókè ẹ jẹ́ kájọ debate here. He used Labour and shake the political space. Ṣé òun ni ó develop Labour yẹn? Ṣebí nítorí kò rí tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó wá ní PDP ló sá lọ sí Labour. That's what I'm saying. So kí ló ṣe Labour yẹn tí ò dúró sí Labour yẹn sìn? Because he had some disagreements with them again, right? So how many times ibo ló fẹ́ dé? You think Tatiku bá ń decide nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní PDP lẹ́nìí sí? You now èèyàn kan sọ pé ó lówó ni ó lo influence ni. This person has been in this party for more than 20 years now. Dó ti pay dues ẹ̀ ní party yẹn. So are you saying kò gbọdọ̀ ní influence lérò party yẹn láti decide ẹni tó bá máa ṣe kán bẹ̀? Ó máa ní influence yẹn now. Ta ni kí who is here now? Orogún wo ẹ ti sùn. Let me drop you. I think Mega wants to come up. So tí ò bá lè pay with time ní ẹni nǹkan tó bá ń ṣe, tó bá lè beat time, tó bá lè persevere, the gains don't just come like that. Timaga, how you doing, sir?
Ṣé mo ti wà lókè ni?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ti wà lókè.
Ṣé náà ẹ ti wà lókè?
Òkè náà la máa wà.
Àmì Jésù.
Lọ́jọ́kọ́jọ́ every time. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ Mr. Pytha.
Yeah, mo ti
So máa kàn wọ́n.
Yeah, okay. So Obi needs to learn only that to learn that as political lesson. Doing governorship and all that is different from wanting to lead your country. You have to show some kind of resistance. You have to show some kind of acceptability across all the region.
Mm-hmm.
So not just one, àwọn Lagos ti like me, àwọn Igbo ti like me. No, you have to play some game with it also. Yes, the guy has something going for him. Some set of people unlike here. Òun náà ní láti, whether he likes it or not. Èmi ò mọ̀, tó bá yìí lọ mú any other person wá sìn. Sáwọn political party tó ti ní structure lẹ́yìn. They will still beat him to the game.
Of course.
Structure yẹn lọ́dẹ̀ ń lò. So why can you not embed yourself in that structure? Ní pé structure iṣẹ́ kíní ti gbogbo wa ni. Yes, kọ́ máa fún ẹ ní tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ ń ṣe àbí kó lose out àbí kó lo kọ́ ride yẹn, stay there. the
Right.
more you are in there, the more you are able to
You
influence their
recognize.
decision.
Mm-hmm.
You want to break something, you cannot break it from outside, really, if it's strong. You have to go inside to break it.
Right. Wọ́n ṣàgbèrè politics ni.
No,
Àbí?
impatience ló ń dà láàmú.
ẹ ṣe jọ Mr. Python, mo fẹ́ contribute sí nǹkan tẹ́ sọ. At least àwọn nǹkan bí eléyìí máa gbé wa wá bílẹ̀ kankan wa ta ní interest sí politics, social something, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, because àwa believe pé justice ti tán tipẹ́tipẹ́ I can catch fun. Though we commend everybody on the platform for holding the platform and laughing at them.
Mr. Python, bá mi mute mọ́ mi dé
So all this
bá fẹ́
shenanigans
jẹ́
táwọn
gist mi.
so all this shenanigans táwọn ará ibi ń ṣe. So it's good that we are just laughing over it. Wọ́n ṣe ń fira wọn ṣe lẹ́yà. So ká gbé yẹn ti. So I appreciate you for bringing, you know, at least agbọ́dọ̀ this platform is ó jẹ́ platform tó yẹ pé àwọn reasonable people àtàwọn tó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ló wà níbí báyìí. So once in a while we discuss things like this and I appreciate you. At least for our people to be informed. Politics, no matter may be the case, either directly or indirectly, gbogbo wa la wà involved in politics. You vote or you don't vote, you register to vote or you don't register to vote, one way or the other. We are all involved in politics because politics rule the world. So we must be informed, you know, about, you know, what is, you know, àwọn kan ò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ anything, wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀ anything nípa politics, which life is not like that. It's like not knowing what is happening around you. So it's a good thing. Now to go straight to the point, nípa tí Obi tá ń sọ, that is the major topic lately, nípa the way he moves from one party to another. And you know, people can come, like I read the comments about somebody saying, oh, he developed Labour Party, he did this, he did that, and it's far from the truth. You know, mo kàn fẹ́ buttress lára àwọn nǹkan tí Mr. Python sọ nípa Obi, you know, Obi is, for me, I can say, unknowingly to Obi himself, kò ríra ẹ̀, but he has become a tool. But lójú ara ẹ̀ kò mọ̀. Ó believe pé.
Oh,
but
sorry,
Obi
Maga.
is.
Maga, sorry. Step back,
Yes.
this okay. That's private law. Okay, continue, sir.
So, OTDB too, too easy láti lò. Because when a politician is too desperate and when a politician is not ready to, you know, to play that game that is called politics, and when a politician is a bit selfish, I want to use the word a bit, but in politics, Obi is so selfish, and that is just the fact. So, bí bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀, because kò sí bí politician ṣe kéré tó kó tó make a move. You must think about your people. You must think about your followers. You must think about àwọn tó wà under your umbrella. And in the case of Obi, kò ń ro ìyẹn rárá, and that is the reason tẹ́ fi rí pé ńgbà tó máa dé NDC, most of his people not joju wọn NDC because kò carry wọn along. Gbogbo nǹkan títí ẹni pé bó ṣe máa wà lórí ballot, bó ṣá ṣe máa wà lórí ballot. Now ìwọ tó mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ wà lórí ballot, you ran under Labour Party in the last election by, you know, any means, by, you know, letting you, allowing you to do whatever you want to do in the Southeast, so that, I mean, because people don't read this, and that's why I said Obi is like a tool. People don't understand what happened in the last election. And the fact is that Latin 99, PDP Loma win Southeast and South when it comes to presidential election. So Obi being on the ballot and letting Obi do whatever he wants to do in the Southeast and South, Igbo PDP will finish completely. PDP Orinka Kamujadembe, and that is one of their strongest kidney. In fact, not one German queen, Southwest, but she is Southeast here. If you go and check. So Bill was and onti wa ri yen gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé bó ń ṣe ní 6 million ọmọ
ohun tí ní popularity
àwọn èèyàn gbà tó ohun tí ní popularity kìnìkan. Now you are in Labour. Kate wa sọ pé olú platform yẹn àwọn kankan ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Labour kò bí APC bó ṣe jáwọn ló jẹ́ ruling party, a lot of things ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú APC, but they still, some people are still there fighting, making sure pé no, they fight for what is going on. They wọ́n dúró, but Obi kò sí nǹkan much tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Labour, but Obi decided to keep quiet. I was watching him that what kind of leader is this? Tí ẹ wá kó address nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ in Labour. The chairman of the party tó gbé ẹ sórí bí ẹṣin National Theatre tó gbé ẹ sórí gan during the previous election tó ń tẹ̀lé ẹ kiri tó jẹ́ pé no. Now àwọn issue kan ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò go well pẹ̀lú ẹ. The governor tó win under your party, the House of Rep member tó win under your party, tí ẹ wo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa pè wọ́n jọ ní ọjọ́ kan sọ̀rọ̀ nípa party yẹn. Dákẹ́, ṣe anything, make any move. Now ìgbà tó yá pull out. Nígbà tó máa pull out, NDC ti wà kó tó pull out. Àwọn Àtíkù ti wà ńbẹ̀ tán ti reform party yẹn. Obi mọ̀ 100% pé Àtíkù máa run. He knows. Obi dẹ̀ mọ̀ 100% pé kò sọ́gbọ́n tóun lè dá tóun máa win Àtíkù ní primary, either direct, indirect or consensus. Ó mọ̀ pé òun ò lè na Àtíkù ní primary. So Obi went to ADC, rather. He got there and he was like, own ambition. Then his people now brought an agenda. Wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo is Obi or nothing. Àwọn èèyàn lẹ bá ní ADC. Èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ni òun ló fi ẹ́ ṣe deputy vice president candidate ní 2019. It's your boss.
Host, ẹ bá gbéyàn sókè o.
Òun ló bá ń bẹ̀. It's not an ordinary person tó jẹ́ pé bóyá èèyàn kan tí ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ nípa òṣèlú ọ̀ tó jọmọdé nínú òṣèlú. Now ó dé party tó ti bá Àtíkù tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Àtíkù máa run. Tó ti bá Méṣì among all the aspirants. Ẹ̀yin mẹ́ta lẹ ṣì wà ń gbà yẹn kí the other northern man yẹn, I forgot his name, kó tó show interest. But Amechi, Obi and Àtíkù. Among that three aspirants, tán bá sọ pé èèyàn tó ní apart from your so-called popularity that you thought you have or whatever, but tán bá sọ pé èèyàn tó wà nínú government, ìwọ ni list. In fact, rìn síbi kankan lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Amechi. Amechi was a speaker for 8 years, from 1999 to 2007. Amechi was a governor for 8 years without break. Amechi was a minister láti 99 títí di 2023. Amechi ò dúró. He was a minister for transportation for another 8 years. That is 24 years. Nǹkan tó bí ṣe is governor. His governor was on and off in Pishileni, Kinikalola, but you know, he was a governor. So you got to a party where a vice president of Nigeria for 8 years tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé it's not just an ordinary vice president ó win ní governorship candidacy náà lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kó wá gba VP due to his financial something and his popularity and whatever. Nothing love pay. So those caliber of people, and you now got there, you were now shouting, your people were now shouting, is Obi or nothing. In fact, they started bullying the other candidates. They started harassing them. And Obi was quiet. And that is the same thing to Shane Twenty Kini. Instead of you to call, kò sí èèyàn tí kò sólóṣèlú tí ò ní àwọn supporter tó máa fẹ́ wà arrogant. But there are some ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa jáde nínú olóṣèlú táwọn arrogant kìíní ẹ̀ táwọn pé ọmọ tó bá ní nǹkan tó ṣe wá kò we are on our own o. But Obi is always quiet when it comes to things like that. Obi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ ó máa wò. Now when they started shouting, instead of Obi to láti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa unity ADC, Obi started showing his strength. They went to Ibadan for a kind of a meeting or whatever. When Obi got there, instead of Obi to join Kini, Obi was doing, going around Ibadan, showing that he has supporters all over the places. And these are the things. Till the likes of Kwankwaso, I'm going deeply into politics because, fortunately I'm in it. The likes of Kwankwaso saw it. Kwankwaso has a mission for 2031. This is the same Kwankwaso in 2023. Tony Kowa deputized Obi. He said it openly pé òun ju Obi in everything. Pé kò sí nǹkan tó òun fi ju Obi. Pé so how no one ṣe jẹ́ deputy Obi. So the same that Kwankwaso due to your, what is it called? Your, pride, your impatience, and you couldn't read. Oh, lè read nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Kwankwaso came pull you out of ADC to NDC, like Mr. Pythagoras said. How on earth do you think you can use láti lo party tó jẹ́ pé most part of the country náà tí ẹ̀ ní ẹni àwọn èèyàn ò tí ẹ̀ gbọ́? Politics is not on social media. Grassroots not in play politics. Àwọn ìbò tó ń jáde, àwọn ibi tán ti ń dìbò, for example, àwọn country, even this country like America, like Canada and whatever, go and study their election. There are some major cities, big city, tó jẹ́ pé opposition ló máa ń win ẹ̀. But ṣe ráwọn city, àwọn town kékèké wọ̀nyẹn, community kékèké yẹn, nígbà tán bá máa pa ìbò ibẹ̀ yẹn papọ̀. Àbí mo máa ń follow ìbò Texas, for example. There are some major cities in Texas. City like Houston, Texas, like Dallas, Texas, like Austin, Texas, like San Antonio, Texas. Those are the major cities in Texas. Democrats ló máa ń win níbẹ̀ lọ́jọ́kọ́jọ́. And those are the major. And Austin, Texas, which is even the capital. Democrats ló máa ń win níbi mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àbí márààrún. But ṣe rí ìgbà tán bá máa lọ àwọn ọ̀dà city, àwọn ìlú kékèké yẹn, they are over maybe 200 little city or whatever. Republican will eventually win the election. And the same thing in Nigeria ni. So people don't understand. And Obi think pé because the majority of LI people, àwọn tó wà lórí social media, wọ́n praise òun, wọ́n ṣe kìíní. So òun lè lọ run under any party tán dálẹ̀ lẹ́nu. NDC is less than maybe 5 or 6 months. And you want to win, you think you can win. So that's why I said Obi has become a tool. Obi is just like a tool
to steal away votes from opposition.
God bless you, sir. so wọ́n ti rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí tool láti steal away vote látọwọ́ opposition, and that is the reason. So now òun ló ṣe ń face nǹkan tó ń face ní NDC now to go straight, and anybody tó bá fẹ́ argue ẹ̀ should try and write this down today. Mi sọ pé bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn o, but maybe we'll come back to it. It's still not sure for Obi to be on that ballot that he thought go Mawa, and I can tell you, and there are reasons for that. Now you could see gbogbo nǹkan tí Dixon ìwọ Obi tó sọ pé you are big, you are that, and this. Now you got to a party tó jẹ́ pé Dixon ló ń inú pálọ̀ ẹ̀ ló ti ń pa gbogbo àṣẹ tó wà ní kìíní ẹ̀. Gbogbo àwọn tó tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ́bẹ̀ they deny most of them of the tickets. Most àwọn tó tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ́bẹ̀ wọ́n deny wọn of the ticket, and there is nothing you can do, and you never come out and say anything about it. You kept quiet. Most lára àwọn tó kó lọ ADC, because why I mention ADC earlier is that for no reason ló yẹ kí Obi fi lọ sí ADC nígbà tó ti mọ̀ pé mission ni pé òun fẹ́ wà lórí ballot. You already know going to ADC you can never be on the ballot because you can even Goka Atiku sọ pé òun ò ṣe mọ́ ngbà yẹn. I can bet it with you in primary Obi ò lè na Amechi. This is the same Amechi because èèyàn máa ń ronú ẹ̀ ní tó lọ fún primary ní under APC against the likes of Vice President Osinbajo, Tinubu, Lawan, who was the Senate President and co. Amechi became second. He came second in that primary. For you to know pé àwọn kan wà, àwọn olóṣèlú kan wà tí òun ṣe pé wọ́n ń pariwo, but ẹ má jẹ́ ntàn yín, strength wọn high. They know what they are doing when it comes to primary. And now let me tell us, Obi has never in his life win a primary election before. Obi ò win primary election. Ní Anambra ńgbà tó ṣe governor, kò ṣe primary. Kò ṣe primary. Ọ̀tọ̀ lèèyàn tó win primary. So Obi has never gone through that process, and reason tó dẹ̀ fi máa ń sá fún primary election nìyẹn because kò experience ẹ̀ rí, kò dẹ̀ believe nínú ara ẹ̀. Then he made a statement tí mi mọ̀ pé olóṣèlú kan lè make irú statement yẹn. Obi said òun ò like wàhálà, reason tóun fi kúrò ní Labour Party nìyẹn. You don't like wàhálà. Àwọn ìlú tá ń sọ pé kíní wọ̀nyí gan for tí ẹ mọ wàhálà tí Donald Trump ṣe kó tó padà rí tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì gbà, a former president for that matter. Alẹ́ ọjọ́ primary ó ìwà ní court ní almost 10 states like Colorado, Iowa and co. Lálẹ́ ọjọ́ primary tán tí fi orúkọ ẹ̀ sí.
Are you still waiting for the body order?
I got it.
You did.
So ó ìwà ní ibẹ̀. Sorry. I got it. Sorry. So, but still, he fought. Oja, lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó tún win primary yẹn tán, he continued fighting, and that is how it is. Tinubu fought to win that primary. Kárán wa létí. Wọ́n ò fẹ́ kí primary yẹn, wọ́n ò fẹ́ ṣe primary ní APC.
Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀fẹ́ bọ́.
Wọ́n fẹ́ gbé Lawan. Ẹ ló ṣe ìwà pẹ̀lú mi ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀fẹ́ bọ́ ní primary yẹn.
Yeah, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe primary. The party chairman was against Tinubu. Party chairman came out publicly and said Tinubu pé ó disrespect the president pé wọ́n máa dí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. The party chairman, everybody was against him. He stood his ground. Okay, the party chairman came out and said gbogbo àwọn aspirant ti agree láti gbé consensus pé àfi èèyàn kan, which is Tinubu. That is what is called olóṣèlú. He stood his ground. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà ń jọba ń gbà ẹ ló against ẹ. Ó lọ primary yẹn and he won. But look at Obi. Party tó fi ní 6 million. He either by crook or by kini. O wọ́n dẹ̀ parí election yẹn, o ṣe turn court, o lọ court, o ṣe gbá o ṣàwo. You never make a single step. Láti sọ pé okay o party o gbọ́dọ̀ stand. Party o kò gbọ́dọ̀ dàrú. Gbogbo àwọn tó win under that party tó lọ Senate tó lọ kini, all of them decamped. Gbogbo wọn pátá ló decamp. And you were there, you didn't say a word. Oh, pe meeting kankan jọ. Oh, pe you didn't make any move. So, ẹ má kàn jẹ́ a máa fúnra wa ní stress. I'm sorry to say. Obi gan fúnra ẹ mọ̀ pé òun ò ní any chance. So it's like just chasing shadow. He knows. Because at least as a governor, as a former governor, one political arena. So it looks like he knows what he's doing. To me, I believe Obi knows what he's doing. To me personally, I believe Obi knows what he's doing. That nǹkan tó kàn fẹ́ ṣe ló ń ṣe yẹn. So we shouldn't be thinking that Obi have any chance through NDC. Like Mr. Pythagoras said, don't you know what is called structure in politics? Why did Donald Trump run under pé òun ní owó, òun ní gbà? Owó wo ló ní? Without structure, pé òun lówó, òun ní kíní kan, òun fẹ́ lọ run under as a what is it called?
Independent.
As an independent candidate. But ó make sure pé òun lọ jáde ní one of the party. Kò ṣe governor, kò ṣe anything rí now. Despite pé some of those people don't want party yẹn, wọ́n support it. But he went to that party because that party has structure. That party cut across the country. And that is how it is. You can't win election, either governors, even chairmanship. That is why it's so difficult. So àwọn ibi tí Labour Party ti ní structure during the last election, àwọn ibẹ̀lẹ̀ ráwọn èèyàn tó ti win election. Àwọn ibi tó ti ní structure, which is àwọn ibi tó bi ti wá due to pé ọmọ wọn wà lórí ballot as a presidential candidate. Then àwọn ibi kankan tó ti nílé kó àwọn tó wà kó then the AI tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ opposition làwọn máa ń ṣe. So reason tó yẹ pé ìgbà tí PDP wà ní orí oyè ADAC láyé ìgbà yẹn ló máa ń win Èkó. But despite pé Tinubu ló di Èkó mú ní presidential, ẹ rí i pé ńgbà tí APC padà gbàjọba PDP máa ń rọ́wọ́ mú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Reason yẹn gbogbo ìbò tó yẹ kí PDP ní gbogbo ẹ̀nà kó fún Labour ní the last election. But right now àwọn èèyàn they've seen through Obi. I can tell you, people, even most of his supporters, they already got tired of his ways, the way he do things, and that is the fact. So for somebody to now come and say, Obi did something in Labour, Obi ò ṣe nǹkankan ní Labour, because Obi ò ṣe primary now. The ticket was given to him freely, and that is the same thing to ṣẹlẹ̀ ní NDC nsìn. They gave him the ticket freely. He doesn't even test his popularity or whatever through the primary election. So he's not a fighter. He's a desperate, politician. He just wanna be on the ballot. He's just doing try luck. Bóyá ó lè jẹ, bóyá nǹkankan lè ṣẹlẹ̀ at the long run or whatever. Tóun lè fi jẹ lọ. That is the kind of politician Obi is. And láti parí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ń sọ, reason I said he might not even be on the ballot. The handwriting is all over the place. Now the NDC leader, the national leader, who is Erika DC, already said they should now come and be putting láti máa tẹwọ́ bọ̀wé ní ìwọ tó pera ní presidential candidate. This guy disgrace you in some of what he said. You can't even come out and say kini because party ẹ̀ ló wà. He said a lot of things. Oníṣòwò náà ò lè ṣe presidential òun ò lè jẹ́ candidate ni. Pé who are you? Pé freely náà fún ẹni kìíní now you have to control your people. Pé àìjẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ òun máa take action. So now if tí table bá tọrun sí, they may not tọ́run bá submit orúkọ Obi because consensus náà gbé Obi, that is ibi tí mo fẹ́ parí ọ̀rọ̀ mi sí. Consensus náà gbé ẹ. If the table turns, if some negotiation were made today, they may not even submit your name because you don't even win primary. They may not even submit your name. They have the right not to submit your name to the INEC. Party had submit because consensus. Party can submit anybody's name in as much time to party the candidate. Only but upload orúkọ ẹ tán submit orúkọ ẹ fún INEC. Ìgbà yẹn ló tó the candidate. The party can still substitute you even after then. Once you lay force ẹ gan lẹ́yìn ìgbà tán bá submit orúkọ ẹ for substitution. But no, you have to surrender. And there are some things that move off right gan kọ̀wé gan pé okay mi ṣe mọ́ and because there is still chance for substitution of which as of today the primary tán ṣe tán because it's just through direct primary and consensus kò sí indirect so anybody can still be substituted. So if they know that the permutation will not work or be being on the ballot, especially the ruling party, they can come up with anything. But assuming you are a fighter, assuming pé o wà ní labour yẹn o jà fitafita, o gba labour yẹn o dì mú, o settle gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, at least a sọ pé okay, opposition wà, you know, so that is it. So ẹ jẹ́ kí n dá dúró ní bíbá yín sí. Ẹ ṣé.
Ẹ ṣé Timaga. Babadi, over to you.
Mr. Pythagoras. Hey, Shungon, thank you so much. In fact, this is a very interesting, forum. Sherry, Timaga, I disagree with you at some point of your, submission. But mo fẹ́ ká wo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí from another point of view. Obi is a politician that actually, brings national unity. Tabawa, when it don't support Obi, we have the likes of, presidents, ex-presidents, Obasanjo, Bangida, Abdul Salam, go on. All these guys are behind Obi. And Tabani, okay, Obi on his structure, good and fine. Tinubu never had structure when he came in 2019. Or when did Tinubu even come on board? Is it 2023? Tinubu never had structure because APC was also a new party that was formed.
Merge structure, only structure. Merge structure.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So see, politics to won't play Tinubu ni. Labour Party had leadership tussle problem. There was issue in Labour Party. We can't deny that fact because Abure was there. Abure was all about, Abure's time. Oti finish, his leadership time and he's trying to push him. So in country àwọn major political parties tó máa lò wọ́n máa sọná sí party tó ń bá ti mọ̀ pé ó máa àwọn. Obi is a force, just like I said, the Gen Zs in Nigeria are behind the guy. And gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé the political space in Nigeria is already cloudy. Tinubu with the whole inflation, banditry, insecurity everywhere. So Obi in 2023 actually gave Tinubu a good push. Like he gave him a big run. So that is what Tinubu is fighting. And come to the other side of ADC. Tabawo ADC party. Why did Obi join ADC? Obi joined ADC because he felt Atiku is going to step down for him. Do you know that Atiku has been contesting for the president of Nigeria since 93? No one tells. That guy has been a serial loser.
Kilo funny feeling Atiku will ever step down for him in the primary.
He said so. Sherry, Atiku also went to ADC to hijack the party. Atiku is own play dollar politics. Obi is playing population politics. So Obi bought ADC with money. Atiku bought ADC with money. which Obi felt he has the population, he has the rights, he has the right people on ground. Atiku will never let Obi, come out as president. Atiku is very, very happy to see Obi come as a vice president. But Obi knowing, see, why I like the man, he knows what he wants. He negotiated with Atiku, let me go one-term president. And 2031, I will drop and you come as a president. Atiku is greedy. Because this is the chance of the southern region to be president for 8 years. The North has done their 8 years. Buhari did it. So why is Atiku contesting now? Atiku shouldn't come out. So in essence, I feel Obi is just trying to, show himself, and also because he knows what he wants, he wants to come out and let everybody give a good support to the right candidate. For me, I'm Yoruba, Deji Loruko mi, so I'm not supporting Tinubu, so I'm not tribalism or something, because I left Nigeria in 2023. I knew all what has happened. So Obi is nínú gbogbo àwọn candidate tá tò sílẹ̀ o. Tàbá fẹ́ parọ́, tàbá fẹ́ ṣe kínní, tàbá fẹ́ ṣe èdè ọmọ ẹni ò kí ń ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká má filẹ̀kẹ̀ sí, Nínú gbogbo àwọn candidate tó wà lẹ̀, Obi is the competent candidate we have so far. I don't know of tomorrow.
Competent is relative, because when you talk about competency, then you have to go to track record. Based on that, you have to go to experience on that job. Shotile experience here, what experience?
What experience did Tinubu had? Tinubu was a governor as Obi. Tinubu never even, Tinubu was a senator, he was a governor. However, Obi was a governor. So Teba wo, and they were both governors at the same time. Obi performed better than Tinubu. That's why today, when Mama Pariwo, Tinubu made Lagos. Tinubu is the roadmap, or is the map. But Tinubu did nothing in Lagos. He did nothing in Lagos. Fashola started it. Ambode came in. All these guys did something. Compare Obi's term as a governor, compare Tinubu's term as a governor. Definitely Obi outshined him. We should not, take out the fact that guy has done well. And that guy has also shown, all through his time in government, his integrity has always been perfect. Tinubu has, Mr. Pythagoras, you know what I'm saying, except you don't just want to say it. But good and fine. If there is no Obi, I go with Tinubu. But right now that we have Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, I will still go with Obi, 100%.
I'm not even going with anybody now. I'm just saying you mentioned experience, you mentioned competence, and I'm telling you that Obi kò tí perform role presidentry, so you cannot say it's competence in a way.
But has Tinubu performed the role of a president before?
Yes, he's a sitting president right now.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Mr. Pythagoras. What I mean is, before Tinubu, when Tinubu came out first, this is Tinubu's first time. Has he been a president before?
No, Nisi Oti the president. So if you are now talking about competence, how can you now say is more competent than lower? In try to bring out in the end.
See, Mr. Pythagoras, let me tell you something. Agents on covering what Tinubu is doing. Tinubu is building, a cabal of governments, like cabals. About government, Tinubu, from the Senate to the rep to everywhere. Tinubu, Bubu, their rubber stamp. That is why, did you see the shit that happened in NMPC?
There's always been shit in
On
NNPC since 1999.
yeah, but yeah, it's since 1999, good and fine. But on that Buhari second term and Tinubu's first term, this guy, more than almost 200 trillion was gone. What happened?
Sorry sir, ẹ jẹ́ n sáré sọ̀rọ̀ kan ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ ti ń divert wa kúrò níbi tá a wà. No,
I'm not diverting, sir. What I'm just trying to say is that
Tinubu. I just want to say something, sir. Because no, ẹ fún mi láyè láti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Network okay. I don't go in back all of it.
Mr. Pythagoras, I'm not deviating, but I'm just trying to say, you see, Tinubu chief masterminder of corruption. Obi, to me, I feel Obi is coming back to straight. If that guy is given the chance, he's going to straighten Nigeria. He's going to direct and straighten Nigeria to where it belongs.
I understand you, but he needs to get there first. Where's the structure?
Yes,
what is his roadmap? Where's his?
God bless you. Kò ní structure yẹn, òun kò ní structure yẹn. Nǹkan tí Tinubu ṣe ní 2023 nìyẹn tó merge pẹ̀lú àwọn Buhari.
Timaga sáré jumping. Ó yẹ sáré sọ point yẹn Timaga.
Òun ló jẹ́ sọ pé ká má jẹ́ ká lọ fà. Ṣé to get point here, we can bring different topic like the corruption aspect, the competence aspect, like the the antecedent and everything. Actually, mú yẹn wá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rí pé mo make sure pé mi kúrò lórí level pé nípa what is it called? Mi kúrò level pé nípa process tó wà nílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ń sìn, which is the electoral process. Ìyẹn mo fẹ́ ká ṣì mú. Now, taba ma wá jump because ṣe taba bẹ̀ sí argue lórí pé èèyàn kan ló wà corrupt, èèyàn kan ló wà corrupt, èèyàn kan ló wà competent, èèyàn kan, like Mr. Pythagoras said, anybody can come out and tell you I'm the most a minimum. I don't want us because ṣe ní nǹkan tẹ́ sọ ń sìn, èmi náà ní àwọn nǹkan tí mo lè fi counter nípa pé èèyàn kan ló perform jù ńgbà tó ṣe present. Yes, that is your own candidate, that is your own choice. Tèmi náà bá ní candidate tèmi, I will bring out some facts and I will bring it will become an argument and debate. But now we are talking about the process tá wà nú ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, which is the electoral process. The primary has been done. We have to assess the primary process. Àwọn wo ló gba right channel? Àwọn wo ni ò gba right channel? Now, mo fẹ́ mú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan nínú nǹkan tẹ́ sọ. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sir, Mr.
Yeah,
mi orúkọ yín dáadáa.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Àwọn kankan mo fẹ́ mú àwọn kankan ẹ ṣe máa parí ọ̀rọ̀ yín ó bọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ mo lè gbàgbé. You spoke like just a political supporter. Sọ̀rọ̀ bí èèyàn ẹ mọ̀, I'm sorry to say ẹ mọ̀ àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé, but like I said earlier, let me say it, I'm a politician and let me be very candid with you. So, but now
you have to go with an ideology. If you're a political analyst,
I'm not just a politician. I'm a political analyst, and that's why I want to bring out some things. Nípa nǹkan tẹ́ sọ, sà kò síbi tán ti ń sọ kí èèyàn kan sọ pé Obi rò pé Atiku máa step down fóun. There is no anybody that knows politics that will say such a thing. Ẹ ti get point here. So ẹ má kò yẹ kí a lè sọrú nǹkan báyẹn pé candidate kan rò pé candidate kan máa step down fóun. Ká tó wá sọ pé the person of Atiku. Ká tó wá sọ pé ẹ̀yin sọ pé Atiku lọ ajá party, but the fact is that Atiku was there before Obi joined. Atiku ẹ̀yin náà fúnra yín sọ̀rọ̀ sí pé owó ó fowó ra party. You cannot build a party without money. Never. So Atiku has spent money. He has done everything. Ó ti kó àwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀, ó bínú kúrò nínú PDP. So Obi knows that Atiku has a vision. He has a mission. He wants to become the president. Nínú èèyàn when we think about their age, nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ wò nìyẹn. Obi shouldn't think pé Atiku á fún láyè láti pé kó ń lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Awakù Atiku at what age? Ní Atiku á sọ pé mo fẹ́ fún Obi láyè kó lọ. Torí pé mo ṣì young, mo ṣì lè ṣe. Now let me now tell you, kò síbi tó wà nínú òfin sà. Kẹ́tẹ ọwọ́ bọ̀wé. Ẹ máa change pé president kan o lè lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. So Tóbi bá ti sọ pé òun o ẹ̀ẹ̀kan lòun máa lọ pé bó bá tiẹ̀ tọwọ́ bọ̀wé ẹ wá fẹ́ kí Atiku as a politician kó gbà pé lóòótọ́ ẹ̀ẹ̀kan lòbí máa lọ. Kò síbi tó ti ń ṣe irú ẹ̀ sá. Kágbára má ti dọwọ́ èèyàn ní sá. Ṣé rí Obi lè tọwọ́ bọ̀wé pé ẹ̀ẹ̀kan ni màá lọ. Let me tell you, àwọn tó ń jẹun ní under Obi, àwọn tó ń jọ wà nínú òṣèlú yẹn, they cannot allow him láti lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan because it's his constitutional right to run again. So Ediyemu, so you can't expect the person of Atiku láti rò pé Tóbi bá sọ pé ẹ̀ẹ̀kan lòun á lọ, ẹ̀ẹ̀kan ló máa lọ. You can't expect the person of Atiku Kobi máa think pé tóun bá ti dé ADC o, tó bá ti pressure Atiku, tó bá sọ pé Obi or nothing o, Atiku must step down. So those are not political kini. Kò síbi tí yẹn ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú òṣèlú. Those are, you only spoke like a supporter. Ẹ ti get point yẹn. Mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ lè jáde fún yín nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yín. So ẹ máa sọ yín lọ́dà sí something tẹ́ sọ tí mo máa.
Mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan fún yín wípé Obi in ADC Obi was begged to join ADC by Atiku. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 2015 tí Buhari fi win election, tí Tinubu gbogbo wọn they all merged together to fight and take the government from PDP. Same thing was Atiku, Obi, and the rest of them were planning. But down the line, I would just say everybody had a dream. I don't want to call it greed. They all had their dream and aspiration, and they have the right, to say, okay, yeah, this is what I want. And I won't lie to you. Abawo ADC yẹn da nínú Obi àti Atiku ló lè face Tinubu. Atiku can't face Tinubu. Atiku can't face Tinubu. Number one, Atiku is at disadvantage because the South has not completed the 8-year term. Number two, the North do not really even like Atiku. So the corruption kini to label tó Ọbásanjọ́ ti gbé lórí Atiku, ìyẹn ń ja Atiku alone. So those 3 points and others, I know is something that will make Atiku fail.
Depending lórí alliance tí Atiku náà bá gbé wá o. Say for example, Atiku now brings a Christian as a running mate. Atiku now has an advantage over Tinubu ní aspect yẹn nìyẹn then. Yes. But however, the major thing is the South has not completed the 8th term. So there's no how Atiku wants to do it. And Mr. Timagan sọ wípé Atiku ó ti wà ní ADC. No, Atiku and Peter Obi gbogbo wọn they joined like weeks or months in between.
No, sir.
What happened in PDP? No, the guy was gbogbo. Excuse me, Mr. Timaga. Hold on. See, Atiku was scouting for a political party because Wike has held PDP down. Atiku was sitting to see who will win the battle between Seyi Makinde and Wike. When Atiku noticed Seyi Makinde is not winning the party back, Atiku moved. That was why he went to ADC. And look at it. Tinubu is looking at them. Okay, one son not see ADC. ADC is going through some legal battles currently. Obi had a second plan or a plan B. Tí òun ò bá rí tickets, he moves to NDC. NDC is a new party that was just formed in February 2026. See, gbogbo àwọn these guys, let me just tell you, before you say I'm talking like a supporter, you see the our politicians, gbogbo wọn ya wèrè gan. Obi on his own part, òun ti mọ̀ pé the mistake I made in 2023 was relying so much on my generic population. Àwọn Gen Z wípé okay, I have population. Now, ó ti wé pé just like Mr. Pythagoras is saying, I need structure. That was why he now felt, okay, let me bring Atiku, bring Kwankwaso, bring this, bring that. But when it's not working, why didn't Kwankwaso go with Atiku? Why didn't Kwankwaso go with Atiku? Because Kwankwaso knew Atiku cannot even win that election if given the ticket. So at the end of the day, Obi felt that, okay, who can I run with? Kwankwaso is just like Obi in Kano. Àwọn Kano yẹn ẹranko ni wọ́n tó bá kó vote jáde báyìí ojú èèyàn máa dà ní pé ibo ni wọ́n ti kó vote jáde. So what to me, I just feel Obi does not have the right structure, just like Mr. Pythagoras said. But Obi, to me, I feel is the right candidate. And sort of moving from one party to the other, it's normal in political space in Nigeria, in Africa. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing.
Yeah, but you have you have to wait a little bit to put something in there, because if you just keep moving, you keep losing.
Mr. Pythagoras, wọ́n ti sọná sí Labour Party. Wọ́n ti sọná sí Labour Party. Nenadi Usman was supposed to okay, ẹ wò gbà tí wọ́n ń ṣe election babaláwo àpápá yẹn tó ń jáde tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa jà. Òun ni national chairman. Wọ́n parí election tán. Obi was still in Labour Party. But wọ́n sọnà sí ni, why did Abure step down? Abure should have stepped down, but because of his greed, he did not want to step down. Nenadi Usman was the authentic leader of Labour Party because Abure has finished his term. But the guy doesn't want to step down. In essence, what happened? Obi has to leave. Now, joining NDC, wọ́n ti wòó pé okay o wípé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 2023 àwọn èèyàn lo star Obi láti win election, so bí wọ́n ṣe win election wọ́n lọ. Right now NDC is making everybody that is having their ticket to sign an agreement that they will not leave the party.
So are you telling me those agreements will hold any water? No.
Yes, it will hold water because an Okada man in Abuja won election under Labour Party. Ìgbà tó dé House of Rep, imagine he won under Labour Party and he got to House of Rep and he decamped to APC. Today, did he get the ticket back? No. A lot of them lost their tickets. APC gan gébù tí wọ́n ń bá gan ọjà wẹ̀rẹ́ Tinubu, nǹkan tí Tinubu ṣe yìí ó máa later fight against him because a lot of senators, a lot of House of Rep members that have lost tickets will definitely fight against APC.
They will get their ticket elsewhere.
Yeah. Wọ́n rí tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì kankan mọ́. They don't get any ticket. Wọ́n rí tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì kankan mọ́. So that's my own submission, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mo fẹ́ dáhùn àwọn nǹkan tí ẹ sọ. Number one, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ lórí like I said, and I will still repeat it. You spoke like a supporter, which is fine. You can be a Obi supporter or whatever. That is fine. You love Obi, which is good. It's not a bad person. But again, what's your point kan fún yín lẹ́ni? Ṣé rí politics wọ́n fi pé this person is a nice person, this person ó máa ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ kí àwọn èèyàn gidi wọn kì í fi ń win lóṣèlú, kò dẹ̀ ń determine nǹkan téèyàn máa ṣe nígbà tó bá dórí ipò. Reason yẹn tó yẹ pé there are some things tó yẹ pé when I see some and I'm just, I know what I'm saying, so me if I go deep into something because mo believe pé ó máa fẹ́ mú argument dání tí ó dẹ̀ wọ́ tẹ̀, especially about performance, the person of Obi, who he is, nǹkan tẹ́ believe ń pa ẹnìyẹn, though his politics we can discuss, but there are some things where I need to agree, but àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fàyọ fún yín ni pé you still should make mistake kan nínú àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ sọ. Ṣé ẹ pé ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ ní Obi think when he brought Atiku, when he brought Amechi, when he brought this, sir, it doesn't work like that now. How would you say Obi brought Atiku that made him a vice presidential candidate in 2019? My brother.
No, I didn't say Obi brought Atiku. I said Atiku begged Obi to join.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí mo ti gbọ́ yín sir. But ńgbà tẹ́ wá ń ṣàlàyé, ńgbà tẹ́ wá ń ṣàlàyé nípa structure, ẹni Obi rò pé ńgbà tó ń bá you use the word brought, ńgbà tó ń bá mú the likes of Atiku pé ẹ make reference sí 2015 ńgbà tí APC and co ńgbà tán match papọ̀. That was what you made reference to.
So, yes, I was talking about their merger.
So exactly, Why you see that word of bringing? We will be thinking when he brought this, when he brought that, then the structure, they can use it like, what happened in 2015. And that was the reason I said, sir, Obi kò bá wọn jókòó. Lóòótọ́ ọjọ́ tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ rí àwọn game kan wà, wọ́n ń play game hide and seek lóṣèlú, and in some ways Obi ṣì máa ń play hide and seek. I will remind you, lóòótọ́ ọjọ́ tó finalize Obi ò bá wọn ṣe open meeting, but ṣe wọn kò ṣèlú deep ó ti lè máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn, but ọjọ́ tí wọ́n finalize Obi went there. Lọ́jọ́ tí wọ́n finalize tán gbé flag fún David Mark, Obi kò lọ bẹ̀ as a party member, as ADC member. Obi went there pé okay as a maja, pé okay tí maja bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀ I'm part of the maja. That was when they were talking pé okay àti Labour àti gbá àti kìíní kan. So Obi went there as a Labour party. In fact, then kìíní kọ́kọ́ di camp, what is it called? El-Rufai, ó di camp lọ sí SDP. So El-Rufai himself came there. But okay, èmi náà máa kó SDP wá. That was what they did there. But àwọn Atiku ti wà ní ADC. The likes of Atiku, the likes of David Mark, the likes of Amechi, àwọn yẹn ti wà ní ADC. Àwọn yẹn ló lọ gba ADC jáde lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó wà ní Sharma yẹn fi relinquish party yẹn fún wọn. So now, for you to now say Obi thinks pé tó bá mú Atiku, tó bá mú mọ́ra tó Obi ò lè sọ pé tóun bá mú Atiku mọ́ra. Wọn òṣèlú ò rí báyẹn sà. In fact, kí Atiku kó má lọ, kó sọ pé òun ò lọ fún president, lè lo language yẹn pé tí Obi bá mú Atiku mọ́ra. No. Now, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí nínú ibi tó lọ ńgbà yẹn àti ibi tó wà ń sìn, I think you can read through the body language and àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu Sirika Dixon. Sirika Dixon now is behaving that I'm the owner of my party. I can do whatever I like with my party. Look at what he did to Aisha. Ó sọ fún Frank. Sirika Dixon make sure pé wọ́n ta nomination form for anybody. Expression form ló ní kán lọ rà. What does that mean? That mean pé èèyàn tó bá wù ú ló máa nominate as a candidate of the party. Because when you don't have nomination form, lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀. And I'm saying this because I've went through this process before. So I'm talking from experience. You can only become a candidate. You can only challenge you can only challenge anything in court as a candidate. You can't challenge anything in court when you don't even buy nomination form. Now, òfin tó wà ńlẹ̀ ṣé kí n sọ fún yín, we have direct and consensus. There is no longer kò sí indirect mọ́. Direct and consensus ẹ̀ direct mean pé mo mọ̀ pé ó yé yín o, but mo ń sọ náà fáwọn náà tí o mo mọ̀ pé yín mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ o, but fáwọn audience wa kankan tó jẹ́ pé you know they don't have interest in politics. Direct mean that pé okay o, we gbogbo party member as a registered party member la fẹ́ dìbò láti gbé candidate. Indirect ó mean pé àbí consensus pé okay o, àwọn èèyàn wọ́n parapọ̀ àwọn leader party wọ́n ní okay èèyàn bí eléyìí ní kẹjẹ ká gbé. Now ṣé wá rí consensus yẹn kò wá ń ṣe consensus nìyẹn, but nǹkan tó wá fi ṣe ní NDC nìyẹn. Ṣé rí nǹkan tí consensus jẹ́ ni pé àwọn tó bá jẹ́ candidate àwọn tó bá jẹ́ aspirants rather, they must agree pé okay láàrin wa lóòótọ́ aspirant ni mí mo gba form, aspirant yẹn ò gba form àwa bíi mẹ́wàá ni, but àwa mẹ́wàá yẹn a jọ agree by written wọ́n fi clause yẹn sí pé okay o a step down fún èèyàn kan ṣoṣo bíi eléyìí bó ṣe yẹ kán ṣe fóbi ní NDC nìyẹn. But wọ́n ta nomination form fún Obi fúnra ẹ lọ béèrè nǹkan tí mo ń sọ yìí. Sirika Dixie make sure pé wọ́n ta nomination form.
But they won't invited, wọ́n bẹ̀ kó wá join NDC. Sirika Dixie told him that.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi sà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan tí mo ń sọ tán. Ẹ má máa use language pé wọ́n bẹ èèyàn kan sà. I'm sorry. Ẹni wọ́n bẹ̀ láti join ADC. Ẹ tún ní wọ́n bẹ̀ láti join NDC. Politics is not like this now. Are you turning him to a mini god? Politics is not run like that. Why would you say wọ́n bẹ̀ láti join ADC?
See, what nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní political space right now is everybody wants APC government out. Now, how can they do that? No, they want APC. It's a merger. It's a merger.
No, it's not a merger. Let me make my point, sir. If it's a merger, if it's a merger, tó bá jẹ́ merger ni Obi will not pull out of NDC, of ADC, because that is the major merger. They will not pull out. They have splitted it, so it's no longer a merger. And to get point, so let's go straight to the point now. Let's make it. Make sense. Come out fi bias. Now I'm not talking as a supporter of Atiku, as a supporter of Tinubu, or as a supporter of Obi. I'm talking generally how politics is being run. We shouldn't just let anybody be deceiving us on a social media something because we love somebody or we have a soft kidney fún káwa deceive ara wa pé wọ́n bẹ̀ ń bí báyìí tó bá lọ APC lẹ́yìn ẹni wọ́n bẹ̀ tó bá lọ bí báyìí wọ́n bẹ̀. It's losing it. Nobody is begging anybody. They can beg you. Wọ́n lè wá bẹ̀ ẹ́ láti finish ẹ lóṣèlú. Wọ́n lè tàn ẹ́ láti finish ẹ. Now mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ ń follow kìíní yẹn. After ìgbà tí wọ́n lọ NDC ṣe é rántí pé Kwankwaso ó grant interview. Ẹ lè lọ wo lórí YouTube ó wọ suit nínú interview yẹn after ìgbà tán dé NDC ni o. How will somebody ìwọ tó fi ṣe deputy candidate tó lọ grant interview tó ń sọ pé ẹ̀yin ò ní chance because of àwọn nǹkan tí north tó ń plan lẹ̀. They now ask you, are you ready to be ṣé o fẹ́ ṣe deputy kí náà porúkọ ẹ̀ ó lóun ò ní ṣẹ́ǹsì ó ní òun wà jobless ó ní bọ̀tán bá ní kò ń sọ ẹ lọ wo interview tí mo sọ I'm not making it up o ó ní tán bá ní kò ń sọ ó ní wọn ò ní chance ó ní being deputy to Obi ó ní wọn ò ní chance ó ní because of àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ táwọn northern tó ń gbé bó àwọn wọ́ṣìṣà tábà sọ̀rọ̀ tó ẹ lọ type Kwankwaso interview ó máa gbé wá wọ suit. So I'm not making it up. So you will know that Kwankwaso is not committed to this project. But politics is so deep. But Cherry Obi, and I'm repeating it, he's so desperate that he saw the handwriting, but he doesn't have the option. He knows that Kwakwaso is not committed. It's as if Kwakwaso confess low because Kwakwaso ti mọ̀ pé kíní in law not. Tí Tinubu bá ṣe 8 years tán. Ó ti mọ̀ pé ó ń bọ̀ ní north. And Kwakwaso is one of the major force tó wà ní north. So the only thing Kwakwaso can do is to come with Obi. Only mo ṣe make a point like this is the same Kwakwaso in 2023. Tó lóun ò lè ṣe deputy Obi. Tó dẹ̀ give reason pé òun ju Obi in politics, in everything. That was what he said. Oh, now how would anybody think he can deputize Obi? This is the same Kwakwaso now that came to NDC. Now let me remind you, sir. Àwọn boys Kwakwaso no kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ OK movement. If you don't know, and I'm telling you the real fact, and they have their mission. They know what they are doing. Kwakwaso gangan eléyìí tẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n bẹ Obi kì í ṣe pé wọ́n bẹ Obi directly. But Kwakwaso gangan ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ NDC. Kwakwaso àwọn ọmọ Kwakwaso ló kọ́kọ́ pull out kúrò ní NDC. Tó lọ NDC. Mi paro, I'm telling you the real fact. I'm in it. And that's why I'm giving you àwọn ọmọ Kwakwaso ló kọ́kọ́ pull out. Tó sọ pé wọ́n ṣe ADC mọ́. Kí Obi tó lọ join wọn. Some of àwọn tó tẹ̀lé Obi lọ NDC, some of them ò tẹ̀lé Obi kúrò now. I can be giving you their name. Irú bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń gbé fún governor ní Lagos State yẹn kò tẹ̀lé lọ now. Vivo àbí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀. Irú àwọn
Rosvival.
I can be
bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ò lè kúrò ní NDC. I mean, kò lè kúrò ní ADC. He can't. He can't.
He knows why he cannot leave. Kàn lè sọ pé he can't. He has his reason for not following Obi to NDC. To get point, so but let's leave that aside. Tẹ́ ẹ bá wo gbogbo àwọn tó tẹ̀lé Obi lọ ADC sir. They are the people tó jẹ́ pé they are not totally tẹ̀lé lọ, and I want you to give me names. Bóyá mo parọ́ ni. They are majorly people tó jẹ́ pé kì í ṣe pé wọ́n wà nínú òṣèlú jìnlẹ̀jìnlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn yẹn ló tẹ̀lé Obi lọ NDC. Tó jẹ́ pé okay wọ́n dìídì tẹ̀lé Obi lọ, kì í ṣe àwọn tó wà nínú òṣèlú jìnlẹ̀jìnlẹ̀ pé okay. The likes of all this social media kini, all this kini, and that's it.
No, those ones. See, those guys.
Point.
Yeah.
Sherry, again, land the point. Sherry, Oshelu, it's all about negotiating. Obi do not negotiate before making a move. And when you don't go into negotiation, you will be easy láti dribble láti lálẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́ndísì lọ́wọ́. I'm telling you the real fact. And I said something, and we, by God's grace, God spare our life. Ẹ máa rántí pé bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó ń pè ní Maga ó máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ́jọ́ yẹn. And I'm still repeating it. Obi might, mi sọ pé kò ní, Obi might not be on the ballot. Ẹ fìyẹn sí ọwọ́ òsì kẹ́ má fi jẹun. Mi sọ pé kò ní o, he might. Because àwọn kankan lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tó lè fi deny it, and if they deny him that ticket, òun ni mo sọ point fún yín ni pé kò ní any right, kò lè fight ẹ̀, because he was not even kò ra nomination form. And he paid Senator Dixon, so only we gave it to him freely. He was boasting. And when you don't have nomination form, when you don't buy nomination form, lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ reason yẹn tó ẹ pé gbogbo àwọn Aisha Lawal àbí Aisha Yusuf, they cannot make any move, they cannot do anything when they deny them of tickets. Don't fún wọn, because wọn ra nomination form of expression nìkan náà rà. When you don't buy nomination form, you are not an aspirant. Lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀, but ká ní pé wọ́n ta nomination form fún wọn, òfin ni wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ lọ fún primary ìwọ tó bá ti gba nomination form. Tó bá sọ pé kó step down, fẹ́yàn tó bá sọ pé no step down, ó fẹ́ lọ fún primary. Reason tẹ́ fi rí Tinubu tó ń ṣe president lẹ́ni nìyẹn. Mo mọ̀ káwọn ọmọ Buhari wọ́n máa regret nsìn tó bá mọ̀ pé route tí Tinubu máa gbà lélẹ̀ àwọn náà wọ́n bá dúró tí Tinubu ń gbà yẹn. Because they had the meeting, gbogbo àwọn tó kù dẹ̀ ti step down fún Lawal, wọ́n ti gbà pé okay Lawal ni candidate president, ẹja gbé Lawal. but Tinubu ló ní no. Why? Kí ló fi ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti sọ pé no òun máa lọ fún primary? Because he already bought nomination form. Òfin dẹ̀ sọ pé tó bá ti reason yẹn ń sin ọgbọ́n tí àwọn APC wá ń dáǹsì ni pé they will disqualify you because o ti ra nomination form, but the party have the right to disqualify you bó bá ti ra nomination form pé because reason ti screening fi wà nìyẹn tó bá ti lọ fún screening party lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti sọ pé ó pass screening kan disqualify ẹ̀. But apart from ọjọ́ tí party bá ti screen ẹ successfully ọjọ́ yẹn ló tó di aspirant, ọjọ́ yẹn náà lè là lé ẹ lọ́wọ́ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ primary mọ́, ló ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti sọ pé no I have to go for primary. Tó bá tẹ̀ ní kẹ́ step down, tó bá ti lè screen yín successfully tán lè pass screening, then kò séèyàn tó lè ní kẹ́ má lọ fún primary tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lọ mọ́ because ẹ ṣe di aspirant ni. But you even buying a nomination form does not make you an aspirant. Ó dìgbà tẹ́ bá pass screening party, that is the process. Obi do not go through all this process. Wọ́n ṣe gbogbo process in NDC for anybody.
But when there is no, excuse me, sir, when there is nobody competing with him, why will there be a primary? If there is nobody Obi is a consensus. See, they all came and had a consensus that okay, we have only one candidate. There is nobody that is competing with him. So at the end of the day, Obi is the sole owner of the ticket in NDC. What happened in ADC? Atiku ó ti ra everybody pa. Atiku ra party pa ni. And when the guy saw that there is no way for me here, he chose to leave. So see, if everybody will do same, if you were in Obi's shoes, everybody will do the same. In essence, I'm just trying to say, no.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kọ́ mi níbi tẹ́ ìwà yẹn jọ. Ẹ já máa kọ́ mi. Màá fún yín láyè láti máa kọ́ mi tí n bá ti make point. But ẹ bá ti make point kan torí màá gbàgbé because we are trying to educate ourselves and educate people. Not, in fact, olóṣèlú tó bá wu ìwà tí Obi wù mí ní parọ́ fún yín. Ó lè jẹ́ pé kì í ṣe pé kò mọ̀ òṣèlú o, but á jẹ́ pé ó wà desperate and ó dẹ̀ wà selfish, and that is Obi for you. Now let me answer.
How many parties did Tinubu Atiku change before they became president? How many parties?
We are not, sir. We are not arguing between Atiku and Obi. We are talking generally. Reason tí mi fi base ọ̀rọ̀ mi lórí a particular person pé òun àtòbí ló jọ ń dùn kan àbí àtàtìkù kan ló jọ ń dùn kan. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé Amechi wà ńbẹ̀. And Amechi is not a small boy. Mo ti fún yín ní reason tí Amechi ò kì í fi ṣe small boy. When we talk about politics, ẹ pati ariwo kìnìtì social media. Lè fọwọ́ rọ Amechi sẹ́yìn o. Ẹ ti get point here. Because in APC, the vice president was there, Lawan was there, a lot of them was there. Amechi came second, ahead of them, against Tinubu. So Amechi was a speaker since MOH tó ṣe speaker early 30s or whatever. Láti 2019, Amechi ò dúró ọjọ́ kan in governance. Amechi ló bá ayé òun ló finish. Ẹ wá jẹ́ ìran yín létí nígbà tó ń ṣe speaker at the age of 30 some early 30s yẹn, òun tún ní chairman speaker ní gbogbo Nàìjíríà. Ìgbà tó tún ṣe governor, òun tún ní first governor tó máa ṣe chairman governor forum twice. Amechi ló finish Jonathan tí ò jẹ́ ó padà wọlé because he was the chairman governor forum. Òun ló pull àwọn governor tó di cap lọ APC ní PDP tó pull wọn jáde. So you don't bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ Atiku àti Obi. I mean, that is why I said you only spoke like a supporter. You didn't follow what is really going on. And I can repeat it to you. Tí Amechi àti Obi tó bá lọ fún primary any day, anytime, Amechi máa na Obi when it comes to primary election. Primary of a party, sir. Either consensus, either anything. Tó bá ti kọjá pé consensus, even either consensus. Because nǹkan tó bá ti mú Amechi gba form, ó ti di aspirant on the screen ẹ̀. So kí Obi tó lè di consensus candidate, Amechi máa step down fún. Amechi ò dẹ̀ lè step down fún Obi. Trust me for that. So ẹ má máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ Obi àti Atiku bíi pé Obi àti Atiku nìkan ni. No. So if the likes of Amaechi is there, Amaechi will beat Obi any day, any time in primary. I'm not talking about general election. Cherry party primary, oh yeah, to general election, far. The way the game is being played, and Obi has not gone through that process before. Amaechi has gone through that process more than 4-5 times. Láti ìgbà tó ti ń ṣe assembly, so they know how to play the game. Obi has Atiku has gone through the process of primary election more than 7-8 times. Obi has never experienced it. So Obi himself knows won't win the primary election. That is why he's looking for already made kini. Kọ́kọ́ gbélé òun lọ́wọ́. Reason tí mo dẹ̀ fi sọ fún yín pé ó máa affect ẹnìyẹn. Now I will give you an example. Tó bá ní kán sọ, ta ló yẹ kán gbé as a consensus gan ní election tó wà yìí? Is Tinubu. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sà? Hello?
Yes, I'm ongoing. I can with you.
Okay. Ta ló yẹ kó sọ pé consensus ní kẹ́ gbé mi ò tí ò dẹ̀ séyàn tó máa lè bá jiyàn? Is Tinubu. Is the president. He's the president. Òun ló ní party, kò séyàn tó lè bá Tinubu gbẹ́nu. But rọgbọ́n tí Tinubu ṣe ni. Tinubu sì pàpà lọ gbé èèyàn kan. Àwọn ló gbẹ́ nìyẹn náà. Wọ́n gba fọ́ọ̀mù fún. Wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kó wá run against òun. He followed the due process. Reason méjì ló ṣe. Number one, they want to show the whole world their strength, their numbers. Tí Tinubu bá lè ní 10-point-something million ní primary o. Ara nǹkan tó pè lóṣèlú nìyẹn sà. He didn't say torí pé mo ti jẹ́ president ẹ̀jẹ̀ relax second forúkọ mi sí. So, ṣé negotiation tí mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn, if Obi went through that negotiation properly, kó tó make a move, number one, ó máa negotiate àwọn ètò ń tẹ̀lé òun bọ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa jọ reach agreement pé okay, some people are coming with me. 40-40 la máa ṣe. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ wá jẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀kì yín? Obi ò ṣe negotiation. Ṣé mọ̀ pé Kwankwaso tẹ̀yìn wá ń sọ? Ṣé mọ̀ pé òun negotiate? Obi ò dẹ̀ negotiate. Now Kwankwaso nígbà tí Sirika Dixie fẹ́ máa dọwọ́ rú, Kwankwaso threaten Sirika Dixie pé wọ́n á pull out. Sirika Dixie ní láti calm down. Kwankwaso gba gbogbo àwọn, kì í ṣe ní Kano nìkan o, most northern part ní Kwankwaso ti gba gbogbo candidate ẹ̀. That is a politician tó mọ̀, kì í ṣe pé Kwankwaso fẹ́ pé ó mọ̀ pé wọ́n á win ní presidential, but òun fẹ́ di structure ẹ̀ mú. Obi lost most of his structure due to pé mo ṣàfẹ́ wà lórí ballot. Kò wọnú proper negotiation kó tó make a move here. That is the reason every turn rubbish most of his people. A lot of them not kàn wò pé okay, lè win ní social media kìíní pẹ̀lú Obi, lè lórí social media láti máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n focus sí wa. Aisha Yusuf fẹ́ ṣe ìgbà tó yá ọkàn wò pé let me calm down kó má dàbí pé kìíní. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ rí nǹkan tí Sirika Dixie sọ ní we call Aisha we say okay come and take rep. That is how Sirika
Dixie àwọn emergency politicians làwọn yẹn. See, just like what brought at the beginning of this discussion we talked about Obi not having not having a structure. Obi does not have a strong political structure, but he has the population, he has the people, he has supporters. That's what I'm just trying to say. Now, in 2023, when Obi contested, Okada Rider contested under Labour Party. He won election because of what? The tsunami of Obi. That's my own point of discussion here. So the guy has a force.
No, Obi does not have a force, sir. It's not about this.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. Let me tell you. No.
If Obi does not have a force, excuse me, if Obi does not have a force, hold on. Do you know Obi came second? I saw Mr. Sheyi Show talking about Obi Atiku. Obi was the second winner of the 2023 election, not Atiku.
Oh, it's no longer the winner. It was Funi second because all.
Hold on, no. I'm talking of what is on paper. I'm not. I never said Obi was the winner. I'm just trying to say.
No. what is
No,
sir?
on
Ẹ má máa
paper,
contradict ara yín as a supporter.
officially, third ló bí now.
Officially told ló bí.
Okay, it's
Bólẹ̀ tún ti rí
third.
pépà.
Yeah.
Bólẹ̀ tún ti rí pépà ti yín now. Ara ṣẹ́rí sà. Sà ẹ máa gbọ́ mi. Ṣẹ́rí èmi fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ lè má gbà mí gbọ́ completely. But ṣẹ́rí lẹ́nìí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ jókòó. Mi ìfẹ́ kẹ́ ríra yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí. Yes, ẹ lè like Obi as a person due to what they sold for you on social media. Òun ni mo sọ pé mi ìfẹ́ go more into his performance when he was a governor. I don't want to go into that because ó máa bring a lot of argument because I will bring facts. One debate kan lọ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta àjọ pé there is a comedian that was on a podcast with a man and that man schooled him about Obi and he kept quiet. He couldn't say a word when that man told him the person of Obi, his performance when he was a governor. All the hanky-panky and everything, but I don't want to go details into that because you are his lover, you love him, you want him to be the president, fine. Oh yeah, I don't want to go. I'm telling you.
Okay. Mr. Maga, let me put it like this. See, I just want a change in government. You see, this APC shenanigans are big gbogbo were to in Nigeria here. Seriously, we just need, to stir the water again. We need another party to stir the water because at the end of the day, see, let me just tell you something. If between Nigeria and law, where APC is leading Nigeria to, I won't lie to you. In the next 5 years, Tinubu came on it and is doing something, that is more worse than what Buhari did. See, I just feel Obi. I feel Obi will. That's why I'm repeating that word. Hello, can you hear me? I feel Obi will stir the water and, these APC guys, because I won't lie to you. What the big country in Sowo? We need somebody. I know Obi is not a saint. He's not a saint. However, but we need a new fish in the water. Or we need a new water in the pond. So that's where I'm just driving to. See, when you sit down and watch what this Tinubu government and his policies, they are killing. His policies are like slow poison, killing the people. In Tinubu's government, Tinubu eradicated the middle class. In Nigeria, is either you are rich or you are poor. So we need a government that will come, stir the water, and make them know that we need to take back the country from you guys.
So
during
Babadi, so if the way it's looking now, Obi will not win, even if he gets to the ballot, Obi will not win the next election. So what will be the movement from there? What should Obi do? That's what I'm thinking about now.
So you see, the good thing is every day the new political saga unfolds. We all see as things unfold every day. I don't want to write him off, and I know you are not writing him off. However, let's just have it in mind that this guy can still give Tinubu a big push.
Yeah, I know. I want him to give him a run for his money. But then where I'm going at is that Obi needs to learn how to be consistent, not just by coming up every 4 years.
Mr. Pythagoras, when we talk of consistency in politics in Nigeria, most language you can one see political party ni. Okay, in Kotomoro, I followed this discussion from the beginning. Ọ̀rọ̀ Oríyọmí àti Ṣèyí Mákindé ló bring ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. What happened? Yeah. Ṣèyí Mákindé noticed that Oríyọmí has the masses. What did he do? Wọ́n sọná sí Accord party ni. Because they know definitely that this guy, if he enters the ballot, is going to cause problem. They signed Oriyomi's certificate from National.
Emma Bino, Mr. Pythagoras. Babadi, sorry, I need to just, I need to chip in something. That is what politics is. In Koto Sheman Sokwe, politics is not for the heart fainted. You cannot be weak because your opposition doesn't want you to stand. And in my prove that I will stand the test of time. Because being a leader of a country, especially Nigeria is so I don't compare countries me, but Nigeria, Mama, okay. Nigeria itself is, should I use the word diverse? I mean, we are just a special people with so many ethnic tribes here and there. Come on, it was okay in your oversee gbogbo ẹ. You have to be a rugged person. This same Tinubu, you mentioned something earlier. That was why I came up. Mr. Pythagoras, are you there, sir?
Yes,
When we say Tinubu, when Mr. Pythagoras said Tinubu has a structure, you came up and you said the structure in Tinubu ni. When we say structure, we are talking about people. People that believe in
Yes,
you.
Tinubu at the
People
federal
that
level.
pledge
See,
their
hold on.
loyalty.
What I'm saying is,
Not,
excuse
no,
me.
not,
What I'm saying is,
I
at
don't
the
know.
federal level, no, not see
No,
at the
you
state
mentioned
level. He
something
has the
about
structure,
Lagos
but at the
State.
federal
He
level,
has it
yes.
everywhere. He has
The
it both
presidency
the local,
is
the
Tinubu is
state,
the.
the presidency. Is it not we? Shebawa no la wanibe. There are
Excuse me,
humans in all
excuse
these
me, ma.
places that you are
See, hold on.
saying. It is
Hold
the
on.
same
What you
people.
should know. What you should know. Tinubu left Lagos for the federal. And why didn't he use his Lagos structure to win the federal? He knows he can't win it. That was why there was a merger. That was why
I
Tinubu
don't
merged with
understand.
the
I don't
Northerners.
understand. I don't
Uh-uh.
understand. It has always been
Who
like that.
pushed?
Even look. I asked the question. Please, I'm not. I don't want to be rude, but I want to ask you a
Baba D,
question.
before Tinubu became president, Tinubu was already installing governors in the north.
Governors, when you mentioned Mr. Pythagoras, were you there when you
Which
mentioned
governor did
when
Tinubu install in
Fashola
the
came?
north, oh?
Fashola that you are talking about, that you made mention of.
Tinubu,
Irinṣẹ́ Tinubu ni. Take it to the bank. I tell you that. Irinṣẹ́ Tinubu ni Fashola.
hold on. The merger they sorry, I just want 1 minute. See, the merger they had in 2015. What Tinubu brought money that Buhari never had. That one is constant. Buhari never had the money, Tinubu brought the money.
So,
Buhari
Mr.
came
Baba,
with the northern population.
Babadi,
Harry,
ẹjọ ẹni
I'm with you.
ẹjọ
I'm with you. But
you are
no,
getting
bere
it
fún
wrong.
1 minute. No, okay. I agree I'm getting it wrong. Hold on. I agree I'm getting it wrong. I believe we are all right in our own, argument.
Exactly.
But when we look at all these things, we are talking Asoro Tinubu. For me, I feel Tinubu does not have any structure at the federal level. What he has is the money. He had to merge with the Northerners to bring Buhari. Why was Tinubu fighting with Lokan? When they want run on streets, when the guy sees them, won't change them all over.
No, let me explain that one to you in business terms. When you
Okay.
have a business abroad here and you want to go into Nigeria to exert your authority there, what you do is you buy the local business there and you change their logo, you do some rebranding, and that becomes your company also. You buy them over, you take them in, you submerge them. That is what Tinubu did in the north. He has all the structure, he has the name in the southwest here. And because he needed to penetrate every part of the country, the north especially, he bought them over, he owned them. So that is what the structure
That is another
merging.
structure.
He submerged their structure into a
So
new name.
why do you think Obi cannot do same? Why do you think
With
Obi is
what?
not trying to do same thing?
Obi do it with what?
With what? He's doing it with his generic population, with the Gen Zs. With the Gen Zs. When we talk, see, let me tell you something. In today's politics, when we talk of past means of political campaign in Nigeria right now, it's through the social media. It's through the social media. When you go to Twitter,
at the end of the day, how can you translate that into votes? See, one thing is to have the support, another thing is to translate it into votes.
God bless you. Now that's where I'm saying that ibi tí mo ti sọ pé Obi ò ní structure àwọn tó wà ní ìdí ọbẹ̀ àwọn tó wà ní government gangan. Obi does not have the structure. He only has people, but he doesn't have the people that will give him the mandate. So Obi is just fighting with, okay, more fight man to man, more see who go win. That is the fight Obi wants to fight. And the politics is not like that.
Then he needs to become a politician. And it's not just Nigeria, it's everywhere. This is how politics works.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So in essence, I will just conclude by Tinubu to not get the structure. Baba use money buy the structure ni. Now
No, he used money.
he does not have it.
He has the
money,
structure.
he used time.
1 minute.
He used his money and everything back from 1999. Tinubu had the structure. Go back and do your findings.
Afẹ́ dá yín lóhùn ní bàbá dì ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ fún 1 minute yín. Mrs. Adunni ẹjọ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ parí ọ̀rọ̀ because I'm enjoying kémi tó wá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹjọ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mà.
Lóhùn tí mága mi tí ẹ rántí nǹkan tí mo sọ mọ́jà rí ẹ má dá bàbá dì lóhùn ó ti cut mi short mi
nǹkan
rántí.
ẹ má fẹ́ emotion sí o. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ ni pé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ ni
I'm not being emotional here. No. What the hell? I remember mo ti rántí nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ kí n gòkè you mentioned Tinubu not having a structure wípé even Fashola that came after him worked and I came up to tell you pé Fashola is Tinubu's person. Tinubu wọn gan ló fa Fashola sílẹ̀ for continuity. And one thing you mentioned is pé the likes of Obasanjo àwọn kan wọ́n wà lẹ́yìn Obi. Please can I finish before I lose my thought of line again? You mentioned something about àwọn kan Obi kan kìíní kan they are behind I'm sorry Obasanjo and I can't remember the other ones that you mentioned but I picked Obasanjo.
Gowon, Abdulsalam, all those guys are behind Obi.
And I made it I don't know if you saw my comments. Money that does not verify or that does not it does not authenticate pé ó máa wọlé because if you know Obasanjo and Tinubu's history, you will know that they've been opposition since in fact, ó kọjá 1999, far back as the years of Afenifere, the years of gbogbo àwọn AD, gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. If you know what this party structure is, so Tinubu has worked. Ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn, and he didn't just restrict it to the southwest. That is why you see him. He has men in the east and in the north. Do your findings, please. I am not being emotional here. He has his structure everywhere. And gbogbo bí tí Maga ṣe sọ yẹn wípé gbogbo wàhálà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn tó lóun fẹ́ ṣe president and everything gbogbo wa la rí bó ṣe turn out the northerners want the ticket to come to them wọ́n ti wò pé àwọn fẹ́ lo àsìkò Buhari yẹn láti fi wọlé but Tinubu ní no òun máa that he is ready to put in because he knows very well pé he has done his homework ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn débẹ̀. Let me go and test my popularity. I want to know who is with me and who is not. That is what politicians do. You cannot be I tell people to be a politician. Èmi ní wọn lọ́wọ́ dáadáa mo léyàn kan tó yẹ pé mi mo bí mo sọ story yẹn bí báyìí rí. Wọ́n mú lọ fún àwọn kan mi fẹ́ dárúkọ party yẹn ní Èkó yìí náà ni far back as maybe 10 years ago. This person is a very close person. Wípé kó náà fẹ́ ṣe councillor kìnìkan ń gbà yẹn. Nígbà tó máa mú dé ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn chairman wọn lọ́hùn àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n kà sílẹ̀ fún ó sá ni wọn bí ẹ̀dá ó lẹ́mìí òun ò gbé òun ò lè ṣe because for a politician you can't say you want to be a politician and you'll be running any little thing you're on the media ranting and you are not I don't know he's not even talking about how to take the country forward he's always me have a problem with you see if you know me very well Tinubu is not my person I am an advocate of kamalo ẹpín everybody máa lọ ìlú yìí ò lè work tó bá bí èmi.
Yeah, you are very right. I agree with you.
I would rather choose that man because mo ti rí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀. And
which man is that? Which man?
Tinubu. I would pick him compared to Obi because the nation is at this moment. We do not want somebody that will now come with trial and error. You are saying he should come, let's test waters. At what stage?
I didn't say let's test water. I said we need to
you said
steer.
let Tinubu
We need to steer. We need to steer the water. We need to steer the water.
Like we
We
need
need to change the water in the pond. We need a new fish in the pond. Yeah.
A new fish. So we are starting all over again because as far as I'm concerned, Obi doesn't have. Have that thing.
No, when we talk of when see, hold on, just a moment.
Is antecedent.
When we talk of a president, that doesn't mean that there will be no continuity. Okay, I'm with you.
I'm making reference to his antecedents now as the governor of Anambra. It was nothing to write home about. Mi ò lè sọ bóyá nǹkan mi wá wà ńbẹ̀. What I read on the social media about him,
are you sure he has nothing to are you sure Obi?
For me,
Obi has
he
not
cannot handle Nigeria. Somebody that could not handle his state. Tinubu has been I said
Mrs.
for me. Did you hear what I said? I said for me.
Don't put emotion.
My opinion. It is not I'm not emotional here.
How will you say he does not? Okay.
It doesn't have it. It doesn't have that capacity to even take Nigeria anywhere. Nigeria is not just about the East. We have different tribes, ethnics, and to manage them, it is not easy. So I would rather put my money on Tinubu, considering the things that I know that I have seen that are evidence that people can actually talk about. I would rather say, okay, Kibaba Yoda Koshe, and he's actually doing a lot. I don't know why some people feel, yes, like I would say,
please tell me what is Tinubu doing that is a lot? Please tell me, what is Tinubu doing that is a lot? Tell me. What is he doing that is a lot?
See, when I say
I know you will not want to go there. I know you will not want to go there.
He has done
good.
He has done a lot.
Because what has he done?
When I say he has done a lot, if you feel he has done nothing, then I'll tell he has done a lot because
mention what he has done. Mention what he has done.
Look, if I cannot listen, I am saying this here. I'm not a economic analyst, but I have listened. No, you
don't need to see. You don't need to be an economist.
Let me say something. I'm talking from a layman's term now. What I know is dollar, I am a trader. Dollar has been stable for some time.
How much did he meet the dollar? How much did he meet the dollar?
I'm not in for that. I just gave you that. Go back and do your verifications. I'm not going to banter. That is my own. I'm telling you what I see. And the bills that he passed concerning the reforms, full state security, police, state policing, that one is in fact, he took the bull by the horn. That one too is very good. Me, I like that one. And other things, so like I said, from a layman's term and understanding,
ẹ ṣe mà ẹ tún ṣì máa ẹ má ti lọ à ń discuss ní o tẹ bá ṣì ní time láti wà pẹ̀lú wa yeah so à ń discuss ní o so ẹ má ti lọ Mr. Babadi ẹ wá jẹ́ kémi náà ship in some point nípa nǹkan tí
Mr. Timaga ẹni tí mi ò bá hold on please Mrs. Adoni I will give you this on a lighter note. Hold on, let me just give her this on let me give her this on a lighter note. You've just said nothing that Tinubu has done. Good and fine. Tinubu, yeah, Tabaniko, okay, what he has done. Yes, we have a steady dollar rate. Good and fine.
He has not done anything, no. According to you, you just said
did he meet the dollar? How much? Hold on. How much did he meet the dollar? How much did he meet the dollar?
Even they are abroad, as in globally, ṣé kò sí inflation. And then sorry, Nigeria globally. Please tell me. I know how these things were during Buhari.
Excuse me.
Please don't make it look like you just said he didn't do nothing now. So you agree with me on that time?
You said nothing that he has done.
No. You said it. You said he did nothing. Immediately he did something. He did a lot. If I could not bring them out like an analyst, I could say it in a layman, like a business person, a market woman term, and I've given my own valid reason. So you saying he did nothing, and now you are agreeing with me that, okay, let us say you are being biased. Nǹkan tó bá ṣe ni kẹ́ ló ṣe, èyí tí ò ṣe ni kò ṣe ni kò
ẹ
tó.
ṣe gan ma
Ẹni kò tó.
ẹ ṣe gan ma Mrs. Adunni Mr. Babadi ẹ wá jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan kan ẹ jẹ́ n sọ̀rọ̀ now mo mọ̀ pé mo ń sọ látẹ̀kan pé mi ìfẹ́ ká lọ route kan kì í ṣe pé bóyá àti ní lọ route yẹn bóyá èní náà la máa lọ route yẹn bàbá parí ilé ìta ń sọ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀ so ìgbà yẹn a máa mọ̀ pé because mo mọ̀ ṣe rí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà ní òṣèlú tó máa bring argument not banter not fighting but kò sí bá a ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ especially tá a bá ti fẹ́ máa lọ ọ̀rọ̀ performance in politics èmi ò ní fẹ́ gbà ẹ̀yin ò ní fẹ́ gbà ẹ ti get point ẹ so ṣe hàn pé àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ òun ló jẹ́ sọ pé ẹ má ti jà lọ route cause gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé òbí tẹ́ máa sọ fún mi pé òbí ṣe nígbà tó jẹ́ gọ́vnà mo lè ka gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ sọ fún mi mo dẹ̀ ní nǹkan láti counter fún yín with evidence tẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ máa tí màá dẹ̀ ní kẹ́ fast check ẹ̀ with your Google lọ́wọ́ yín bẹ̀ yẹn tó dẹ̀ máa parí argument yẹn so that ẹ lè mọ̀ pé language tí Mrs. Adunni sọ yẹn òun ló word to be governance when he was a governor is nothing to write home about. Now ẹ má bínú ẹ má ti call me no Mr. Babadi because mo mọ̀ pé ẹ máa fẹ́ call me pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn ẹ má ti call me tẹ òun ló jẹ́ sọ pé tẹ ẹ bá fẹ́ ká go that route à mọ̀ pé yes we want to go that route somebody tẹ bá ti mú wá pé òbí o because mo mọ̀ pé ẹ fẹ́ sọ pé nígbà tó ṣe governor ó fowó lẹ̀ màá wá ní ókè ẹ lọ fact check ẹ owó tó fi lẹ̀ bí eléyìí nǹkan bí eléyìí governor tó wá lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tó sọ.
See, I'm not talking about the money.
No. Mo fẹ́ máa no.
I'm not even talking about the money.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ara nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa sọ nìyẹn sà. Then ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa performance education nígbà tó wà ń bẹ̀ báwọn ọmọ ṣe ń pass because and it's true Anambra was number 1 ní NECO and WAEC nígbà tó bí wà ń bẹ̀. Màá tún wá ní kẹ́ lọ fast check ẹ̀ why Anambra was number 1 when he was there. Ẹ tún máa fast check ẹ̀ tún bá bẹ́ẹ̀. But òun ló jẹ́ sọ pé tá a bá fẹ́ lọ route yẹn a mọ̀ pé okay we are ready for that because that will be an argument that will be fought and back. But ṣe rí route tá a wà ń sìn a fẹ́ máa mú àwọn nǹkan kan láti counter àwọn point kankan nípa electoral process nípa nǹkan tó yẹ kéèyàn ṣe kó tó lè dé ipò òṣèlú. We talk about structure, we spoke about primary, we spoke about kéèyàn wà consistent. Àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ènìyàn those are the things tó lè mú ẹ jáwé olúborí tó lè jẹ́ kó
Mr. Timaga, okay, I agree with you. Now, it seems I will soon come down on this call, and I'll just go back to what we were just discussing about at the beginning. Now, I believe when your landlord, so I'll just conclude by saying, when your landlord does not want you in a house, what do? You leave the house.
Okay, can I answer that question? Can I answer the question?
When your landlord does not want you in the house, what do you do?
Can I answer the question, sir?
Okay, answer the question. Answer.
Okay, thank you. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kan ẹlẹ́màá tó kúrò lórí kìíní so tẹ́ bá wọn pé kìíní we can make it another day but now I would now tell you. Sherry politics. Emma, I told you earlier. Number 1, it's easy. Kenyan was like me. I'm a political analyst. Anybody can say that, but I can beat my chest for you that. Number 1, I'm a political analyst. I'm a politician. And to get a point here, I've been involved in politics. Me first so level here fun lori online thing to so I'm talking. I'm talking from experience. Now, I never mentioned me Lord Dokwe Tinubu ó ṣe dáadáa o òun ni mo ń support o Atiku òun ló jẹ́ sọ pé ẹ má base ọ̀rọ̀ yín we are talking generally now.
But you see you cannot base your argument on nothing. You see no I know
I'm not here
you see analysts like you that they say you can't sit on the fence. You have to make a position. Because people are listening to us. We have people listening to us. You cannot sit on the fence and say you don't want to. No, you have to see. Your argument must be on something. You cannot argue for nothing.
Mr. Babadi, Eduro, we are not fighting.
I'm not fighting. No.
Okay, any suru.
All right.
Any suru. Okay. Sherry kan tá ṣì ń ṣe lọ́wọ́. Olójẹ́ sọ pé tá bá fẹ́ dé point tí argument are not sitting on the fence. Àmọ́ pa ti dé point yẹn. But nǹkan tẹ́ bá lẹ́nu wa, àwa ò sọ̀rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé a hate Obi. But à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí Obi gbé tí ò lè já sí anything positive. Òun lẹ bá lẹ́nu wa. Ẹ máa yes. So tá bá dé point la sọ pé okay, this is where I belong. This is why I'm against Obi. We are not talking as if we are against Obi when you came in. But we are just saying generally him jumping from one party to another, a party that does not have structure, a party ton money, most like out of 36 states, tí ò ní structure sí, let me say 28 or 25 out of Nigeria. Àwọn ní Èkìtì wọn mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ NDC, wọ́n dìbò lÉkìtì lẹ́ni, NDC ò sí lórí ballot rárá. Ondo state wọn mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ NDC, and I'm telling you, tẹ́ bá rí èèyàn tó lóun ṣe NDC ń bẹ̀ wọ́n yẹ as at today, ó fi ń jẹun ni. I know what I'm saying. I'm in this game. And some call nuts like that. Now let me remind you, sir, if you don't know, that's why I say Labour, hey, Obi ṣe kíní kan, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé out of almost 40-something thousand polling units, ni Labour Party ò ti ní party agent ní the last election. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ṣá? 40-something thousand polling units.
That one is normal. I agree with you. I'm not.
Wait, it's not normal.
That's normal.
So it's true.
Because he does not. How many? What structure does he have?
My dear brother, can you let me land? Why he doesn't have it? Don't use the word normal. In politics, it's not normal. But not that it's normal in politics. Before you can win presidential election, you must have your people in every nooks and crannies of the country. Go and ask anybody, sir. See, let me tell you, there is one thing with reason. Chairman reason to official fipe kó tó lè jẹ́ president. O gbọ́dọ̀ ní 25% in 24 states in Nigeria. That was the reason. You must cut across. In last election, Obi only have 25% in 15 states. I'm giving you all this figure. Go and fast check it. So, tí Obi gan tó bá win election yẹn, kójó òun ló ní 8 million tí Tinubu nìyẹn, wọ́n lè declare as a winner because he doesn't cut across. Or don't you know this? So it's not normal for you not to have your polling agent and you are running for president. That is what they call structure. My brother, I'm telling you this for fact. Politics is not run on social media. Politics is not shouting that OBDK, Politics, a good or cut across. Before you can become a governor or a president, you must cut across every nooks and crannies. The people, I want to walabule, they must know your political party, not necessarily you. Reason tí orúkọ èèyàn òkè fi ń wà, wọ́n fi picture àti orúkọ sí orí ballot ní Nàìjíríà. Party yín ló máa wà ńbẹ̀. You must ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ run under a popular party to cut across, to ní agent wọn sí gbogbo unit. So you cannot expect you want to win election of a president when you only have 25% in 15 states. Now, let me tell you what happened in 2023. But you, Obi supporter, will not want to accept. And that is why I started by saying, Obi is like a tool. It's just like a tool. It's easy to use. Because you know it's useful. And he doesn't know. Because of his desperation. But you know, when we are going through this route, you will not know. It's so disheartening. Kẹ́ sọ pé Tinubu ò ní structure. Pé owó ló gbé. my dear brother, the last
Yeah,
person tó yẹ kẹ́ dárúkọ.
see, I will stand on that point any day, anytime. Even though you
Okay,
wake me
now,
while I'm asleep, I will
yes,
still make that
and that's why I
statement.
said if you want me to tell you now, discuss that with you. Bí Tinubu ṣe tóbi tó lóòótọ́ àwọn Mrs. Aduni àti Mr. Pythagoras ti sọ fún yín, but they were detailed. But maybe I should add some things. Now let me go straight to the point, because I was involved in the politics by God's grace from 99. So this so-called Tinubu Teso, he was the governor in 1999, starting from 1999. Now, ẹ wá jẹ́ ìran yín létí ńgbà tó di 2023. Ọbásanjọ́ pè gbogbo àwọn other governors ní Southwest. AD ló wà ní gbogbo Southwest. Ọbásanjọ́ call them. I'm a Yoruba man. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe kejì. Gbogbo yín ẹ support me. Èmi náà máa support yín. Gbogbo yín náà máa lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. We have Adebayo in Ondo State. We have Adeniya. We have Adefarati in Ondo State. We have Adeniyi Adebayo in Ekiti State. We have Lamade Shina in Oyo State. We have, in Osun State. Keep mentioning them. Now he called all of them and said, ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Yorùbá ni wá, Yorùbá ni mí. Now, ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ. But they accept. Tinubu was the only person to accept. Only Mrs. Adudi sọ fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan. That was one of the reasons tí Tinubu àti Ọbásanjọ́ tán lè fi ṣe. Ọbásanjọ́, because of that, ó seize owó local government Lagos State for good almost 4 years ní gbogbo second time Tinubu nìkan ni ò gbà. Ẹ wá mọ game tó Ọbásanjọ́ play ni, because wọ́n máa ń ṣe presidential election kan tó ṣe governor bọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe títí dè ní nìyẹn.
But I believe you were trying to tell
me. I'm trying to tell you the structure. Ibi tí Tinubu ti build the structure bọ̀. Èmi máa like láti wà detail. Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi, ẹ máa gbọ́ mi, ẹ fún mi ní just 3 minutes, máa parí ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín bí èèyàn tẹ́ sọ pé kò ní structure. Bó ṣe ní structure tó, bó ṣe lágbára tó, bó ṣe ti ń build ara ẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀, bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà consistency tó. Consistency is the key. Now, Tinubu nìkan ló back out ní deal yẹn. Ọbásanjọ́ kí ló wá ṣe? Immediately tí wọ́n dìbò Ọbásanjọ́ tán tó wọlé governor, Ọbásanjọ́ wá bẹ̀ sí lọ gbogbo Southwest. Wá kù Tinubu nìkan. Kí ni Tinubu ṣe? Tinubu ò gbà kí Ọbásanjọ́ bí Èkó ṣe jẹ́ kíní tó, kò gbà kí Ọbásanjọ́ wá ṣe campaign lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Go and ask anybody. That is the reason òṣèlú òun ṣe fún.
Timaga, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ wá sọ nìyẹn, because I was able to all those things that happened in 99. Then I was working at the local state. I was working at the local government, and we all felt the impact. That was when Tinubu created more local government areas.
I don't know if I please, I'm not disrespecting anybody here, but I just want to mention this, that Mr. Timaga, what you just you see, well, I think you are drawing us back 99. We're talking about
not back,
an event in